Didn't notice I almost ended up hitting Xifan, which that player, I apologize, Pakistan, I wasn't trying to sabotage it in any way possible.
You were trying to get Noki to play. I know what you were doing.
Well, you know what? Speaking of play, let's look at today's matches. It's the same rotation that we've seen so far, Max. But it's going to be a little bit different, right, coming into the survival stage?
Same map rotation, different circumstances. It's not top 6 anymore, it's top 4. Meaning one good rondo, like we saw from Pandem, for example, in Group A, might not be enough to alone get you close to the top 1, put you really comfortably up there for the entirety of today's 6 matches. So rondo sure is important, but that Irango in particular here with the loot truck 7 is going to be paramount for these squads.
And if you do, for some reason, end up having a good rondo, make sure you continue to be consistent in some kind of way, whether it's placement points and a couple eliminations, because if not, you'll end up going through what the Vicious went through, which they pretty much ended up winning rondo. They didn't happen. And then another team that got fully eliminated on the first day, Alpha 7. They had a good rondo as well, and then they were gone.
Oh. Yeah, it's very interesting to see how things are going to work out. Though we did see Nigma Galaxy for a second, and we know on Irango there's some hot drop shenanigans that might be happening later on. Right, we talk about hot drops on Rondo is going to be happening, but Irango is going to get a little bit messy.
Well, and the thing with this squad, when I was talking to Raouf, I was telling him, you guys were so passive, and he was able to admit it to me. Yes, we were playing way too passive. We're going to be looking to be aggressive. So I think if they do end up having some kind of hot drop, I think they will have that aggressiveness that they need to have. And I think that lack of aggressiveness is due to the fact that Coops is not here.
Exactly, but also other teams like X-Force Reject want to play a little bit more confident. We'll see if it's going to work out.
Well, let's see if it is going to work out. Well, we're going into Rondo. This is the map that you got to get it done on. If we see some serious work here, it could definitely set you up for the top 4.
Double plane!
Double plane!
It's happening! Let's go!
Yeah,
it's going to be crossing over to the western side on Joughton itself. Meaning, we are going to have some teams not able to really reach Test Track and Neox. If you're on the western plane, you don't want to go Neox because teams will already be on the ground.
You don't know. You're not going to have any scouting done, so you're going to have to just go to the backup drop. How are they going to be able to adjust? This is the worst start possible for the players, but the best start possible for us, the viewers, baby.
Let's get it going here, guys. We're about to see some legendary action. It's going to get hot quick, so why don't we throw it to our legendary casters, John Allen and Blake.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's get stuck in. The double plane path. We thought it was just a myth, but no. It is here, and it is ready to bite our players if they are unsuspecting. But the Yulin backup drop could potentially come on in through, and we know that that likes to be just as hot as Neox.
Can be starting off strong here from RA over towards Foot, which is not the best start here for Turkey, but obviously RA is down with one player, and Murray's also out. Murray arguably one of the best players on the squad as well, so pretty rough player to lose early, as well as Marv, so it's down to Prestige as well as P5ET. Tough one, but a good response coming through from him on such a bare amount of HP as well at the start of the game. But yeah, these double plane paths really do throw a spanner in the works.
Ada as well being able to be picked up. That's very powerful in the early game. The bounce not going to connect though. Marth very unlikely to get back up. The M24, I mean, he could do it with a cheeky little headshot there over the top, but the spray down is good for Z-Wolf. Able to keep it under control. Double elimination.
JS9, always really nice in those situations, honestly, to get that under the belt. But we're back on board right now. We are getting stuck into the thick of it. Vicious also starting to pop off a little bit. Doran with one Elim to start things off. Obviously, Narvalo's not playing today. They got Redox in. I think Redox is arguably a much more aggressive player. And kind of what I took from that was, yeah, maybe we're benching Narvalo. We're looking for a day where we just run the lobby on these teams. Maybe that's the way to go.
Nice little shutdown onto Quick. Does Nigma Galaxy try and hold their own? You got Wolves as well as RJC knocking at the door. Now it's just Satan on the inside. Playing underneath the staircases. There is still third parties to be worried about. Satan's able to find the shots to shut them down. Earn a bunch of points for Nigma Galaxy nice and early, despite losing his teammate.
He's still going. RJC goes down as well, and Satan starts off massively for the squad. Necessary gets downstairs and does what's necessary for the Wolves to remove Satan, because he really did come from the depths of hell there to cause chaos amongst these teams. This is over towards Neox to start things off. For Void, they get a nice start to their game. They start on the eastern plane path, so they get instantly out down towards Jordana City, which is their preferred drop spot on the map. So this is good news for them. They don't have to worry about Alula, who are over towards their north side, Younggu. So it's just one of the situations where you sort of have to wait things out if you do play Jordana City at the start, or you can wrap south. I think on this kind of circle, maybe you're thinking a northern push is a little bit easier, get towards that big terrain on that north side. We do still have plenty of engagements popping off. T24 here with a nade, drops it, and will take the both of them down. It's a bit of a desperation nade there, but is their backup.
It's with a mutually assured destruction nade theirs. Four Thrives may very well be able to get this res on position. Vicious, though, looking to spot IQ out. They've already seen him behind the rock, and they will very likely be able to secure this flush. Four Thrives very much needing to get away from this one now. IQ wants to disengage, but the paths are looking pretty open, Blank. It's going to be difficult.
It is, absolutely is. Again, for around you, Lin, they have some possibilities to head over towards that north side. Likely you want to kind of control that recall beacon as long as you can on stage one. But still, things are popping off over towards Neox. You've got Ida also getting stuck in here alongside with Enigma Galaxy. Always fun to see. For Boars, they pick up Stadium. It's one of their preferred drop spots as well. So for Stadium to go over towards them, they've got a 2-2 split on this one. It's looking good. Doran, though, still tearing through the players on Four Thrives. And the big thing about this is, John, we just heard that interview coming through from Falag, talking about how Rondo is their big game, right? It's where they gain the most of their momentum. Already it's looking a little bit shaky. They do get the res beacon off though, but they're far on that north side. So there's more of this jungle to cut through to get through to that south.
Yeah, of course, looking to have to move south on this first circle. Really very central on this one. So not super definitive as to where we're going to be ending up heading. There's Enigma Galaxy still in Neox factory near Test Track as well with Team Flash. Both looking to find the final shutdowns onto the opposing players. It looks like Team Flash do have a little position up towards the north. Enigma Galaxy, they also have position to go for these recalls too. So we're going to go for a 1v2 for Lord. On the ground floor, 2 players up top for Team Flash. No one very likely to come back in for the assist. Not just yet.
What we're looking at right now, Flash actually starting to move in. Over towards Enigma Galaxy, gets the side swipe. Lord does go down. Quick jump shot always is a good thing to go for here, especially in these scenarios around Rondo. Difficult to deny that one. T2K over towards Enigma Galaxy as Ralph does get the pickup. So it's all systems go around the map here for Enigma Galaxy, but those systems are failing. Ralph being the player that headed over towards a recall beacon, and now it gets real scary. They are very central, but playing on with a few players here. They obviously want to get more back up again. This is a scary spot to be in, because now you've got to move out from the center zone.
Absolutely. Need to get out of dodge as fast as you can. Is going to be pretty chock-a-block fairly quickly in this central area, with teams looking to try and get those recalls done nice and quickly. It looks like we still have 2 players down in the lobby overall. Hopefully they can get picked back up. See if that can come on through. Team Flash, taking a knock from Goat as well. Looks like a flush coming through there as well. And once more going to have to try and pick themselves back up to 4. You do not want to be going into stage 2 with only 3 to play.
Talking to, I think we were speaking to Hustler Crew yesterday. I think it was one of the desks that was able to catch them, basically saying that it's such a different lobby for us. Like, teams are moving so incredibly fast towards our center. You can really get a feel of that right here, right now, where teams are just getting stuck in, trying to find a place to position, trying to find a place to stay. And we are in sort of that center meta at the moment, but no one's been really able to capitalize on playing edge at the moment. So many times they really struggle to get in because there's so many sight lines already set up towards that center of the circle. And one thing I am slightly worried about.
Take a moment.
Take a moment here.
We'll
park that.
Potato with a challenge here against Enigma Galaxy. On the inside now, just ducking back behind the wall, but now has to hold the door frame. It does so beautifully.
Dear.
Satan for 2, a beautiful pop-off here, and now it's a 1v1 on location. Voin Chaikari not having the greatest time in the fight, and Satan backs him off the res as well. He's going to step forwards. He's playing him like a fiddle right now and just needs one more chord to strike it. Satan hops back over the wall again, up into the wall, spots it, back into the door frame, still just dancing around this one, not willing to fully commit just yet.
No
but the third
way.
is there. What a hold from Satan. Beautiful stuff, but Void Chaikari in tatters.
demonic behavior coming through from Satan here. The 1v3 just looks easy for Enigma Galaxy, and that racks them up at the 8-minute mark at 8 eliminations. They are 1 for 1 on the minute at the moment. Incredible stuff. I want to go back to what I was talking about earlier though. Boars, they go for this 2-2 split across Stadium as well as down towards the southeast side. I found that sometimes in Western Europe, that regroup was slightly slow. I know they want to control Stadium recall beacon as much as possible, so hopefully the ball's down towards the southeast side. They're keeping their heads down.
Trying to stay out of it for now. We were looking at the point scoring from the previous 2 days, and it looks like to get a 4th place in this format is going to be
It's 48 points.
It's going to be in the, it's from 48 down to 44. That was the sort of scores we were seeing around that part of the tables from the first day and the second day. So you really want to be aiming to get over 50 points.
Yeah, you're basically looking for an 8-point average during this, and that's a tough ask for a lot of teams. It's very, very worrying to go into this one, and I think that it's clear to say that from every single day we've seen so far, from Group A to Group B, usually the team that gets a chicken dinner on Rondo is in the top 4.
I mean, yeah, it's more than likely that if you give yourself such a strong start, you're going to have a good time with it. So for Enigma Galaxy, converting this from their position now on the south side is so important with a high-scoring start.
Yeah, they're able to get all 4 players back up again as well, which is incredible news for them. So they have a full reset. There was also bodies left behind by Voin, which is another possibility of getting those players back up again. I am kind of curious where Voin did head off to, because they need to get 3 more players back up again. It's disappointing, right? It's disappointing for Voin there. I think yesterday they were fairly consistent, but it is absolutely true that the gun skill was where they were lacking a lot of times.
Looks like they actually recalled almost all the way down towards Jadina on the southeast side, and they are still very much in the blue zone, Blank. So a long way to trudge into this next zone. And they're going to have to go around Neox Factory on the eastern side as well, although they definitely can choose their approach. Being so far away, that is the one benefit is afforded to them. Loops also looking to skirt the edge, as we saw there, them moving to the east of Neox Factory, trying to send a little bit more central. And then we hop on over to RJC, who are on the western side, around Stadium, and actually, with Terminus still in Stadium, he's very split from the rest of the Boars.
Well, again, it makes sense that he's just controlling the recall. That's all he's doing. There's also that situation where if they have a bad mishap down on the southeast side, Terminus can recall them all back in. Right now, he is getting a little bit cornered, right? That's the price you have to pay for that kind of play at the end of the day, though. So we'll see how he does extricate himself from the situation, though he stayed fairly hidden before in Western Europe. No one's really able to spot him. Sometimes he's struck from that location as well. All right, though, they're moving in on that south side of Stadium at the moment. Now there is a wall between Terminus and the rest of the Boars. We head over towards the eastern side. It is a fairly eastern shift on this as well, and we're around Bamboo, so we're kind of in a similar area we were on Group A. And if you remember from Group A, where 4 Thrives is playing is where Pandem also thrived from.
Okay, hopefully they can repeat that sort of performance from that northeast side, from the hills that sit there. Team Flash to their southwest, as well as Loops, are in the contention for going for that spot. Terminus, I mean, he would have known that RJC was sending someone on in, but with the circle leaving, RJC not going to commit to holding that one out. I don't know if he made his presence known, but there was some damage on side for RJC. It's such an open recall in the middle of Stadium. It's slap bang in the middle of the arena. So just holding it out, it's more likely to get damage, if not shut down the entire squad. In the meantime, the Galaxy are on the hunt. They're rolling across the open field right behind T2K. And it's going to work out because Lord claps another and picks it up for the flush as well. They're looking for Slayer around the other side of the rock. It's very unlikely that they can get the recalls on here. So for T2K, this could be terminal.
They're looking for the 10er here, 100%. I mean, with Slayer on the other side, this feels like a pretty big opportunity to get it. And there will be the knock, assisted by the nade and also 7-2-1, but they do get that stolen away from them, so they stay at 9 points, not hitting double digits just yet. We can see Satan here, 5 elims at this stage of the game is extraordinary work from Enigma Galaxy. Continuing to do well, and it's a good rotate in because not only that, they cut off T2K who was in the area, so they expand even more space around this location.
I take that back though, I thought T2K would find it difficult to get the recalls. They immediately got the recalls. They had a duo on the southwest side. So So they're going to be able to find their full four yet again. The regroup coming through for the Boars as well has happened, which means that Stadium is now open on that western side. And a couple of teams yet to make their way fully in. Obviously, we saw T2K push back out of the circle from that engagement. You've also got R8 up on that northern side, and a team that has just about started to enter the circle. Boinchaikaru, they're moving in.
Yeah, Boinchaikaru trying to head over towards Luke's position. They're playing on high ground at the moment. You can see Voin Zeta already taking quite a bit of damage there. They will just continue the pursuit, though, for center. And this is a bit of a thread, right? This is a bit of a thread coming from Void. It's not surprising they take a knock from this because there is a lot of teams looking at them at the moment. Vagnazada finds a huge long shot over towards Rules. Should be able to confirm the flush on it too.
Picks up the point. T2K, they got back up to 4 and almost immediately dismantled back to 2. They are starting to get scrappy on the south side, Blank. They really haven't been able to find a way in, and now the circle is chock-a-block. It is a real roadblock in their way. I don't think T2K are going to be able to find too much more into this match. They may just have to settle with the one Elim point. And in they go. One goes out. Slayer's low, has to dip out of the blue zone, and there he goes down too. Now just one player left standing for them on the back, and it's really going to be a tough time.
Loops win, potentially, off the back of this. This is a very, very nice circle shift for them. They have so much high ground control. They need to keep a head swivel on, though. Right, they need as much scouting as possible in this game to understand where all the teams are coming from. They didn't really let Voin get away without doing damage to them either, so it's good to see them having impact in this game, not just letting teams get through for free. So this is really, really good news for Loops, who arguably yesterday should have done a lot better.
Boars sending in, deciding where they want to go. It looks like the assault is going to happen over towards Al-Ula. And over the side, they haven't taken it off just yet, but it's certainly going to be a matter of time, or maybe not, as they just pop out and hop into the fight straight away. No answer from Al-Ula. They didn't have crossfires established onto this position, and that made it vulnerable.
Again, this is one of the strengths from Boars, though. I think this is one thing we have to highlight about this team, is that their decision-making is so swift. Right, and it's nice to see a squad that all agree on one thing at the same time and will just make that push, because when they were on the map, it was far southwest. They wrapped around Goat Team, who were playing just the western side of Test Track, and then straight through towards that location, and they were ready for a fight. Alula, on the other hand, they just weren't expecting a team to come flying in that fast.
Going to force Alula out to go for a recall all the way out east, and just in time. They really don't have much longer, about 30 seconds more, and they wouldn't have been able to go for it. So nicely found on that front, so maybe playing as 4. The Vicious, they've been suffering in the meantime. Koa trying to step up as well. Icy has already bit the dust, and there needs to be big shutdowns for Koa, but it's just not quite connecting. Now he's able to turn it on. That's what you're looking for, and Koa keeps his teammates safe around the side of the barrel there as they roll it on in. Just going to be Goat Team continually back and forth with Vicious, and nobody's looking pretty out of this one.
That is so sad for Koa. What a performance from him. Kind of let down by the rest of the squad, really. Did a huge amount of work for the squad there, but not able to get those flushes. It's going to cost them, right? That could have been 8 eliminations they grabbed as opposed to just the 5. They'll take it, though. They'll try and run with it. R8, they were far over towards Test Track. They have wrapped past the likes of Foot, but they spot onto them, and Zedwolf starting off on this game hot, not looking to let that leave just yet.
All right, struggling to find their foot on this hill, as Foot struggle to find theirs too. It is a tough area on the northern side to try and push their way in. Ida as well, just that backstop that's causing them so much of a headache. Darkin and Emre both moving forwards, maybe wanted to find Zedwolf. Is R8 losing yet another. Now down to just Marth. He's not going to be able to get too much done here. Has to pull the evacuation cord and zip himself out of there if he can, but I think that might be too tall of an order. Getzel across the way, and R8 will go down.
I mean, if I had a pound for every time that Zedwolf's the last player on his team, I'd be pretty rich at this point in time. It's a difficult thing for Zedwolf. I don't think he's ever quite found a team where he's outclassed on it. And that, you know, that does go to the head sometimes. It can cause how you play to be a little bit different. But, you know, he does need the rest of the team alongside with him. I don't think they're a bad team. They just need to step up. Nigma Galaxy right on the edge here versus RJC, the African squad who honestly have surprised everybody so far in this tournament. Incredible squad. And I think from a team that we didn't expect much out of, they have delivered in a big way.
Continuing to deliver on an Elim over towards Ralph. Satan now trying to hold face. We saw a 1v3 from him before against Voinchakari. They're no longer in the lobby, so he's turned his attention to RJC instead. Lord, of course, has got that off angle, and they do have the backup for him. Satan, I imagine, is expending that jammer, which is why he's not taking damage in the blue there. Able to hold his nerve on this. RJC not going to move forwards. They have lost Shiva.
Shiva going down is bad news as well, though. But I think for RJC, Shiva actually was one of their best players when they were playing yesterday. He was finding a lot of good pickoffs overall. Sad to see that that's not the case here with going down. Satan is going to push forward, though, through that smoke. Do have Goat down towards that southeast side, but I am kind of more looking at 4Thrives right now. Like we said before, this game is what they said a lot of their momentum on the day rides on. You know, that's a difficult thing to really put to your own gameplay, right? Where if you throw away Rondo, you feel like the rest of the day becomes a little muddled. So here they want things to be crystal clear going forward, and they have a good position to do it from. They are playing from the edge, though.
Flash able to shut down RJC. They're not going to be able to make it out with their 3 players. They tried to make the approach, but yeah, it's just cut away. Unfortunate timing for them. A difficult approach to this mountaintop as well, Blank. And as you said before, this very may well just be a Loops win. Their position is so strong. The question is, how many points do they get for it, right? They're on 4 elims right now, and plenty more opportunity to farm.
Yeah, for Loops, though, the only problem comes if there's like a double 4v4 happening around them, right? Where they get third-partied on, and then another team's able to take their place on the throne at the top of the hill. I wonder when that's going to happen. I think a lot of teams are playing quite passive right now. They'd rather just clear out the edges. Everybody in this lobby knows that eliminations on Rondo are basically the big prize to come away from. Because you can get the amount of placement points and eliminations you might just get in a fairly decent Erangel game.
But decent's not what you're looking for if you want the top 4, you know? It might tide you over. You do need those big blast-out performances. Enigma Galaxy, they started so strong. Up onto 9 eliminations very, very early, but it's not looking so strong, not looking so hot as they try and make their dash over the open ground. Popping the person into the vehicle, another knock is found. Lord may be able to ride a little bit further, but yeah, he's going to have to just get popped out of that vehicle. Enigma Galaxy down to 1, and Satan will be able to survive for a little bit longer, but it's going to be a question of how many placements they find here.
Yeah, Satan every time, seems it comes down to him. Lording over this rock for the time being, but we'll see how long he can stay out there. Just wants to get in towards those placements. Still got 11 teams left in the lobby. And 9 elims, it's good. It's a good start, but it's not enough. T2K, though, currently shredding the likes of Alula. Barely making it down here. 4Thrives would have loved to have grabbed the little points on this, but if we check in with them, they've lost a player entirely, and one player is knocked.
T2K do go down, so a lot of damage done to Alula. And 4Thrives not quite in a position to maybe pick themselves up just there. 4Thrives maybe thrown a lifeline by that scenario, and a hard west shift on the circle is going to put the hurry up on that. They need some pace to them to get all 3 players back in and start moving.
The circle erring here is really good for them because it means that they have time to get this 3rd player back up. Circle moves far over towards that western side. Suddenly, Flash looking hecka good right now. I mean, they've got 9 elims so far, a strong compound to play out the back of. Goat's just been eliminated by them. And look at this flex out coming from them. You can't quite see it on your screen just yet. You'd have to look at the minimap top right side when we head over towards them. But they are trying to command space, stop the wraps from happening on the south side. This is a lovely bit of tech coming through from Flash at the moment.
They're on 11 eliminations now, Blank, as well. This is a big wind-up for them to try and punch through towards the top side of the tables early. Boars try and make their move, but Goat team spot them from the south side. Goat currently playing on as just 2 players alive. Boars could potentially get their player back up, but they don't have a lot of time to be mucking around with.
Yeah, Boars basically know they need to get rid of Goat here on the south side and then start potentially wrapping towards that north. They should know that it's locked down on that southern edge. Good shots coming through from Loops over towards 4Thrives, who are now very much suffering at the hands of all the teams inside the lobby. Ida going for a mad dash, mad spray, but it's not happening. And Wolves will grab themselves some more points off the back of this one.
They are on the hunt for Turkey as Eda goes down to the Wolves on the approach. Looks like Team Flash are getting stuck in over towards Goat as well on the far side, who do get eliminated. That allows the Boars back up to 4, and they're making their approach against 4 Thrives and Loops.
This is really good. Loops are currently distracted. Terminus winding up the nade. In fact, the entire team is winding up nades, but they're not quite far enough. And now they've revealed position. That's a little bit scary for them at the moment. Xifan does not have angles over towards them. Rafinha has to move across, sends one of his own, does quite a bit of damage over towards the players on Boars.
But his position's now known. You can see immediately a nade sent back to tickle his health bar.
Oh,
looks
that's
pretty
good.
on Terminus. Doesn't quite get the knock. Just about
Xifan,
sidestep.
though.
Oh, okay. A big opener. Loops lose 2 to a big nade from Xifan. 4 Thrives still not out of it just yet. 8 eliminations and 1 player, but they've got a dream. Let's see if they can fulfill it. Moving up the hillside. In the meantime, the Boars are going to keep the pressure up over towards Loops, and all of a sudden they're on 1. Just Rafinha's there as 4 Thrives steps forwards. Last legs will be able to find a little bit more on the points tally. A nice pick up there. Once more as well. The explosion's not going to bother him, and Rafinha's down. The Boars now have an opening, and 4 Thrives survive.
And 4 Thrives, they confirm on so many eliminations there. Boars get a lot of them taken off them. The big thing is, though, is that because of this big old bit of unplayable space, the pillar in front of them, it has isolated that fight away from a lot of teams, so Boars not really under threat there. I think Boars are able to get their 4th player back up again, but Xifan is a bit of a scary prospect at the moment. But Flash, incredible. They've got the lineup on the south side. This should be a unlosable game for them at this point.
It is an incredible spot for them. Boars, yeah, they did lose SnowX in that engagement. Really unfortunate stuff. I think that might have been, I don't actually know who was able to pick that one up, but they are going to play as 3 nonetheless. But it is a powerful 3. They still got Vagnazada online. They've got Robs online. These 2 have been such a brutal powerhouse for the roster. Xifan, he got a big double nade over towards Loops. Let's see if he's got a repeat in that right arm of his.
He's got 4 nades, and we've seen crazier happen yesterday. First nade looking to line up. Down goes the emergency cover flare, but they've spotted him. That's big news for Boars. The fact they know his location is a really big deal, but finding Robs to start things off is tough. But the location is exposed now. Vagnazada sending up. Has a Molotov, pops it down. The nade is in hand, looking to send around the side, and Terminus will finish it off, which leaves Boars up with Robs, which is great news. They should be able to get the res off, but for 4 Thrives, a really, really nice finish there for them. The fact they're on 2 players confirms so many of the players on Loops as well. That's a great salvage.
Diaz with the nade over towards Terminus. He moved out. He flexed through for Team Flash. And the Boars are not getting Terminus back up there. Robs does get back to his feet. But now this north side has not concluded. And the Boars are losing 1. Team Flash are not missing a beat here, Blank. They have been violent on these third-party flex outs.
Still 2v2 though. The rest of Flash are still playing on that south side at the moment. Is good news. Also, the nades are looking quite difficult to hit, considering the amount of cover flares that were dropped down. This does keep Boars in a much better position, finding shots over towards 7-2-1 in the meantime. Robs has still got the eyes on the prize at the moment, looking for more teams inside the lobby, and that will get them into a top 4.
5 elims, not quite enough to satisfy the hunger for the Boars. They want to add more. Finds another. Rob's able to tally that one up to 6 now, and on the north side, they still have the Wolves to worry. 3rd place guaranteed, but the Wolves more maybe preoccupied with Team Flash. Not really anywhere to go, though, for the Boars, and they have to step into the firing line.
Yeah, Boars should absolutely be going down here in 3rd place. There's no real possibility for them to get further into the circle. It's such a tough task ahead of them. One will go down, the other is prone, Robs is out. The best thing they can hope for here is a 2nd place, but for Flash, what a game it's been. 15 elims. This is the type of game that secures you into the top 4 of survival.
Team Flash looking to lay down a gauntlet for the rest of our teams in match number 1. This is how you do it. Another knock for win, and Wolves on 2, hiding in amongst the trees in the forests. They try go back to their primal roots here, Blank, but I think they might just be rooted out by Team Flash.
The Wolves just keeping it very safe, but throughout the entire game, Flash has been in control. There's been not a moment where their flex out, their rotation hasn't not made sense, and it is just a matter of time here for the Flash, looking to rack up to 18 elims on the game and finish it off with the drive-by. It looks nasty. Flash take the first game of the day and set a foundation that's going to be difficult to break.
The flash fire from the south side. They flex out brutally against everybody in their sights blank. Nobody was safe from Team Flash. They were third partying, they were controlling, they were dominant. This is who we did not see on day one, back in the group stages. They only just snuck through the door there, but they have blasted it wide open here for game number one.
There's a lot to talk about that. I mean, for Four Thrives, incredible salvage at the end. Really incredible salvage. It looked like it was going pear-shaped, but if they need that momentum, it's going to come from that one. They will feel very deserving in the amount of elims they're able to get. Boards as well. Really good rotate. Some very tough positions to play from. They made it happen. Great opportunistic gameplay as well. Overall, amazing stuff from a lot of our teams. Even Loops, I was a bit disappointed they weren't able to make it happen, but a great spot to be in. Either way, we're going to head back over to the desk and check out what they have to say.
Yeah, gotta aim for the top like, hold up. You could be a friend of me, an enemy, keep that same old energy, cause I know I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. Keep that same energy, I'm in my element. Never switch up, never switch up, never switch up. Keep that same energy, never switch up. I'm in my element.
If you want to survive the survival stage, you gotta turn up the heat. And Team Flash looking like a solar flare on that first one. That is how you get started.
They all looked so good, but you're smiting down the entire lobby on that compound to the western side. Oh my goodness. So many teams, right, Seven, looking to try and take that position away. Initially, it was the side of X-Force Reject. Then it was Nigma Galaxy, and that was just not enough to take down Team Flash.
And even towards the end, the way that they were just able to take control of the full circle, especially towards the south, they were taking some fights that were a bit questionable there, but that's just full confidence when they were sending just one player. But they realized that they should have sent backup, and they did just that.
I think they were like, ball's looking kind of strong. Let's maybe solidify that defense against them. And even then, it was just enough to get rid of all of those teams. You had that solo 4 Thrives, you had Boar, 721, Wolves. They were just getting bullied out of position by the oppressive force of Flash. And this is a team that has a lot of hype since PMGC of last year, right? Sure, finals didn't go great, but man, oh man, did they show up on match one.
And how about this first match in Rondo for everybody at survival stage? The aggression is there. I was asking for aggression from Nigma Galaxy. Boy, did they give me that and some. Today, I got a chance to talk, before all the matches, I got a chance to talk to Satan. I was like, how many eliminations you gonna get? He's like, 20. I was like, okay, but how about we come back to reality? Boy, I think he was in line because he was able to get some nasty, and I mean nasty engagements. A 3v1, a 1 versus 3 against Voin.
Yeah, and
that's what you love to see.
Before they was on to Reject, right? So you got 2 massive clutches back-to-back. So Satan looking absolutely fantastic. We're looking at the entire lineup of Flash. I mean, almost double-digit eliminations for Zeus. And, of course, looking at the spread, everyone put some work. But I especially want to look at that damage taken. 51 damage taken by Win. Tops only taking, 0 damage, no damage taken. So all the fights they were taking were just so damn one-sided.
Oh, just straight domination in match number 1. And you're talking about that circle control, right? Well, I'll tell you one thing. Team Flash definitely did their homework here, Max, because that zone looked pretty similar to day 1.
They were watching that game of Pandem on a group headline. It's kind of similar. Let's play that similar area for ourselves. And they played it really well. And I feel like a lot of people, because they dropped there, are like, oh, they were gifted the game. No, they were so oppressive in that lobby. So whoever says in the chat they were gifted that chicken dinner, you're completely wrong. This is an insane step up. And Zeus, not really surprised this 7 will be our game MVP.
In regards to that, they didn't really have to move much. Yeah, for the people that are saying that, yes, but they were actually doing a lot with what was given to them.
Exactly.
They were spreading out, they were gatekeeping like you were mentioning, Max, and they were willing to make sure that they control everything. They weren't being passive, which is something that we were used to seeing in the past, and that's what I love to see. By the way, with this performance right here, this squad already has way more points than what they were able to get during the group stage, because in the group stage, they ended up in 14th place with 21 points. So congratulations, Flash. You got 28 points now.
28 points. Are you kidding me? That is how you start this off. I mean, it's only 4 slots available, and with a performance like that, as long as they just kind of continue on here, they should be rock solid for the finals.
Yeah, I mean, just before the stream started, I think all of us, even John and Blank, were talking about what's possibly going to be the point threshold to be in top 4. I think we kind of all went around 50, you know, possibly. 28 points, near 50, you're getting there already, so you just got to be a little bit more consistent here, and you should be good to go.
Yeah.
Higher than what we had in groups. Too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
But
yeah, it
you
is
have-
top
you have
4.
less,
It's top 4,
top
not
four,
top
yeah.
6. Yeah, that
Yes,
makes total
exactly.
Yeah, I was talking to a lot of the
wait a second.
players. I was talking to a lot of players and coaches at breakfast, and I was kind of trying to guess, you know, hey, what do you guys think that cutoff's going to be? I heard a lot of 45s. That's where they were kind of thinking off for top 4. But with performances like this, I don't think that's going to be enough.
It comes down to if we're going to have a dominant team, right? Because yesterday in Group B, I mean, we saw a team just be absolutely dominant and consistent with Bigatron. It wasn't just one game. Is that going to happen here as well? And if they do, are they just going to be, our team's going to be able to just keep pace with that kind of aggression, keep pace with that kind of consistency?
Yeah, hopefully try and maintain that momentum a little bit, though. We're looking at the map rotation now.
Yep.
It's back to back to back Erangel. And I want to bring up something Blank told me earlier, actually. It was very interesting. Apparently, Al-Ula want to drop in Northern George Pole.
Oh!
Take it away from Alpha 7, though, of course, as you know, got eliminated. Bottom two of Group A.
Oh, my gosh.
So, and keep in mind, Al-Ula are the team that eliminated Alpha 7. So I think in a few months' time, they might even rename to Alpha 7. We are Alpha 7. They take everything from that team. But so that's going to be a really good rotation path for them in that early stage.
Yeah, you see that wide open, right? Might as well take it. I mean, they're not here. You got to take advantage. One thing is for sure, right? The aggression today in the survival stage did not disappoint. I think we were kind of counting, and on that hot drop, I think this is the most eliminations we've seen in a rondo so far.
Oh, most definitely. This was a 30 elimination rondo on phase 2 pop, so it was really, really high elimination, very intense at the very start of the game. Though, as we calm down a bit, get ready for Erangel. I want to pivot the conversation here, Seven, for a big topic, which is hot drops on Erangel. And we do have, there's 2 locations in mind in particular. I don't know which one you want to talk about in particular. Severny, and especially Pochinki, is going to maybe get a bit busy.
I think Pochinki is one that's really interesting because Enigma Galaxy has always been known to go towards Pochinki. And one thing that you mentioned, that you've been mentioning throughout this whole broadcast, is that extra loot, which is what?
The loot drop.
That's right. So that one, I mean, if there is going to be a hot drop, they got to keep that in mind. If there's not going to be a hot drop, Enigma Galaxy already told us, we're going to be going Pochinki. If that other team wants to come, we'll be there waiting. And right now, with the performance that they just had, they're going to be feeling confident. And I mean, they're going to be feeling really confident. So for anybody wanting to challenge them in Pochinki, in Erangel, I would think twice about it.
They were dropping there since 1996. Before I was born, they were dropping in Pochinki. But the other one is going to be Severny, and there's 2 teams that normally like to drop there. It's going to be Voin and also the side of X-Force Reject. And X-Force, I was talking to them earlier. They knew they were doing some big mistakes in terms of their decision-making. They were a bit hesitant. They want to fix that, and they said, we're going to go to Severny if we can, and they Voin are there. We'll just have to commit to it and take the fight for, again, that loot truck that does spawn near Severny.
Yeah, they just need a little bit more time, I think, kind of like dealing with everything, right? The pressure of the situation. That's the hardest thing to adapt to at this stage, is that little slight hesitation. There's so much going on. As a matter of fact, they were actually, I was talking to X-Force Rejects, and they were saying at one point, we were like, there's 50 people in this such a small circle. They looked to the left, he's like, I saw a guy, and I didn't even realize that was my enemy. I thought it was my teammate there for a second. So it's pretty tough to adapt at this level.
Talking about X-Force Rejects, I was talking to them, and I was like, this is already a great performance for the Africa region for you guys. Nobody expected you guys to even make it to survival stage. The fact that you guys are here, it's already a win. And one of the players said, yeah, I think we want to just make sure we are in the first page. They weren't necessarily pushing for that top 4. And then Shiva came around and be like, no. I want to be in the finals, so I'm hoping that's going to be the case. And talking about pressure and all that stuff, a player especially, that really surprised me just now in this match, who's Xifan. It is his first global event. It might have been the jitters in that first day for Group A, but right now he was able to showcase why 4 Thrives decided to pick him up as backup for Falak.
And actually, yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about you for 4 Thrives. This was my day 1 topic, but I didn't have time about it. You said back in PMGO South Asia, you did not want Falak to be MVP.
Yep.
Is that still the case here for PMGO Season 1?
No. That's PMGO. That's completely different. I want Falak to be able to showcase his skills. I mean, I wouldn't hate it if Xifan going to keep doing this and make sure he gets the extra points for the squad, because guess what? At the end of the day, they're trying to be in the top 4 right now. So get as many points as you want in any way possible.
Top 4, that's all that matters, baby. And you know what else matters? Erangel, the bread bread and butter of PUBG Mobile. Let's get it going here. Match number 2.
All right, chat, I'm finally back, but I'm eating right now, so I'll be watching this. But I probably have my mic muted. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the PMGO watch party. We're watching the match 2 of the day of survival stage. Erangel. Mic check. Can you guys hear me?
They like to drop on that western bridge location. Is all of those eastern teams, especially Team Flash to go Yasnai Poliano. Their stretch got to be careful. They might clash with the likes of
Yo, Jugi, what up? Have you been watching PMGO? Yeah, I'm just like eating real quick, and I'll turn my face come on. Jump scare. Sorry, it took me a while in the bathroom. Was enjoying my time, but I saw the ending of last match. Who are these players in Wolves? Batter is the only player that I know. Like everyone else is like very new. Are they like the new underdog or something? I saw them doing really good in the group stage. Almost qualified to the grand finals, but then they missed out on the last bit. I guess Wolf is still taking farm. Is it? Is Wolf still taking farm, chat?
And it's between Primorsk as well as Severny, and I think Voin would quite like to have Severny, but this circle, they're one of the furthest teams out towards the eastern side. They're on the southern edge of Severny.
Is the volume better, chat?
Vehicles, so they can just make their way on over, but this is a very difficult playing path, followed up by an eastern circle. Difficult premise to work with at the moment. So luckily, like you say, it does sort of fizzle out. It does fizzle out.
The circle is kind of, I think, deceptively nasty as well, because it's so far south. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of landmass in this one, sure, with the military island taking up so much of it, but do you go to the military island on a circle like this? I don't think so, right? You're looking at maybe like a 10 to 15% chance that it ends up there. It's much more likely that you're going to want to take position on that northern side, which actually starts to crunch in the playable terrain.
No, I took a shower.
Really very significant amount. You're talking
if I was gooning, it'd probably be like 3 minutes, so it should be a quick one. But I was showering, chat.
Side of the map, right? If you're playing Sosnovka, maybe you stick around here for a little while longer. You maybe try and hold the bridge out. If anything's
I already increased it. You guys want more? Bro, you guys.
So for
oh, there you go.
As well as Go, they can definitely.
Now it's very loud.
Voin has headed out over towards.
Is it better, chat?
Likely gonna wrap underneath, most likely. They should know that one of the
Wolves have rookies? I mean, they don't seem like that rookie to me.
High ground you can play. They can even wrap around the south side of prison, play something like that, or get one of the mansion compounds, even play Heaven if they so wished.
You couldn't even last 10 seconds. Chief, you're still virgin, bro. Stop it.
So maybe a stop off there. Pit stop to resupply. Team Flash, who just came off of a cracking win. 18.
No virgin hate, but we only hate Chief, chat.
Will be at the top on Yasnaya. Looking to move down south, I imagine. Not in the too distant future, you'd hope. Those Yaz fields, with how the circle is going to be so over-condensed for what it appears to be, getting past Yaz fields nice and early, probably going to be quite important for them.
Yeah, not only that, the loot truck as well is there, so they can pick up a lot from that, which would be nice. Alula moving out early.
I don't even know what teams are good now. I mean, I just support NGX.
Now, Robs is already scouting out from Boars over towards the eastern side. Wolves find themselves neatly spotted across Farm and the southern coast.
T2K on the screen right now. They do have a very far-flung outpost in Slayer for T2K. He's grabbing a vehicle. He's coming back down towards...
Chief is telling us his grueling section is like 3 hours, chat. You guys believe that, bro?
Sure
this dude.
Tricky.
I don't know, bro. You probably need to see a doctor, Chief.
RJC and Alula will be coming at loggerheads there. RJC losing 2 on the approach, though. It's much more likely.
Or you should join like adult movie production or something, Chief. Soldier is not for you. Join military is not for you, bro. You should have joined like the JAV, you know?
A macro disadvantage, right? I think this team just hasn't had enough time on the global stage, haven't had enough time studying these rotations. And particularly on a playing path like that, it does throw things into disarray. You're relying a lot of past experiences to make these kind of games work, because a lot of times you're studying...
4T is just a hype?
Based off a
is it? They're top 3 right now. I mean, I know it's only one game, but... Wait, what placement did they get in group stage, chat, for 4T? Because I just did the reaction video on 4T. If you guys have not checked it out, make sure you check it. But yeah,
for Xbox Rejects. They just
Besides their control loadout, I think the team is pretty promising.
Station for free.
Fortunately, you do just constantly have to be checking your assumptions on circles like this, and you don't spot one that you made, and it starts.
Xifan react to NS? Wait, are they in group? Are they in grand finals already?
Right, they are now on.
They only got 10th place.
The loot truck as well. Loot is potentially going to be passed over to them.
I swear,
Their way
it's because T24's control messed up. You know, that's why they only got 10th place.
Oh no, they have sent 2 of their players down towards the west point of prison, and it's like
I'm eating right now, so I'll turn my face cam on a bit later, chat.
They are still on a 2-2 split. Could get severed by Alula or lose beyond.
Bro, T24 put his mic button
Be going for
next to his fire button, chat.
Just on the eastern side.
In some of the clips that I reacted to,
Over towards the
Bro,
snaking roads. They've got a position there
he
as
literally misclicked on that button, and he still couldn't, he still like doesn't move it.
Disagree with it.
I was like, bro, what the heck?
Had the opportunity, had the time. They started in school and apartments. They had a ton of loot to work with, so Robs could get out nice and early and sent down towards that southeast side. I do think you can have a lot of teams coming in from the west, though. So back Nazada.
Wait, and that's didn't get invited.
A little bit of pressure here.
Didn't they? Wait, I thought this was like a qualification thing. Yeah, this is like invitation only? I don't think so, because 4T qualified through the South Asia finals.
Terminus, as you said, in this southeast point.
Maybe NS failed to qualify. Is that it?
Tallies at the moment it's looking pretty flat blank. We have had.
No, so Wolf got some European player, I think.
I think this, yeah, this must include.
Top 5 Ilum. Falak is top 5.
Balls would not be on the
Falak
line.
is still top 5, chat.
But yeah,
Falak or Rosemary?
obviously some fairly evenly matched players in this lobby. In terms of that firepower.
We cannot see Falak versus Rosemary in this tournament, but the chat is still fighting. Oh, really? On the global chat?
Given that they only just
Dude, I mean, who do you guys support?
Barely got in. I mean, Zeus, obviously last game 9 elims, almost hitting the 10er, which is crazy. On a game where they got more points than just that as well. Like, he was finding a lot of stuff in there. Here's that rotation. Like I said, like it was a, I don't want to call it a lazy rotating, but you can see that it was a leisurely drive for them, and they were not expecting opposition.
They were down early as well for Alula. They were able to get on the road nice and quickly and intercept that rotate. As I said before, brilliant to get it done cleanly as well without losing a player at all. The crossings from the South Island seem to have gone off without a hit, but the scraps that result from it may not be so pretty. Goat currently trying to blast.
Wait, Chief, where's Scout? You said Scout's gonna play PUBG. Did he play it?
Players beyond that as well in 7-2-1. Nigma Galaxy further out west, although they are very split right now. Blank Nigma Galaxy on a 2-1-1.
Defense slays both? Indeed, chat, indeed. W chat.
Nigma Galaxy, they're also being quite greedy. They got Milter, they're playing around Sharkfin as well on that summit side. We're about to get that
On your pro days, do they provide you a good device that you use in the tournament? So basically what happened is, you know, once you travel the... Oh, wait. Let's see this. Wolf's new player. Okay, they got it. There's one more.
Great shot through the window. And the circle heads far northeast on this.
He's not taking the one right now. Wolf is kind of supporting the late. Oh, better with the car swap. Nice, better. My boy, better. All right, Wolf should get this. Wolf should wipe them ASAP. They should have got a clean wipe on this team. On Goat. Oh, no, better got dated. Come on, push together.
With the numbers disadvantage, Goat are going to have a bad time with this one. Necessary drops down to the bottom floor and looks to take the staircase back into control.
Oh no.
Bounce on the knee, takes his teammate out of it. Now,
oh, he almost got him.
Wanting to get any points on this match and not leave
a lot of smokes.
I mean, for Wolves, that's
oh, nice flick.
Having that nade go through can confirm.
Go together, buddy. Go together, buddy.
At least, but
oh, what a nade. Now it could be huge. Oh, wait, he got one. Wait, can he get two? Can he get two? Oh my god, bro. No. Oh my god. That was so close.
Managed to pick up all 4 of those points as well. So the Wolves will not be denied the points there. Nice find. Did they lose one? Or is that just a really low HP player for the Wolves?
I think they did lose one. I think they're down to just 3 players now, which is frustrating during that fight. 'Cause it's quite clean up until that point. A lot of times, though, when Necessary gets pushed like that by a team like Go, they usually go down. So it's some fantastic backup coming through from Elementrix. Some really, really difficult windows to hit.
Do you think Korean lobby is better than South Asia lobbies? I've not watched the Korean or the South Asia lobbies that much to decide which lobby is better. I think they're good in their own unique way. I think Korean players are more. I think their mechanics are just like mechanic wise, they just have like really, really good mechanics and everything. But I'm not sure like what South Asia players' strength is that. I mean, they all have like really good account skills and all that, but I think it's still there's still a difference between the 2 lobbies.
Latter half of stage 2, the Boars playing on that south point that they had. Enigma Galaxy just over to the west, about 300 meters west of that spot.
Like I said, stage 2, you got to regroup on that. These teams know best at this point in time. You should know best coming into a PMGO. So they're instantly regrouping on that, trying to get themselves in as much position as possible. For Enigma Galaxy, they don't actually try and confirm that towards Milta Power. I think towards Milta, I think that makes sense. Considering that position is a city, you don't want to send teams into it too early.
Definitely don't want to overcommit if you can help it. Oh, hang on a minute. I said Enigma Galaxy had regrouped. Let's take a look at that solar scout to the southeast. But actually, it's going to really pay off here. They've tracked a potential path to make a south rotate on this next circle. With
Ooh, look at the NGX split.
Side of Milta, south of prison.
They're so split.
To the top of that hill, up to the lumberyard.
Makes a lot of sense. I mean,
wait, NGX has a player called YDD?
Job is just trying to clear out this western side.
Really?
A lot of teams are going to send towards that northern end.
Dude is a big fan of my player, of my team in YDD.
On the eastern side of prison. You can use that to lose a lot of those sidelines that might be looking towards you in this mid game. But a lot of teams having very similar ideas. That's 4 Thrives, R8, the Vicious, as well as T2K.
Wenchaikari were pushed off of Saverni, and now marshalling their way through the east side of that prison.
It's for the YDO? Okay.
Making their way on in. A nice little holdout for them as well. Potentially looking to get stuck into a fight to teams up towards their north. They've got 3 teams potentially looking to push past that. You've got Vicious, you've got T2K, as well as 4 Thrive, who are all maybe wanting to make that eastern rotate. But for Voinjaika, if they stick too close to prison, they're not going to have a say in this rotate. T2K are taking advantage of that.
Well, I think the high ground is profitable, though, for Voinchaik area. I think it's a good place to play. It's a smart place to play, especially with this kind of circle as well. If it moves north, they suddenly have a really big chunk of the circle covered because a lot of teams aren't going to be moving in towards prison early. Igneous, let's try and go for the shots over towards Voinchaik area on the top side. If he hit that, they might have considered going a little bit more crazy on this one, but I don't know if there's certain fishes in front.
No, I didn't get a chance. I was about to stream for the past 2 days, but my VPN screwed up. I couldn't access YouTube at all. So it took me a while to fix that.
Fully on that fight just yet. 4 Thrives making their move. It looks like they're wrapping back around to the west side.
Did I accept your PUBG request? I'm not sure. I've not logged in PUBG for a few days.
Littered around that area as well, Blank, on that northwest side. Both teams a little bit slower to get in towards these circles. Prestige has been spotted, and IQ's not going to let that one.
How good is RA, chat? How good is RA?
Onto the back seat there.
I think my previous teammate Starlight is still coaching the team, right?
Runs him down to add insult to injury.
4T versus RA. Which team is better, chat? What do you think?
At the back of the queue.
I mean, Thrive's also a similar boat here, though, on 3 players. Xifan being down. I actually kind of liked how Xifan played on the first day. I was quite a big fan of it. I think Xifan played really well as this anchor. I think there was a lot of times.
Oh no.
4 Thrives got a little bit too aggressive.
I was about to say.
Playing this backstop and was sort of
wait, is Ari gonna go aggressive? Ari may go aggressive here, chat.
Now 4 Thrives down to 2 again. For them, this game.
Is this the biggest tour of this year? No. The normally the biggest tournament in PUBG Mobile is like the end of the year. It's called PUBG Mobile Global Championship. This is like Global Open.
As well. Ida just has the pick of the litter right now. They've got the compound that sits on the southeast side of that hill. They've got mini mills on the northwest. so much space to play.
Yeah, IQ. This player IQ is absolutely cracked.
In the dead woods.
I saw his like flips, bro. Dude be making some nasty shots.
Very samey approach to this one. But 4-5's coming in from that north side.
I'm always a little bit worried about that compound that currently Swain is sitting in.
But that was very careless play by our like before T though. Like they knew there's a team behind them. I don't understand how Falak can Thursday there. You know, there should be like, you know, I don't know. They're checking their back consistently, right, so that they don't get flanked. They literally just kill the one RA player.
Leaving them now just down to one player on that north side of this next circle.
Well, the thing is with this is so far down towards the south.
Let me get a catch up. You're back.
But either they can play this kind of loose a little bit, just because we're not in that early game. These spots aren't already taken up. We don't have teams that are able just to thread the needle. We have pretty much a wall of teams sat across those forested areas on this middle side of the circle. So for Ida, there's just so much space to play right now. But we're back on board, watching teams taking knocks left, right, and center. Good shot from the Vicious there on Icy towards T2K. That's on the northern side of things.
That northern side really has been a tough trudge for so many teams. They've been brilliant that Voin Shikari have actually been able to get.
I'm opening my cam.
They put themselves right in the middle of this one.
Face review chat.
So lucky on their location a little bit further north. They are taking.
What does Xifan look like?
Right now, and the nades just rolling over the top.
What's Xifan's real look? We're about to find out.
Fortunate getting taken down one of their players on the southwest side.
Oh, not this one.
The Galaxy as well.
Wait, where is that?
Chiming in. Magnazada falls, so 3 players down now for the board.
Oh, not this one. Bro, wait, I have a lot of. Sorry, I need to find my face cam.
Rotation that was going to come through from. They were kind of stuck on this western side. Again,
wait, where's my cam?
A much more central circle on this. Potentially they could
right
have
here?
played it a little bit slower. I think Terminus.
Oh no, it's bugged. One
Just
second.
been game over just then. Lucky
My
that
cam
it
is
bounces
bugged.
off the tree. Made a rubber this one.
The nade info will be passed on over.
Wait, my cam is bugged.
Not quite
Wait, what?
able to extract the value. There is another 2 nades in the pocket here, and Terminus wants to launch one of his own. Bobbling another smoke through. The nade does tag a little bit there, but the reses are going to start to come through.
Oh my god, my camera is making weird noise.
They won't be able to pop their heads
What the hell?
too easily though. There's so many teams around them, but more nades will start to roll down towards Terminus.
Camera arrow? Turn off, then on? Bro, what?
There you are, T2K with the hovercraft. Looks to just put them on their backs. Doran, last alive here on this edge. Igneous is down, there's a player underneath. See what Vish can get done here. Fearless needs to be that in this moment. Icy.
Wait, my camera is not working now.
The spray, and they do live it.
How?
A big strafe out from Icy keeps them up as 4. Terminus is still alive underneath the threat of 721, who are in turn being bowed down by the teams around them. Just not finding these nades. Voin Shikari gets another knock over towards 721. These bleed outs are going to start coming through thick and fast.
It's all right though, coming in.
Wait, my camera is fucked. Wait, what?
Ground. P5ET is down, and Doran is making it happen. The upstart.
Koa as well around and at his side. They really desperately want to get this res, get 3 players back alive. Please, please let us get back on our feet. R8, try something that they weren't ready to play.
You guys just watch this for a bit.
A little bit. Marth now the last to stand. Nades keep going over the top. And Terminus is just being helped out so much by the suppression by Voin Shikari.
I'm fixing my camera.
Spot though, and what a lot of people underestimate is that, yeah, it looks like nade bait, but there's so many rocky outcrops around it that most of the nades tend to just start bouncing off. So it's good for that, especially when you're throwing these nades downhill. Typically, they got a lot of velocity on them and can go awry pretty quickly.
Try to hide from the explosive damage as much as you can. Marth nearly going down there, but just about finds some cover behind the tree trunk. Up and in, Doran moves forwards, allows Icy to resurrect.
Bro, why is my camera? Oh my
god.
god.
Able to get him in the vehicle there. Looks like a little bit too long on that one. And Doran's already down. IQ there will fall as well, actually, to an off angle coming through. I think that was from Loops. as Vicious suffering heavily. Everybody in this north side blank is just bleeding dry.
Oh my god, Ballfry is so lucky.
The camera is super hot right now.
From Ida, finish them off, and Marth will go
I gotta let it cool down for a bit, and we'll see.
Totally understandable. They just had to make a mad send out, try and find a position whilst the rest was going through for the rest of the team. And really, there's just not a lot of space to play on this eastern side of the map now.
And there's so many teams who are looking out over it as well. Team Flash have been able to stay out of it quite nicely on the western side. They'll have to charge through the lumberyard at some point, maybe flex down towards the south, towards Enigma Galaxy, who are taking shots up their way. They do want to be a little bit more careful. Foot, they've lost a little bit too much now on this northern side. Just one player now stands for them, but these solo survivors, they're going to have an impact here. Wolves on their position on the south, going to be first to face off against the Galaxy. This is the last player for Foot, but he's going to challenge over towards Icy. A battle of the solos. Vicious go down first. A nade over from Satan. Over towards Wolves.
Oh, right on.
Not quite the second.
The second looked nice though, and we'll send another in, and Necessary knows he's got a lead, but it's a nade from up on high from 7-2-1 that will take him down. Removes one of the eliminations away from Enigma Galaxy. Flash though.
Oh, my boy Ralph got knocked.
One from Enigma Galaxy. Ralph is down to start things off, and now they're backfilled.
They are so quick on the
Guys,
bounce blank.
is FL the king of survival stage? Remember what happened last year in PMGC?
Where they are back with a vengeance and now starting to rack up these.
They had some crazy clutch.
Proactively into these later circles, despite being quiet earlier on.
Alula though.
Wait, who was the player that clutched?
We'll hold that out, but what a crazy
Clutched the team to the grand finals in the survival stage last year? Which player in FL?
Bit of a TDM ground of play to make yourself into. It's going to be all about the angles, all about the reflexes.
They marched in from that Milta Peninsula. They are slowly trying to crunch in from this eastern side, but they have to move on this hard-west shift. The question is direction.
FL will have big hearts, I guess.
Towards Enigma Galaxy, and that may have been a mistake in retrospect. Now with 3 players alive, Dark in Neve, he wanted to move in towards Swain to look for the res. No shutdown there with the spray. No nades in hand either. But they try and push on towards 7-2-1 with the ball solo still alive. This is not going as well as maybe they would have liked. 2 players now pushing in through the smoke. 1 player for Enigma Galaxy has fallen. Another suit to go. And 7-2-1 hold their nerve in the face of it. Terminus laughing right now because I don't think Enigma Galaxy are going to know that there's a solo here. If they had gone down, that would have been good for him. But now they with Ida and all around it.
What a shot!
Survives through it all.
Yeah, and we're just waiting for one more team to go down, and suddenly we're in top.
He's dead though.
Terminus starts earning points, but I don't know how.
Oh no, maybe not.
No nades. It's a
maybe not.
Very difficult prospect to go up against. Ida. Ado's still alive for the time being, but that is great news for Boars. At least the team that was chasing them for so long finally does go down, but it is 7-2-1 to overlap them. But at least this middle pack is still open for a lot of squads, Loops included, who have 4 players. And Terminus is down.
Finally, going to be punched out. As the balls go down with 0 elims, dropping down a little bit lower on the tables. Enigma Galaxy able to just about push past them, as was 7-2-1 with their 6 elims. Holding off against Enigma Galaxy is a great result for them. Team Flash, they lost 1, I think, during all of that. So now it looks like, yeah, Loops, Alula, Point, Chaikari as well, with the 4-player rosters now stepping on forwards. Swain getting knocked, leaves Rita alone.
Boy Chill starting things off over towards Emre. Will find the flush on it too. Ida goes next to the DP shots. And for Voin, this is such an important fight for them. They're right at the bottom of the tables right now. Any more points that they can get, put themselves back in a position to break into that top 4 is good. Because remember, this is no longer a case of anyone else going through. Top 4 is all it is.
You need to be pushing up towards those 50 points. That's what you need to do. Team Flash doing beautifully on that mark. By the way, Blank, they're now up to 30.
Young Xifan? What do you mean, bro? I'm still young.
I think it's doable.
Guys, I'm fixing my camera. My camera is bugged right now. I couldn't turn my face. Come on.
Center area now up to 8 eliminations. A beautiful pickup for them, but 7-2-1 are going to trade off and pick up these knocks before they can find them.
I mean, the thing for 7-2-1 though is I don't know how wise taking that shot was over towards Voinchai because not only does this happen, you also have a situation where you alert a lot of the teams around you when you're one of the teams that was primed to move. Needed to sort of wait for this next circle to hit before making any decisions like that. Loops tries to make their way in, but Alula is holding their ground.
Loops really struggling to get through on this one. Alula rallying around their position. Voinchai yet to step forwards though. No third party. They don't want to go fast onto it.
Why don't they use Mortaring mobile?
They allow a potential stabilization to come through from Alula on all 4 of their players.
Good question. I think it's not. I think Mortar is not in comp. PUBG Mobile. In PUBG Mobile.
On this northeast side, they got to wait for Alula to get.
I'd love the. I don't know the reason why they don't add it, but
7-2-1 on their south
I personally like
this is a good game
watching Mortar clip.
A good reset as well, remember.
Okay, let's see if my camera is working.
Sort of re-injection of power.
The camera cooldowns a little bit.
Finding after a slightly shoddy game when you're down at the bottom of the tables. They're guaranteed at least a 4th place, but with only 2 elims, they do still need to go a little
Oh no.
to try and get themselves back into
It's not working.
lockstep with each other.
What the hell?
Flash, they've been such a nuisance to every single team over the last 2 matches now. They're playing with 4 elims at this point blank, just getting ever closer to that 50-point boundary that we're expecting to be just a little bit higher than cutoff.
Carry circling, musing on what needs to be done next. Masku tries to find some shots, but will go down in the process too. Boychill does find that one, but Alaku slaps back over towards Boychill himself. So
oh my god, my camera is screwed.
And the Indonesian squad lives to fight another day here, but down to 3 players in the blue, having to move out of it into the clutches of Alula. Looks like a dangerous prospect to me.
And Team Flash are all too happy to let this one happen. We know that they love to just pick off these points from the sidelines, take these shots as, I think, is that, yeah, Top Z just going to stay out of the blue zone quick. Does fall to it though, and Voinchai do still have a little bit of life left in them, but how much more is there with just 1 player now? Potato can't weather the storm, falls down 3rd place. Team Flash versus Alula.
Roasted and toasted that Potato, but in the meantime it's Flash. Within a Flash find themselves in the center over towards this circle. Instantaneous finding a better spot here. It's very similar to our first game of the day. The nade looks good, just tickles him though. Not quite enough damage, able to get to cover just quick enough. But Alula, they've lost all position here.
They are staggering as well.
FL wins this.
Down on those health bars, trying to tick themselves back up. In the meantime, Team Flash looking so much more healthy. Ooh, a nasty off angle though.
For Win, he set himself up really nicely to be a big fawn in the bushes there for the guys on Flash.
My stream's doubling?
Luckily,
oh.
Even the odds instantaneously into a 2v2 now. Claws as well as Yasa in position. Win though, providing so much information just from this spot towards the rest of the squad, and they have nades to line up.
They know that Claws now is going to be playing towards the back of that building, hopping out Wins, just pinging this one through. Guaranteed that comm is coming on in strong. And in a 2v2, Team Flash with 5 eliminations, want to try and add up to 7. Alula though, want to cap off a big Elim game, and it's a 1-nade knockout there coming through over onto Claws, and no push forwards coming through from Yasa. Claws is going to be isolated, and the nades are brutal. This is no Flash in the pan blank. They are back to back now, and they are pushing.
FL qualifies. Jesus, this team is a monster.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you just want to go to finals right now, and you just want to finish your day nice and early, this is how you do it, right? You have your breakfast, you turn up, an hour, that's all you need. An hour.
My goodness me. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when a team's on form like this? They're such a big point sponge as well.
I mean, they're going to be for the rest of the day if they keep playing up. And I mean, it's already evident from the rest of the pack as well, because we're seeing a lot of the teams in terms of points for our squads underneath. And yeah, you better hold up that logo. It has been an astonishing day for the guys on Flash. Really well played. But where was this Flash yesterday?
I mean, that was a nasty display coming through for them. They have fixed whatever has been going wrong, right? That readjustment into this global tournament has worked wonders. Whatever they've done it is the right decision. I can categorically say that. They have been such a nuisance, playing such a nasty little flex out style that has been bothering everybody else as they try and take position. Nobody has been able to escape their ire, and Team Flash go back to back to step even closer towards a qualification spot.
Yeah, gotta aim for the top like, hold up. You could be a friend of me, an enemy, keep that same old energy, cause I know I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. Keep that same energy, I'm in my element. Never switch up, never switch up, never switch up. Keep that same energy, I'm in my element.
And just like that, Team Flash, welcome to the grand finals. If that didn't lock them in already, I don't know what does. That is how you start it off. 3 spots remaining, boys.
Pretty much, right?
One team was able to do it in Group A, but at the end of the day with S2G, this time, Team Flash was like, you know what? We want to make sure we secure our spot within the first 2 matches. Just
Bro, my camera's cooked.
Where I love the
I don't know what
that we're
happened.
doing in this game.
I was a little bit sad initially before this event. I'm like, oh, the players of Xavier, they're all retiring. We don't have Paradine, we don't have Levi's. Vietnam, are they going to step up again? But yes, Flash are doing it with 2 chicken dinners right back to back. One Rondo, 1 Erangel here to kick it off. And especially their spreads, their splits on top of Lumberyard. They got so many off angles, which high risk, high reward, right? And Win did go out because of it, but Tops in particular, Top Z, this man with the utility was absolutely crazy.
One thing that I would have to nitpick with this team, especially when they end up going to the finals, was how quick they actually ended up going to
I'm
Alula
fixing
there at
camera.
the end.
My camera is
You
cooked.
and I were both unhappy on just
I think my
how
camera is dead.
slow they were.
Bro,
to
my
actually
$1,000
go to
camera.
Alula. I wish that reaction would have been a little
I
bit
couldn't use
faster
it
my
for
liking.
more than, I don't know, how many years now? I bought it, I don't know, 5 years ago? This should have been, this camera should last me a decade, bro. Gu Juju retired? As he should. As he should. All the Group A teams are in top 4.
Oh, I love it, man. I mean, back-to-back chicken dinners. You're talking about, you know, nitpicking. My only nitpick with this team is, why did they do this during the group stage, right? I mean, goodness gracious. I mean, but look at this. Being able to
Because
pull out
FL is only good in survival. What do you guys think?
They're like, we barely qualified in the PMGC Grand Finals thanks to an airdrop last year. Now we're not going to take any chances. Right? We're going to start off with the 2 chicken dinners. And look at Zeus. That's another player. This is another win where 1 player on the team, 7, has taken 0 damage.
Yeah, considering it was Win that was actually the standout player for their squad during the regionals, it's the right time for this player to step up, and is actually a player from Alula that's able to get MVP as Yas gets those 6 eliminations, 837 damage. By the way, one team that's currently not here that I'm pretty sure we'll end up seeing when we show the leaderboard for this match is 7-2-1. I really enjoy how 7-2-1 was gatekeeping not only Boar, Nick McGalaxy, and Ida. They were making sure they were being proactive and getting those eliminations. They didn't get into a top 3 scenario, but they were able to just clutch up those elims. And remember, with now only 4 matches left, any points matter big time.
It was really good, the decision making from 7-2-1. They understood the only way for us to make it uphill is to clear our backs, which is what you're talking about. The gatekeeping here, especially versus Ida. So sure, it's not a 7-2-1 win, but they showed true good macro showcase of what they could do here on that first Erangel. And there's 2 more to go. Maybe a win is in the cards for them.
Let's take a look at this, though. Wow, I mean, so Team Flash get the chicken dinner, but Alula end up on top there with 20 points. That's not something that you got to be mad at, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're not going to be mad whatsoever. I mean, this squad, the way that they were playing and holding off that area, those 2 houses too, they were taking fights with loops. They had Quick on the off angle, and I gotta highlight him because he wasn't just on the off angle for the fight against Loops. He was also keeping an eye out for what Voin was doing because they didn't want Voin to just sneak up on them, and Voin was just waiting for the right time to go up and see if they.
I'm changing a camera.
Tricky. I mean, especially what I like is they also.
I gotta use my hand cam camera for the stream. I'm gonna try it if it works.
All the insight, and thanks to that game, our top 2 teams are looking so comfy. Flash in particular, 45 points.
It's crazy.
They might qualify by getting 0 points on the rest of today.
I'll tell you, that's why I'm like, hey, welcome to the grand finals. Like I said,
Okay, don't worry. So it is my camera.
That was
my camera's fired.
Like, hey, 45 points. And we get that, we're for sure making it. And just like that, in 2 games, they knocked it down. Now, looking a little bit further down the leaderboards, you know,
well,
I'm looking at that.
Well, hopefully this can be repaired.
That's gonna.
I don't know. It's probably out of warranty, so I gotta pay
You go
to fix it.
Great rondo.
Or I have to make another
What happened if it was maybe the way that the circle was?
big investment in the camera.
Rotation at one point, but they were just being silly with some of the splits that they were doing, Max. They had a 1-1-1 split because they had already lost a player, but it was in a situation where they really didn't need to do that.
Yeah, initial rotation, no scouting, clash with R8, lose a player, then go to Museum, 3-man split as you're talking about, and then they start to just rotate without really knowing where to go, and they find a slight hiding spot, which gets them naded eventually. I have not seen the confidence we saw from 4th Thrives back in PMGO South Asia. I want to see that a little bit because, as you said, the Rondo was great. They were looking so strong, so confident, especially Huzaifa. But here, that wide northern rotation was just putting them, maybe making them overthink the overall game scheme.
And I'm hoping that they don't get into their mind because that's usually
Yeah,
the biggest factor.
my other camera is completely
Getting
cooked.
into their mind after a bad game, snap out of it and make sure
Use GoPro. You do know GoPro is for. It's not for streaming, right?
That's what it's all about. You gotta be decisive, especially when we only had 2 matches and the same winner in both right here. So we're going into another match of Erangel. Man, what do you think? I mean, as far as teams that are pretty low on the leaderboards, right? It's getting pretty do or die pretty quickly here.
I'm waiting to see what Ida can do. Yeah. In particular, I think they had a really good showcase this game coming out of Milton Power itself on the east side.
The camera is like
2-1-1 split, which I think was great to just
broken because I normally just don't turn my camera off when I do after I go to bed. So I guess that kind of that's kind of problematic. But now.
So what I'm going to say for Ida, I would love for them to think a bit more of wider rotations to avoid these kind of clashes. If they do maybe a wide southern rotate on a very split clash, who knows? Sorry, a flash. Maybe it could have been an Ida win here, but it's still a tricky performance for them to go for.
You're talking about Ida. I'm going to be talking about Enigma Galaxy because this squad has been aggressive. We saw what they were able to do earlier in Rondo. In this match as well, they were making sure that they kept people off. They were being proactive, playing that edge of the circle too. They tried to do some third party. It didn't end up working out for them. They ultimately ended this match with, I believe it was 3 eliminations. Now, when we saw the overall, something to keep an eye out for is the placement points, only 1. The eliminations for that squad, 12. So too much of a big gap. I want to see Enigma Galaxy being able to kind of bring that down in a way, make sure you stay alive a little bit longer. Not just with 1 player, not just with Satan or Ado, as it was the case here in Erangel. You got to stay a little bit longer with at least 3 players and start collecting more placement points. If not, going to be trickling down even more, especially if Flash gets another win. That's going to be tough.
Actually, talking about players that need to try and stick together as a full team in the late game. Vicious Man, Icy saved them.
Bro, you're poor? Yeah. I'm living in my parents' basement right now.
This is the issue I was seeing back in PMGO EECA, where it was just Icy time and time again, hard carrying the team, saving the day, pretty much also qualifying them here for PMGO Season 1. So Icy is great, but with a team, he's even better.
That's what it's all about, right? That teamwork. You know, one thing in particular I want to think about is, okay, you know, Team Flash, back-to-back wins, phenomenal, right?
Yep.
Do you think these teams are going to be mad if they continue to point sponge for the rest of the day?
What do you mean?
I mean, if you think about it, if they keep on getting majority of the points, that could allow a little bit of a lower point gap for that 4th place position. I mean, they've already locked it in. What do you think?
If I'm one of those teams trying to get into top 4, I'm actually kind of happy because you're just keeping yourself there. They're helping you keep yourself within that range of getting to top 4. I think that's what you're trying to go with,
exactly
right?
What I'm saying.
Yeah, so they're going to be happy about that. And if you're Team Flash, I mean, you're pretty much secure. Like John was saying, that we're able to secure and stamp it going to the grand finals in the first 2 matches.
I mean, you would be happy about that if you are not in the top 4. If you're in the top 4, you want that point gap to be a little bit bigger, right? To be comfortably in the top 4, to not budge around too much, except for, of course, Team Flash. They're big chilling right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 3 other spots right now, the lower the point gap is going to be to enter the top 4, the easier it's going to be for those teams that are not there to make it up there.
With what you're saying, though, something that we do have to keep an eye out for is how are those top 4 teams now going to be doing, right? We have Flash, we got Alula, 7-2-1, Wolves. That's 2 consistent matches, getting yourself at least towards the end, collecting some eliminations. If they can continue to do that, we might end up having our top 4 early on, and that's something as a viewer that I just don't want. I want to see it come down to the end, baby.
I mean, it's totally possible, and if you look at Group A, right? I mean, S2G in the last 2 matches were able to get a whole bunch of points, and I was thinking, I was like, but this is top 4. Well, S2G ended up in 4th place, right? So, I mean, it can pretty much be anyone's game towards the end. You know, looking down at the bottom of the leaderboards, though, one team in particular that definitely needs to wake up is X-Force Rejects, right? I mean, rough games back to back. I mean, what do you think they need to do to wake up here?
It's just decision-making, committing to your plan as a full team. I think they do get a bit hesitant, which is, and I was talking to them earlier, they said that was their core issue going into their group for the group stage. And here, similar things we have seen. They had a really good rondo actually earlier. I think in terms of macro, they were looking to go to a decision. They committed to it. This Erangel was a little bit shaky, right? Because they're leaving Severny.
Yes.
And they get caught off guard by Alula. No scouting whatsoever. If you're going to leave a city, just slow down your rotate. Even if you're in the blue for just an extra 10-15 seconds, it's worth it to make sure you don't lose players, or in this case, your entire team.
And that's when the inexperience of a region, of a team, even though they have been previously in Global 7, it just doesn't end up helping you out. But I fully agree with what you're saying, Max. I want them to see it slow it down a tiny bit. It's okay if you get a little bit of damage from the blue early on. Take that extra time. Satan's happy. Now, Satan, I want to see some placement points as well, okay? You're getting those eliminations. Give me the placement points, please. If not, it's going to be tough for that team to also qualify in the top 4.
I mean, it's good, especially for Enigma Galaxy. We're looking at them this game. No hot drop with Ida, right?
Yes.
Which is what we expected. Ida did leave, but we're going to have a little bit of a change here. Okay.
Hey, what? Substitution?
Don't see that very often, huh?
For Xifan's personal net worth, would likely be somewhere in the low 6 figures to low 7 figures. 200k USD dollars to 1.5 million US dollar ChatGPT. Bro, what the hell? Bro, ChatGPT better send this money to me right now, chat.
Right now at the top 8.
Bro,
even though 8 is in their name. Like, that team's, to be completely honest, they're just throwing. You can see it now, Nokia on your screen.
I know, chat. I know. I want to turn my face cam on, but as you see, it's not working right now. I'm trying to fix it.
That's something that they didn't have in the past.
I don't know why it's like wouldn't let me turn it on.
Not getting too deep into their head, because we know what can happen when that happens for 4th Thrice, Max.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I'm sure he's trash talking his teammates. Right? He's hard trolling.
ChatGPT be lying. Jesus.
Good mindset, good atmosphere for your squad if you want to be able to come back.
The vibes.
Last game, for me, it was full hesitation mode, and they had a decent entry point. No scouting, go into R8, you lose a player for really no reason whatsoever.
What about a new one?
They can do better, so I'm expecting way more for these next 4 games.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because it really is such a huge thing, right? Being able to have that positive mindset when the weight of
what's wrong?
gravity, right, of everything that is happening here in the survival stage is so heavy. To be able to, you know, just say, all right, let's shake it off, let's play our game. It's so important, and you know, for like X-Force Reject, you're out so early.
There's no signal.
That's the hard part is like you haven't had the reps that all.
Guys, I may need to do a quick restart. Be right back. I need to quick restore my PC. Be right back.
Is way more difficult than anything else.
Talking about teams that are kind of disappointing. One team that you might be disappointed on.
IQ finds the knock over on the door, and Ambitious are struggling here to keep their backstop alive. Loops are putting pressure on all the time, but those smoke train that they laid out is starting to fade. They need to utilize it. About 10 seconds before it's gone completely, and there goes the crash. Immediately, Koa sprays for 1, sprays for 2, steps out for more, and a third fall to the spray down from Koa. Now up to the rest of the team as he does get knocked in response. Is there a third party coming through from 721? Loops are swept aside. Where are RJC as well? They are right next door to 721. So a lot of angles over towards the Vicious, and it's going to leave them with a...
Oh, 40's alive.
In the meantime, 13 elims for 4 Thrives.
This is a banger match from 4 Thrives, and they're only going to go higher. I don't see the chicken dinner to going to anybody else other than 4 Thrives this game.
Chat, are we back? Or are we back?
Now, one thing I do want to quickly mention is that the Vicious without Koa at this point in time, I doubt they'd be in survival stage, and I doubt they'd have these small redemption gains without him. He has been such a massive boost to the lobby.
Chat, are we back? Okay, we're back. Nice. Sorry guys about the technical difficulty, and we're back.
So cool to see this guy rise.
Luckily, we didn't miss the end game. I fixed my cam. There you are. There we go. 40 still alive. 13 Ilums. Sheesh, they're in, chat. They're in.
Very well go very far into it with the circle drifting out towards the west side.
They win this. Easy.
Second place here, Black, which is crazy considering how early they went down. But 14 eliminations now as the Vicious lose another. Koa breaks new ground over towards RJC. Devil tries to spray him down, and he's going to be able to find success in that pursuit. Koa will fall. No
VCS is dead.
And the flush comes on out. RJC on 3.
The heart of Pakistan is thumping here.
Just die to zone, bro. I see. Just die to zone. Cannot make it. You will not be able to make it. Oh my god, I see.
Okay.
Oh, that's huge.
Gift sent back down towards RJC. Another point added to the tally for the Vicious, which is pretty sorely needed. But now a victory lap potentially coming on through for Fourth Thrive. 7-2-1. They do make it to second place, Blank, after going down so early on to 2 players.
Oh, you gotta hit those. You gotta hit those.
Okay.
2 versus 3. Four thrives. Has the advantage spot. Can they get a revive on Flock? They may be able to. No, they cannot. They cannot. Flock got thirsted. 2 versus 3. If they can somehow knock their Overwatch from 4 thrives, they may have a shot. They're gonna pin. They're gonna pin. They gotta push out. They gotta smoke out and push out.
Guy up to the plate here, looking to make his team proud.
The circle is not on top of any of them. Fourth Rise have to move forwards, but it's going to be 7-2-1 moving first. The nade pin pulled around the corner. I wonder.
Yeah, smoke out, smoke out. They still have a tree to play with. They still have a tree to play with. Oh, that tree could be crucial, guys. That tree could be crucial for Fourth Thrives.
Covers them on the near side of that fence line. IQ, though, I mean,
IQ cannot get knocked there.
Now IQ whipping down towards that south side. He was playing on the north, but this is a way that...
Bro, what are you doing? You had a tree there. Oh, GG, bro. It's GG.
T24 now sending shots around the corner. So much damage done, and it's ended. 4 Thrives get themselves a chicken dinner.
Oh, sheesh.
Good position of a high Elim game here on Erangel.
I think there was 16 eliminations right at the end there, Blank, adding those final 2 to their tally. It is a huge game coming through for Fourth Thrive. Pakistan is singing their praises right now. They are going to be
They got this, they got this.
With their countrymen. What a performance coming through from Potato Hill. What a chaotic fight on the north side of that, and they came out smelling of roses.
I mean, Fourth Thrive, they delayed, and finally they stabbed the dagger in. Still so funny to me watching the boss flail around, wondering, I thought our 4th member died. There's another guy here.
Wait, they're T2K. What placement is T2K again?
From there onwards. But this is a team that lives and dies off the back of momentum. And I think as soon as you get that big win...
I got a new camera. I just bought a new camera from Alibaba. It delivered within 5 minutes.
They were right next to that top 4 as well before this match. They are looking to...
They're in. 4T is in, chat.
After that match, they were...
I'm back. I fixed my stream. Sorry, guys.
With that, they are now
T2K are the last? No way, bro. They're the last? Oh, that could be really... New camera you don't trust? You don't trust Alibaba, bro? You don't trust Chinese delivery, man? You have to trust the delivery, like how fast the delivery is in China, bro. Everything you can get in 20 minutes. From your favorite wasala to condoms, everything you can get in 20 minutes in China. Do we have any crazy moments in the group stage, guys, for the past 2 days?
Pakistani win was a massive one, and it couldn't have been done at a better time. With that chicken dinner, that could have just solidified their ticket to the grand finals.
It definitely gets them closer. 4Thrives finally showing why we have been.
Your
so
device
on this one
has been
match.
losing battery so
We were
fast.
able to play it out earlier.
Not
in
you
the
flax,
pre-sample.
Chief.
I was telling
I
them how
got
didn't like some of the
this.
splits. The splits here, I absolutely love them. Whether it was them being
And I got
it was them being 2-2. They played it out
this.
so well.
We said we were waiting for something more from 4Thrives.
Which one's better?
Is something
Wait.
more from the Pakistani
me-
Super
let
Squad
me
looking
turn on.
insane on top of
Oh,
Potato
shoot.
Hill. They failed a Potato Hill finish back in their group in Group
Yes.
A, and this is the redemption arc.
Which one's better?
To see. Gonna move us
This?
to the highlights loops. Good try.
Or this?
The Harry Potter Tower core though, successful defense. But look at the setup at the
Which
end of
one's
that
better?
play, man. It was just a
The
big
Infinix or the Red Magic? We're gonna find out. You're gonna find out in my video so that you may be able to get a new phone, Chief.
Craziest plays, not by just one squad. I think it was maybe like 5 squads.
No way, I'm streaming his first live stream. Sorry guys, I fixed my cam. I fixed my cam. Oh, this is so bright, bro.
We had already
I gotta turn down the brightness.
and actually with Foot,
This is so bright.
Al-Ula, then Bort, and then 4Thrives.
Okay, now it's good.
On the western side of bloody Potato Hill.
But for 4Thrives to just have that awareness to actually go for that third party, this is something that we didn't see out of them in groups. They were just being.
I don't know. Red Magic better or Infinix better? We're gonna find out, alright? We're gonna find out. Find out.
It was the whole squad putting up good numbers. IQ with 4, the IGL, T24 as well, 5 for Falak, and then Musaifa with 3.
I mean, especially what's interesting, the damage they've taken is insanely low, meaning every fight they took was so decisive, committed to.
Wait, was it like a blast the zone for 4T for the whole time? Let me see.
Down towards.
I think it's kind of blast the zone,
Starting to pour
or they pushed up on the
against
Middle of the zone.
Potato Hill.
3 teams.
Let me see.
Keep us.
from 7-2-1. They are currently on lock.
Sadly, Go is
Where's 4T right now?
Ida R8 balls further off to the north.
4T's not here now.
You always have
I think 4T third party or something.
none of them really
absolutely having Ngamori.
with 3 foot beneath them as well. He's caught between the 2 teams.
Where's
Can he
14?
weather it? No, he cannot. R8 down, but that was a lot of damage he was able to do there. And Ida go down as well. Down from the hill coming Alula, and everybody wants a piece of the
Wait,
pie.
4T was at the west side, so they basically third party the third party everyone here.
Although, under pressure from Boars, another team's jumping on into the fight. This is about 6 or 7 teams, who knows? And now 4Thrives are here to party. They want to sweep all the way through. The Boars
Oh my god, Anuj, thank you for the 10 gifted, Anuj. W Anuj in the chat, guys. W Anuj in the chat.
Sit there and wonder what the hell.
Yeah, so they basically...
And what's happening now, Blank? It's a flash fire from the north.
Bro, thank you for the 10 elite gifted, Anuj.
There was not a lot of
Huge.
so many third parties.
Oh my god.
Moved in on that for them.
W Anuj.
Take the tussle with those squads, but no, not meant to be.
W Anuj in the chat, guys. W Anuj in the
So
chat.
confused, thought it was a teammate.
Jesus.
Gives him the backhand.
4Thrives with 4 players alive, 4 eliminations as well. Now leading the lobby with Alula going down. They did have 1 more, but you take being alive with 4 over going down with 5 E.
Your mate doesn't let you say membership. Oh, like, thank you so much, Anuj. Thank you for all the support all the way, bro. Appreciate it, man. Which team are you supporting, Anuj?
Basically, Void Tricary to kick things off here.
And now 4Thrives are playing as 3. Falak
How did they win this though?
first.
Wouldn't they get third party from FL? I feel like
Too aggressive with it.
T24 is down.
They lose a player. Meanwhile, Ralph
It was the
Almost made it happen. Almost made it happen, dude.
what's for
But
FL's gonna third party this fight though,
out. Their time, we're giving a lot of time to get T2.
unless they wipe them really fast.
A hefty hit.
getting the res on just yet, but again, this is what really
First, of course. Wait, are you supporting FL? Are you like FL fan?
and pushed that pressure on, but now Falak with a big nade steals the knock away and adds the point to their tally, as well as finding another knock.
Oh, they just wiped. Oh, okay, they just wiped that team like.
Nothing left. Got to show.
But where did the FL go?
On that
Wait.
position on the southwest
Oh, FL got pushed up. They caught up on the fight.
side. Right now, It is the Flash looking to secure their position.
So yeah, it's not really a
in the
gifted
grand final.
one, but they fought their way through and they managed to like get a dub. That's pretty impressive. Oh, we can do 4 times on YouTube now? Jeez.
If not, after next match, it might be just all said and done for you.
Exactly. Though first time also we do see Wolves getting pushed out of the top 4, so that's going to get a little bit tricky for the North American team to make it work out. And we did
Xifan, remember your 200 membership?
held off loops and
Yeah, Chief was absolutely cooking. That was like when was that? Like 2024?
yesterday for them.
Like 2 years ago?
Big game on Rondo and then just disappeared on the grassy pastures.
Oh man, I mean, this isn't over yet, guys.
Thank you, Anish.
We're
Thank
now
you so much for the
officially
support.
at that halfway
Appreciate it.
point, but it's getting pretty scary here because I think those slots that are available are starting to dwindle down majorly. I mean, if you look at that 28-point cutoff,
No, I was watching back because I didn't watch it the full game. I was fixing my camera
time to get a chicken
and my
dinner
PC.
right here, right now, in this next match.
They really are. You gotta look at
Bro, I just built this PC, but I feel like I need an upgrade, bro.
Even with the good performance,
This
there's
Intel
still
chipset is so shit.
Gonna be good enough. You also got Nigma, which continues to just get into
Was it last year, Chief?
situations that I'm just honestly not happy with.
Nigma Galaxy, what is that? One placement play I'm checking right
Yep.
now. 13 eliminations. Elimination-wise, they're looking really good, but you're not going to qualify off of eliminations alone, right? We're not going to pull a night.
It was like bam, bam, bam.
The lobby.
True, true, true.
I need to see just more late game finishes, them surviving as more than just a duo or sometimes even a solo at the end of these games.
I thought about it. What was the difference for 4 Thrives
Guys,
today?
if I'm Onk, okay, if I'm Onk, look at me. If I'm Onk,
What is it?
What is it?
what do you call these 3 casters? Haju, 7.
He actually told me. Okay.
How do you guys call these 3 casters? If I'm Onk,
It was actually a good luck charm.
are they grandpa now?
He said it word for word.
Guys, are they grandpa now?
Like OG top or the buff would
Is Maxman grandpa?
If he wins it, you know what? We gotta go convince him.
breathe. Hey, there you go. Pakistani flag.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Now you're cooking.
You got to do something at this point. You got to pull out all the stops here because, man, I mean, with 4 positions, right? I mean, that's the end of the day. That's what it's all.
They're somehow younger than me, bro. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you like dead serious right now? Like,
Erangel match. Obviously, teams got to perform. On that second
wait,
page, though,
these
you
3
have
casters
to
are
be
younger than
up
me.
and down the
I don't
line,
think
right?
so.
You
I think
have a
7's like 35.
for a squad that
Maxman,
you
I don't know, bro.
able to turn things
Maxman
around
may
at the
be
last
younger than me,
second.
but I can tell. Hotjuk is definitely older than me.
On potato
Maximan, bro, Maximan is definitely 100%. Just look how much hair on his like face, bro. Like, bro, that needs like at least like 35 years to grow the beard. You know what I'm saying?
But unfortunately, a lot of teams had the exact same idea at that moment.
Wait, but if I understand it right, you think that Foot can actually come back?
Relics, bro.
in the top 4?
Yes.
Max, I just want to remind you, Foot is currently in 16th place with 7 points.
S2G, they're from Turkey. Don't worry, Miramar's coming up, I believe.
Oh, Miramar, bro. We skipped like 3 Rangao, isn't it?
Ready, locked and loaded to go. Get your drinks, get your popcorn because
Only grandpa would ask question like, am I grandpa now or am I old now? Oh, bro. Bro, give me a break. Give me a break. All right. World Cup is coming up. Wait, will we have a Messi skin, chat, in PUBG Mobile? Wait, do we have a Messi skin already? I think we have an outfit with like the jersey, right? But we do not have the character in the game. Do we have like Ronaldo and like Messi in the game? You got beard when you were 15. Bro, I mean, if you guys have been watching me for a long time, you guys are probably already. Because I started my YouTube all the way 8 years back, you know. Back I was in Canada. I was playing COM, making some sensitivity videos, you know, and casually streaming scrims and everything. Oh, we do not have a Ronaldo. Sheesh. Put that on the schedule, PUBG. Put that on the schedule. We should have like a speed Ronaldo collab in PUBG, and we can get both speed and Ronaldo in the game. Bro, I wonder how much Would it cost PUBG though? That's gonna be an insane amount of money, bro. That's gonna be insane collab, not gonna lie. That would be funny though if we have a Speedy character if we have Speedy as a character in PUBG and add some of his like favorite voice line, bro. That's gonna be so funny. Like the ones with like him being super like excited or something. That'd be like super funny to watch and to play. Let me do a window capture. You're 21, bro. No way, Dark, you're 21. I think you're 31. You're just like... You started watching me when you were 13. Now you're adult already? Bruh. Thank you guys for being here, I guess. Thank you guys for being here. Do we have any like insane moment chat for the past 2 days? Let me check the group stage 1 sec. Since we're just like chilling here. Let me check day 1. Let's just check some end zones,
Towards the east side. So a lot of
elimination game.
perfectly. Exiting Hongshan is going to be...
Why don't we have Naptora?
It's a little bit of a scary business.
Guys, dude, why do we not have any like female casters?
Vicious.
It's not that I'm hating on it, hating on the male casters, bro, but
There's a lot now on these teams inside Hongshan.
we need some female casters in PMGO, bro.
Down to none. They have to move.
Players doesn't feel as bad, and it's Icy as well as Narvalo. Two very star-studded players on this squad. Narvalo, the
Oh, so Icy, Narvalo, Koa, Doran are playing together.
Solo, he does well, and here
Wait.
on this squad, he is the Halo.
So they all left Ankrof and form a new team with Doran, who previously played for Wolf. Interesting. Honestly, this squad could be really good. I know these players personally, like I mean not Doran, but like I know the rest. They're really good. This could be a really deadly squad, and plus Doran with like so many years playing and have like so many global experience now. Like I feel like this VCS could be a really good team today. They could be a strong contender for the qualification. I feel like they got the first win. Bro, they had such a good start and didn't make it, bro.
As teams are moving out, it gets a little bit easier for them. For RGC, making it out with 3 players, though, is a
yeah, this whole VCS team is basically Falcon without Roth.
And also in that moment, RJC is panic smoking. Narvalo's like, okay.
Out of the buggy, but it's going to roll away, so no.
He's terrified, right? He can't really step out too much because the placement...
For more damage. Won't get the flush, though. Has more cooking. BTR... It is absolutely insane. And now Frozen that play. Good.
Z-Wolf is playing for Foot now. Okay.
It is Asty's situation over on the northeast edge before.
Oh, Wolf is winning this one then.
That they had and they were getting burnt away.
1v2.
Vicious. And now he has a chance to take it all home. Maybe find that chicken dinner. But so do the Wolves.
For the Wolves, it'll be a nice makeup, right? Their Rondo was meant to be their big match. If they get themselves a chicken dinner on game 2...
Wait, Coops is in NGX and he got benched? No way.
Shots. But I mean, they know...
They benched the Coops.
Can't really scare them all that much.
Couple of love taps from the rifles there.
Bro, this player looks like a classic warrior.
They don't need to move.
This Frozen player.
So chill right now. It is on Frozen to make the first peak.
Wolves, they've got the dot, right? No matter what happens, it's going to end over towards them. Frozen, to be honest, the high EV play here is probably to deny the point.
I mean, 1v2, he still got a shot. There's no point for him to deny that point, honestly. It's still early.
He does have a boatload of nades, probably
20 bandages.
partly errands.
Honestly, this solo could go from the right, I feel like. He could have smoked in front and go from the right. Yeah, I was about to say.
He's going to break wide, okay. Looks like he's not
Yep,
going to go
yep.
for denial. Along the ridge line, stepping forward. A nade over the top. They should
Did that
have
hit?
one incoming.
Oh, that was right on.
Maybe not. Does take a lot of damage, and another nade to find it. Frozen drops wide, goes low against Elementrix. Position not going to be known, but he walks nearly back into the nade. With 3 more in the pocket. Wolves are not giving him anything.
Oh,
The American team
a bit further.
not giving for any freedom here.
They have 3
Playing
nades
around with-
still. Oh, I feel like this could hit,
Pressure
bro.
forward. One nade has to hit. That's basically the only way he gets anything done. And he's spent. He's completely spent. It has to be a wild
He's dead, he's dead.
1v2 now for Frozen. Pushes over.
He's dead, he's
takes a
dead,
fair
bro.
bit of damage. This is over.
It should be. By rights, it should be completely over.
Oh!
He spots one. Has to duck around the bullets, but
Oh,
the
okay.
final damage from the nade. Crazy situations in the Wolves.
Let me see the players.
Chicken dinner. Some crazy situations in the Wolves. Find a chicken dinner. Some crazy situations in that game, though, Blank. Goodness me.
I mean, it's just wild, right? I mean, Aaron previously on Zeus
Bro, they have a Justin Bieber in the team?
throughout multiple teams, now finds himself on a bit of a god squad here, and he's saying a quiet call, contemplation.
Oh my god,
I never saw that
my
coming.
Unk squad!
We're having
My
a
Unk
quiet
squad
call,
is still playing.
contemplation of
Wait, what team
happened
they're
that
playing
last
now?
game.
What team is this?
We're having a quiet call, contemplation of what happened that last game. Aaron seems quite
Xifan, you
clear
skipped to
himself.
the
Rest of team
1v4?
Figure out what went wrong.
Not,
Go back
giving
to
Aaron
1.4.
Giving him more nades, you know? That's
Yeah.
what he needed, maybe, in that scenario. What a...
But it's off on the chase.
Who 1v4?
Yeah, looking to piece themselves back together after a mad dash.
Wait, the Elf 1v4 BTR?
Players there, but that's a big
Okay.
huge. What an open
Oh
from
no.
Aaron. I don't know
Wait,
how
why were they
he's
stuck
got
there?
left in the pocket. He's got 5 underarm for more damage. Won't get the flush though. Has more cooking. BTR sending them back up, but they don't know where he is. He's sidestepping.
Oh
them.
my
He's
God.
getting around. One burnout comes through. Aaron steps forward. He wants more. BTR
Push
now
up.
suffering under the pressure from the nades from Aaron.
Push on the
Moving
sides.
up now. Razak wants to try and slow him down, but he's going to
Oh.
go for it. And they'll find it. And
Oh.
Aaron, what are you doing? How are you doing? Aaron 1v4! Aaron 1v4's BTR! What a desperate play for Aaron, and he makes it work. I said you couldn't count him out. and he
What the
will
fuck was
finally.
BTR doing?
But that is just about the craziest thing. Oh my goodness me.
Wait.
Makes it work.
It's also from the Unk squad. Bro.
Rush though, has more cooking. BTR Aaron steps forward. He wants more. BTR now suffering under the pressure from the nades from Aaron.
Why wouldn't they push together though? Wait.
Now Razak wants to try and slow him down, but he's going to go for it. And they'll find it. Another Aaron, and what are you doing? How can you do Aaron 1v4! Aaron 1v4's BTR! What a desperate play!
God
for Aaron, and he makes
damn.
it work. I said you couldn't count him out. And he will
God
finally.
damn.
But that
What
is
else? What
just
else?
about
I think the game starts.
craziest thing.
Let's go back to the main center. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
There's no reason for it to
Oh
happen.
my.
Please give it up.
Oh, give it up indeed, guys. Man, we'll see what happens.
Oh, where's my face
here.
cam? No, I didn't have my face cam recorded.
Happened from S2
Oh my god, I'm
here
throwing.
in the survival stage. We are about to find out.
I'm
here,
throwing.
folks. Let's go ahead and take it on over to our cast.
Bruh.
John Allen and Blake.
Thank you very
I didn't
much
have my
for
face camera
agreeing,
recorded.
disagreeing, and all of the deep
I could have been a clip, guys. That could have been a clip.
from the desk there. Of course, we are stepping into this match.
I guess I'll rewatch it and fake my
Running through, so in
reaction.
my mind,
Okay.
It's only 2 spots now that are in flux coming through from that last match. 4 Thrives pushed themselves so far over that boundary.
Do we have any other good moments from the previous 2 days, guys? I may just do the reaction on stream. I may just do the reaction on stream.
We were kind of saying that 50 points is roughly where you need to be in that top 4. 8 points over 3
Who's Aaron?
3 matches.
Aaron is like a new player to the Ankh squad, or like?
Really glad to see this team stepping up. Again, I think many times in the past I've always said that Falak's probably one of my favorite players of all time. Some really sick grenades coming out of him. I think he's up there.
If he had, I would go crazy, bro. If he had this, bro,
really good team.
I'm gonna go nuts.
Happy to see them getting some success. Now,
He hit it, guys. He actually hit it.
Is Alula.
He hit it from school, guys.
Weird setup with 7-2-1.
Just joking. This is another clip. This is another place. Not that clip, right?
This kind of points that you get up towards top 4 with 30.
He's a young player on the Ankh squad.
Invigorates you, right? To get and stay in that top 4, to get those middle.
Alpha 7 through all games.
Question is,
oh, bro.
From these squads, or are they going?
Like, what placement did Alpha 7 get in the group stage?
Towards the end of the day.
Well, that is always the question on these short match sets, right? It's so temperamental. 7-2-1 did adjust though, Blank. They
Chinese per reaction. You want me for without showing reaction?
Instead, they go for a
bro, I could still do the short. You guys just just do your imagination on my reaction, all right?
A little bit because the circle does pop up towards the north on the east side, not even tempting us with a little bit of military island this time around. Blank.
And also because I did the reaction video on 4T,
Fingers crossed unless there's a remake.
and you guys keep commenting. There's another player from 4T that I missed out. Like, is that player a sub?
Okay.
And is he good?
Maybe. RJC should have kept their fingers crossed.
Is he good?
Down one of the teammates of Alula. Immediately Shiva will fall, and there's no real way to get back for that one. So just nice and clean for Alula to equalize, but still having lost a player, not a good start.
Well, again, for Alula here, every single point is one step closer, right? These guys have been in the back rooms from when they played last time on day 1.
The pressure handling was so bad. Wait, who's Axel from BTR? Is that the player from like the Latin America? Is that a player? Axel, is that player from Latin America? I doubt it.
Single time. Some of these other teams, they know they need big.
They ended up with 15th place. Oh my god.
Potentially for squads like Nigma Galaxy, R8, Boars, which is just a little bit too much for them to potentially grab now. You look at GOAT as well. Ida, 13, and then 14s across the board. You need a big match. You basically need a big match, and that's just to start contesting with the top spots.
It's really tough. I mean, with Flash and 4 Thrives, as you say.
Which team should you hate on?
So,
bruh.
Looking to put the
Where's the young squad?
Here, necessary to do so. It would be pretty crazy to, after match 4, be going into our Miramar set with just a kind of locked.
Wait, where's the Ankh squad? Where's the Ankh squad? Did they qualify, guys?
This is a replay of
No way.
immediately. Not even letting them play the game. That's pretty nasty on that one. That was the pickup, of course, from Reject on towards Alpha.
No skins as always?
There was revenge enacted for it as they were able to go 1-for-1.
Noki, right. I was talking about the player called Noki. I did my 4T reaction, and you guys be like, Xifan, why didn't you react to Noki?
He'll be watching down. I mean, it's the main thing that he's kind of responsible for right now is watching.
Is Noki a really good player? What is it?
24. Falak already staying a little bit further over towards that northeast side. This team is banging on the doors of grand finals, so for them, they can start to play a little bit speedier. They don't need to have that hesitation in their hearts anymore.
Are you still in an esports team? No, I'm not anymore. I stopped playing esports 2 years ago.
Overall, again, we still have the situation where Koa is having these big pop-off moments, and then he needs the rest of the team to kind of come together in those moments. And
No, I'm not playing comp anymore. I'm not playing comp anymore. Nope. Noki's good.
It's an interesting set of adjustments that we made today. I mean, obviously, most notably, Team Flash into the first 2 matches. And it looks like they're going to continue to burn away, and it's going to be Vicious who bear the brunt of that pressure from Zeus. Is that a solo position for Zeus as well? Yeah, he's on his own there. So for Team Vicious, that is not a good way to try and make your bid towards the top 4, especially giving a point to Team Flash, who are now at 50 points on the nose.
Xifan will make a roster. Chief, Xifan, Face, Mercy. Okay, we're gonna
Crossing them off the list.
end up like a bottom place in the PMGO, guys.
I do want to talk about Nigma Galaxy again because they did this last match.
What
and
is
they've done
this
again.
actually? What is this?
Chief will solo-handedly carry
Now
us
you think, okay, that's fine.
to the last place.
They are currently 3 kilometers
Star
away.
Valorant
There's 2 in
Mobile.
Pochinki, there are 2 to the
Is
east.
wait, any news on Valorant Mobile, guys? When is it gonna be out global? I know it's out in China, but like it didn't really got much hype.
Speechless.
Like the number 1 mobile game,
Flabbergasted almost.
like top 2, I think currently Delta Force Mobile and
Big mistake.
Honor of Kings.
Yeah.
I think these 2 are the most popular like the mobile games right now in China.
Because returning to one another is very difficult, right? Marrying the 2 halves of these squads. back
And the
together
economy
for a
behind these 2
game is
games is like insane.
not
Like
really a possibility.
I'm so confused by that.
like Delta Force,
Actually crazy. When the next stage pops, you guys will be
you
able to
could
see
buy
it. Although, to
the
be fair,
in-game
the
currency.
Pochinki currently now
Like
are
no,
the
like
rules.
you could
I
like you
reckon
know,
they might go north
just
of
like the
that, see what
boosters,
happens,
like
you
the
know?
service.
Check it out.
Just check
It's
it
like
out.
getting crazy in China. You know, they make so much money just by helping other players boosting their account. You know, like either helping them to rank up or get some like a really hard achievement done in these games, or like you know, are like insane.
Vicious on the north side.
Like a Chinese PUBG Mobile, kinda like you know, boosted, but like the one not really boosted, I think it's Delta Force Mobile.
Single elimination, which is great news for them. I do agree with
People
Max. I
can
find
easily
that
spend thousands of dollars just like you know playing the boosters to help them to ranking up or getting you know getting some like expensive like items in the game. It's just like crazy.
terribly wrong with a teammate.
All right, let's check the zone. Oh, the zone is kind of similar to the last one.
Doing something silly.
It's a little bit more to the north.
For a 2-day fall.
Let's see. Let's see.
You wanna keep the
NGX is still outside the zone. Let's see how the team's entry. I think Loops is gonna wrap around widely from the north
I don't know if you guys saw that as well on the map feed. Just
and try to entry the zone from probably potentially the east side. That's like the least
currently playing only as 2. It's unfortunate.
populated area.
4 players each, you know. But you know, if they're going to play as 2 teams, you can't be earning points for yourself. So we had to limit them somehow.
Okay,
Both
so
there for Boars,
in today's lobby,
bring their players back in tow. They are a little bit
from
split as
my
well, but they are
point of view,
doing so with a little
I'm
bit
kind of rooting for.
reasonableness. I think it's fair to
I mean, I kind of want NGX to qualify,
say. Circle in the northwest.
Wolves to qualify, and a VCS to qualify.
Dangerous on the back of the buggy, though.
Because I know some of the players in the team personally.
with some ridiculous shots.
Oh my freaking god! What was that shot?
Terrible news for the ball.
What was that shot?
Is currently the 17 limb mark for them.
What?
Their initial group and this stage.
This dude.
He has been putting in a significant amount of work for the team. If he goes
Oh,
down,
speaking of
I think the
Wolf,
chances for Boars gets really,
Veteran is
really
dead.
quite bad.
They got full send by foot.
The Wolves are starting to take a tumble as well. Foot not doing the best. They've already opened up for 1 though, and Zedwolf.
Wait, why Coops is benched? Is his girlfriend mad? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Coops' girlfriend is mad. Nice shot.
It is a 1-for-1
Nice
trade
cover
there.
from the back.
Wolves have 2 to play with. Foot playing only with the
Oh!
Elementary
Wait,
fumbles on the spray
did he
there.
just drop out from the buggy?
Idiot with the flush.
1v1.
Versus 1, swaying around the corner. Can't stop his teammate.
No, that's gonna be hard to. Oh yeah,
Falling out.
that's gonna be hard to hit, bro.
Destruction for both squads. Foot and Wolves both.
Oh my god, my caster cursor again or what, bro? My caster cursor again?
They're right at that boundary to get in towards
2
the fourth
points.
position.
That's not good at all.
Losing every single one of their players is really bad news. You're going to have this massive.
Oh,
turnout
VCS
for
coming third party?
just like S2G did on day 1. They have a chance to get in, but the Vicious will clean out those final 2 players from Foot and actually open up a huge space down towards the southwest side of the map. The rest of Boars were able to regroup. On a
Redox is in
position.
VCS as
A
well.
lot there, John. There really
So
is a
yeah,
lot there
like
for them to play.
it's basically NGX without Ruff.
Outlast the shrink of the next circle. See where it takes them. I'm looking at 7-2-1 as well, who are again looking to defend that 3rd place spot. They're playing on the mansion area. playing in some of the compounds there. Pretty nice split that they have, but I still defend the north flank of that.
Loops versus T2K.
As Loops defend the staircase, apparently. He's taking shots up the stairs. Back and forth with T2K over on the east side of the mansion area.
No, my T2K's cooked. T2K's cooked. Oh, it's a mansion zone.
Need to be a little bit more fearless with it as the circle shifts up towards the northeast side. Diego, very much resible unless that aid finds him. No, it doesn't.
Right now, there's a really big engagement going on in the middle of the map. Balls were able to just quickly slip on through.
I think VCS can make it, guys. I think VCS can make it.
Of Mansion. Now looking to hold this out versus Ida.
Xifan Sniffer? Bro, we have a Xifan Sniffer? Thank you for the membership, everybody. Are you horse sniffer or what?
Loops continue to get those shots in. They're up to 20 points now. Loops have been fairly quiet today, but it has been consistent.
They've managed to be racking up these points quietly, as you
Bro,
said.
this guy's trolling. This guy's trolling, bro.
Distance. The last player for T2K now
Go sniff my armpit.
Fearless has nades pouring in through every single window, trying to stay
Come
alive,
sniff in my
and so
armpit.
far, protecting himself nicely. In the meantime, Boars haven't taken any knocks. Neither have Ida. It looks like they may have settled a little bit. Or they're just biding their time. Have to wait and see. Fearless still holding on the staircase.
Yeah, it was sort of strange that 721 have all just confirmed over towards the southeast building. I understand that it's way easier to get out of, but I feel like if you have 4 players...
Nah, VCS is the biggest chokers, bro. I believe in them, guys. I believe in them.
Let a lot of teams in, which I found fairly strange. Maybe they just didn't want to get too involved, go early and scupper their chances of making.
Bro, if you put a Face in that building, bro, Face would clutch it with the shotgun, I feel like. What do you guys think, bro? Remember the shotgun practice I did it with Fate, bro?
Wolves obviously now out of this match blank. You've got Vicious.
Jaro and Jaro, which is better? For me, gameplay-wise, I prefer Jaro.
Position to be in. An aid onto Fearless will
Wait, what?
leave
What?
the team out of the lobby, allow Loops to gain another healing point and put their chase into a little bit more of a front-footed approach now. 4 Thrives sit to their southwest, and they're playing on as 4. Goat team potentially could flank around behind them, but they're safe in the circle for now.
Nigma Galaxy, I don't know how they've done it. They've regrouped. They're on the southeast side towards prison. They have a compound to work around with.
If you had watched the yesterday match, you would have crashed out. Oh, shoot.
We were talking about earlier.
Sheesh.
721.
Luckily, I was not, I guess.
Across the buildings.
Hello, The Silent. Welcome.
For Boars, they're probably the one team that is kind of locked in.
NGX is the biggest of
Ida
chokers.
has options. 721 has options.
So are you telling me the whole NGX and VCS, they are all chokers? Not looking like one, though. I feel like, oh my god, it's going to be rough for VCS. How are they going to play this? Look at RA, bro. What a wild split.
Try and hold it, but it has been those team fights where they have been.
I think they're going to group up now. RA is going to group up now. There's no point to hold the edge now. A lot of teams going to enter from the north, especially the team at the east side. Look at how populated the east side is.
For the south, I feel like this is going to be a great game for Team Flash.
Definitely could be. I mean, getting off this top side is a big deal, but Lula moving in on Ida. This is only a 2-man on side, and Emre's immediately shut down. Swain's going to pull the pin. They know they have to move upstairs.
No, that's not looking good. This is not looking good.
Down there as well.
This is not looking good. Why would they push that?
And Alula's chances slipping through their fingers.
Oh!
Ooh, Swain does
Decisive push? Kind of risky.
Forgot to press the screen.
Oh, VCS. Interesting full send. Okay. I wonder how long could they survive there in the dip. Honestly, considering how many teams are in the mansion area, they could potentially survive a bit longer for VCS.
Somehow, Nigma Galaxy have not only
Wait, which Korean and Japanese teams are playing in PMGO, guys?
Playing on the ridge side, it is unfathomable how they've managed to do this. I don't understand it. I'm on board with it though. Sit me down, talk me through it.
Ralph with the quantum IGLing coming in right now. It's real mysterious right now. If you look at it too much, it starts to get all wobbly. But yeah, it's going to work out for them this time around. We'll see how far they can go into this match. They haven't yet chimed in with an elimination. as much as they would love to have done. And on 14 points, again, they are a team that
None?
is within striking distance. 4thRise, unfortunately,
Why?
taking a knock there.
Isn't this global open?
Well, leaving them on 3. On the south side, there are a lot.
Does Korea and Japan not consider as like?
I mean, that first checkpoint has always been mansion. And mansion's pretty full right now. You know, this is feeling less like a mansion and more like a house share. It's not great.
Xifan, do you know RJC is your Chinese African friend? What do you mean by Chinese African friend? What do you mean by that? What is that? What do you mean by Chinese African friend?
Past statistics into account. And we've seen before, even Wolves on their day, you know, they had these really, really low count games, and that caused big problems for them at the end of it. 4thRise's a little bit further this time, but the bar has been raised up to 4th place.
Another knock over towards RJC. Only one player now in action. You're talking about 4thRise, and I mean, we spoke about it being a momentum-based team. The desk has spoken them.
The alter ego didn't qualify for this. That I know.
Strong from a big game. If they stumble now, I think that's going to be a massive blow to the mental.
What is the prize pool for this whole tournament, guys? Do you guys know?
They're in your tracks
How much?
a lot of
How much
times.
will the first place get in the grand finals?
4thRise, we've got to try and figure out how they want to make
Can they
this
get at least 10, like 100K?
3 players, so your team fighting ability is severely
Like you're a
diminished
Chinese
as well.
Canadian. I'm not Canadian. I'm like purely Chinese. I'm purely Chinese. VCS still surviving, bro. Not gonna lie.
As well. You saw their
Actually, never mind. I don't think they can hold there. It's just like too many teams on the edge.
rotate up towards the
Once they got frozen, they'd be dead.
this for quite a while, playing on this north side.
RA. This could be a. Oh, RA has only 8 points right now. Vlog, he's gonna get shot and got thirsted.
On their own. They don't need to get stuck in. They don't need big Elim games.
500K? 100K for top? I see. T24.
Good shots from 721 over towards T24.
I swear, if he had his like mic button outside of his controls, he would have made it. He would have made it.
They have to move too, though.
He would have made it with the bike.
They can't stay there forever, but they do have 4 players alive. With 2 Elims already, they are still chugging on up the leaderboards. Time goes on. Nick Galaxy, who miraculously sent it.
Do we have any like new talent so far in PMGO?
Closer to the middle here.
Like some new power?
Definitely to be playing around. Nick Galaxy don't have to put pressure on them, but they are within nade range. And it's this south side that Team Flash can now
4T so bad in pressure situation. Do you guys think the South Asia lobby is easy for 4T? Is it too easy, the whole lobby and everything? Huzaifa being flat. Okay. I was about to say Huzaifa being farming today and he's dead.
But that is 1 point, just a little bit closer.
No, I see got knocked. I think Loops pushed out on VCS. VCS is about to get wiped.
5 points, they are the closest now. But Loops on 4, looking to make a good bid on this game.
The wolf.
chance here.
I think they're choking.
A lot of 4-player rosters behind as well that could jump up towards that 30-point mark realistically, depending on performances. But you're going to really hate to have seen earlier on that Alula got 4 elims and 721 have found 2, and they've got 3 players.
Bro, if 4T didn't make it to the grand finals, there will be fan. Okay, there you go. Koa. I was about to.
Is just able to dismantle it, but no, where did that come from? How did they go up in smoke? I have no idea. It looks like they just found it from the back line.
SA lobby's easy, which is why Hora and 4T can dominate.
But Law bites off more than he can chew, and Loops need to send in the cavalry.
Oh, I mean, for
It's easy because 4T were like beating down the lobby like nothing, and here they barely winning a fight. I mean, 4T is still like, you know, top 2 now, so I think they're chilling. They just need like, you know, just one more good game and they're in. We have only 2 more. 2 more Miramar after this. Are there any Indian teams here? I don't think so. No, there's no Indian teams. Not invited. Not invited.
The off angle, SnowX on the high ground on the rooftop.
Oh,
will
SnowX.
put more damage over towards Loops. Needs to be careful with this blue zone as it
Four.
is. Drops down under cover. Nicely navigated there from SnowX. Looks for the other angle and
Great shot.
that flash. Nicely.
Wait, so this boar team, is this like a team of subs? Because SnowX was back in the day, SnowX was a sub for NGX, right? And Robs, I think he was he was like also a sub in some other teams. This boar gaming is a team of subs, isn't it?
Any kind of utility that they could use in this upcoming fight. Quick M79 down in the front lines for Tino. Has a smoke out. Diego has one too. Diego, bit of a problematic player to come up against.
Fourth Thrives T24 and good GG.
Walking back into it though.
Are the favorite players of Xifan? Yeah, indeed.
No balls, just sidestep it.
Great stuff.
Just not quite good enough
We should
there.
put them two in the team.
Meantime,
They could potentially rage bait me really hard.
around the edge. His nade's just not having an impact from Loops. They do need to be a little bit more on target. That one looks okay. It bursts right on top of SnowX's head and sends it packing. Back to Zada.
No.
Retribution, but steps too close to the fire and will get burned back. SnowX crawling forwards, trying to stay into cover. And Loops with two. Do they find it? That's a big nade out the back.
You gotta push it out. They have no time.
The cook's not just perfect from Loops. And now they're playing with a smoke. It's starting to fade. In they go.
Oh.
Potentially to end the boars, and it's looking good for them. They step forward and they manage to find
Oh.
backed off the angle. And with one player left, it's Magnazada. Loops try to
Oh.
they're able to take their fight back into control.
Out.
Almost immediately from a nade from Ida.
Yeah, like I said, it was like that spot was like so hard to defend. Every other teams can just push down you easy.
Enigma Galaxy battling off versus R8 in the meantime.
And just versus R8.
In the hands of one of the players there up on the top side. Ado has this one, plenty of
I made a fun on RA, you know, in one of the global tourneys previously. But it seems like they're doing really good in their region, isn't it? Is RA currently like the best team from Saudi? Or we have some other strong teams that I don't know?
You can have as many weapons as you want. Generally, 4 sightlines are going to be better than 3 blank. You just need to make sure that they can all be played. And that is the difficulty for Team Flash right now, because their position is fairly linear. You do need to be careful to go for those spray downs. A team that we haven't really talked about too much, but is in a beautiful position, is Voin Chaikari right now. They are in the only compound, slap bang in the middle, and it looks like maybe Goat Team are going to go for a push, or no, they're just going to try and bait out some shots.
If there's an Indian team in PMGO, how far do you think they would go?
There's some pretty positions you can
I don't know, bro. Like I don't know how much improvement Indian teams has been gotten for the past month, like for the past like year. But I mean, minimum they should go at least to survival, right? Minimum survival. Whether they can make it to the grand finals, that I don't know. Geek is stronger than R8.
And Zeus as well, playing with a shotgun in the smoke, has the M4 in hand. One knock over towards Enigma Galaxy. 2 of them down the hill, looking for more damage, but win.
Oh, the pump.
Last standing for Team Flash.
Oh, wait.
Versus one nade in the back line. That's the Molotov to burn him away. Will force him out. Does tag the damage though.
No, he's dead. No way, bro. FL won it?
Goes up in smoke, and Team Flash may have time to get the reset.
They go up in smoke like a bonfire. Their chances are
Freaking monsters. They are monsters in survival stage.
I thought the nade would do the trick.
Every time in there in survival, bro, it's just like they just turn their like kill switch on.
With basically all great weapons as well.
And that means Team Flash potentially running with all great weapons in a moment, but they don't have a lot of time to be playing around with. The circle is slap bang on top of it.
Did the Alpha 7 get invited? Or they played some like tournament to qualify to this PMGO?
I don't know if they even have that many eliminations in this match. I haven't really been checking. But if it's down to 0, yeah, they do have 0. They have 0 eliminations. They need the chicken dinner. By proxy, those eliminations will come through from that chicken dinner, but that is the first step and only step.
Bro, this guy.
Flash are a difficult team to take down, even as 3. They drop it down. Rita not quite able to thread the needle on that shot. The last player alive. Oh, sorry, no, they do have 2 players alive.
Oh, nice shot, nice shot.
One of them just beat knocked.
Oh, wait. Nice dodge.
Just about tags the final shot to get the knockdown. Zeus. Now 2 players alive for
Get the thirst.
Flash.
Nice.
Very unlikely they get that res, and down they go. Point Chikery having to hold off against Goat Team now. This is the big battle for the L block, and Point Chikery seem to be crumbling. They've already lost 1, and now they're looking.
Oh my God,
to
why would you
score
put
as
it back?
As Goat Team encircle them, envelop them, and choke the life out of this hole. It is just not happening for Point Chikery. They're on 0 eliminations, Blank. A 4th place is not good enough.
Point Chikery just flaking like pastry here, trying to get away from Go. Not a single knock on the approach, no smokes required, no util needed. The MG3 on the front lines of Point Chikery was not able to make it happen, and they go down with naught but a whimper here.
Goat Team get a 4-player hold in the God Comp.
Still alive in
now.
the
This L
dip.
block. I mean, the king in the castle may have
By the way, in
changed,
comms,
but
you can
they
take
are
off your
building
clothes.
up towards a potential chicken dinner here.
If you take off your clothes,
Goat Team, they're
like
looking to
no matter how many kills that player get,
towards the top 4.
it will not count
Still in action.
when they were calculating the scores. So you don't see players taking off their clothes. You know, you don't see the naked characters at all in competitive plays. If you ever see one, if you ever seen one, that means that player, no matter how many kills he got that much, that would not count. I'm not sure why there's a rule, but I guess it's to keep the competitive fairness, maybe. Yeah, VC throwing hard. They had the whole compound to themselves.
To jump up really far on this with 6 elims that they found so far. Potentially get 3 more into this game, leaving them on a 19-point chicken dinner. Put them up on 29 points to end this match. The bubble at 33.
Oh, nice shot.
Distance, but Bozy's there to play a little bit with the heartstrings, and in they go. Team Flash not going to waste any time getting aggressive with it. If you're going to take a 1v4 and you've just got a knock, this is how you start.
2v2.
The nade over
Is
the
it?
top for win. He's gonna
Is it 2v3?
Not that he can get that healing off too quickly though. Bozy on the back line. Look at her trying to keep his team safe.
2v4.
Pulls out the nade, but it's a little bit short on that one. And his
Oh, he
own
bounced it down the wall.
not quite
Nah,
on
there's
top
no
of
way,
it.
there's no way.
How does Win get
He made
across
it
there?
into the
Now
compound.
Focus maybe actually out in the open. Bozy
Look at this
is
guy.
leading
Look at
the
this guy, bro. Look at this guy.
Come through for Goat Team,
Yo, he's just running it.
but he is going to run it
Oh,
down.
oh,
Bozy
he's
in
taking the one.
on the off angle.
Oh my God, FL, bro.
Who gets that shot?
Bro.
And he will be able to find it through the garage window. This man is ethereal.
What the fuck?
Cannot be touched.
Are they gonna 2v4?
Cannot lose this. This would be a tremendously sad result for them. But for the Flash, they have been on fire today. And they're not looking to stop anytime soon.
That Go player has the right side advantage too, and still lost it to the palm. Oh my God, this is not looking good, bro. This FL team is something else.
The wall to allow Bozy to creep onwards.
I mean, they took the tempo. I mean, immediately on that knock, he sent straight forwards. He knew that another sideline was going to get disparaged and taken away. It was his only chance, and he took it. Team Flash, so proactive in these crucial decision-making moments, getting across there with minimal utility as well.
Win basically has to make the most out of these next 3 nades. As the circle starts to push in, he needs to get 1 or 2
Xifan, do you know
knocks.
Gujuju retired? Yes, I know,
Things
Prox.
up. Neither team currently has
The
same
chat
goal
just
on this
informed
one.
me, but I saw the news
Right in the middle
like
of
a
the
few
courtyard.
months ago, the other day.
But I think Win
Not
is
months
the one
ago,
with
but
the
like
most
weeks
util
ago.
right now, surprisingly, with these 2 nades in hand.
Force waiting for a little indication as to where a player is. I think he knows where Bozy is. That cook, though, it goes short. He doesn't get the lob on it. That's a waste of an aid now. Force does have 2 smokes. Another nade does damage for
so
Win.
close.
Push from the right.
Inside a building though, Blank. I think it might
They should not
just
push
be
from the
shutting
right.
in, and that's why Goat Team have put so much stock into holding this central building on it. Bozy trying to layer down that sideline. Will look for the shots down the line as well. That alleyway needs to stay under control. He has still got an aid in the back pocket for Win, and there's another nade that they managed to dodge.
Bro, I feel like FL is getting pushed by zone, but they're gonna win.
Everybody out of this one. And Bozy
They're gonna
still
win.
looking to charge forwards. Out
Oh,
onto the
nice,
roof.
nice angle,
It's
nice
Ayato
angle.
dropping down. No, not quite. He's a little bit slow with it. Are they ready for him? He's gonna still just peek over the top, and they spray 1 down. They spray 2. It's jumping wide. Win's still
Okay,
there.
okay,
He's
that's
just
nice play,
about
nice play, nice
gonna be
play.
going down. They gave
Oh,
us a
if they
little
didn't
bit
get on the
of
top, bro, I feel like FL players can win it.
close it down for a chicken dinner.
For Go, that's the hardest win of their lives versus a 2. Oh my god. Cannot believe how much of a fight Flash was able to put up. If I'm Go, I am so stressed right now. I would love to have heart monitors on these players.
What do you think is the reason behind Gujuju's retirement?
But a difficult one, and it all comes down to these last.
Dude is
mirror
bad.
matches.
That's why he
There's
retired.
many different teams profiting today, and it really does feel like that last game on Miramar could decide 2 of the spots in the top 4.
Wait, they're using Razor
The top 4 as well.
asset?
Went down fairly early into that match. It does allow for a lot of flux to be seen. But I mean, those final moments, right? That was a team unleashed.
Bro, what are these tips, bro?
Not have any
Sponsor
pressure.
canceled the sponsorship? Last moment right before PMGO or what?
The speed at which they made that crucial decision towards the end, it looked like it could have gone their way, but Goat denied them that.
What about GG Bang? GG Bang is Gujuju. He retired.
Points, earned those Elim points as well to put them up.
Guys, we're back.
Conversation for a qualification spot.
I ain't gonna let that slide. Think you fly, huh? Me and stay wheels up, it's a ride off. Ain't no shortcut, heading to the top floors. Me and too smart to drop costs, and I got 2 fists of a problem. Nuisance, who's with anybody not me? They losing, I'm proof that. Even when you down, keep it moving. Let's fire with us. I said, go and line up.
And it's Go to finally put a chicken dinner on the board here. They're still going to need a whole bunch more if they want to make it into that top 4, though, here, Max.
A scary win, you know.
Yeah.
It was a 2v4, but it felt like a 4v4 with how intense it was at the very end. But BoZ and Win almost able to snatch it away from the grasp of the Goat, even though I guess they don't have hands technically, but still a really good attempt. But Goat, the crash onto Voin,
Yes.
Voin, a
Oh,
fumble,
man.
and Goat, that crash alone secures them that win.
100%. The way that they were able to just execute the crash, and as you mentioned, Boyd didn't seem ready whatsoever to be able to defend that crash. They were just all over the plate, but something that you did tell me while we were watching the game is you love the way that GOAT took about that crash.
Sweeping motion, right?
Yep.
They go for the eastern side, they take it building by building, just clearing every single corner of those spots. And if it's free, move on to the next building, and then to the next building. And guess what? At the end, Void were fully eliminated. So that was just a textbook play on how to breach a compound successfully, and GOAT did great at that moment.
Yep.
Yep, that's how you do it right there. Unfortunately, Voin going out like that, it hurt my heart to just watch them hold that central position for so dang long and not get a single elimination point.
Zero. A big old donut. It's just a team that's not really being aggressive, not really being proactive whatsoever.
Man.
Парни, пушьте быстрее вы его, пушьте. Убейте его, и все, у вас лес остался только. Я иду. Вместе, говорите. Ласт, все. Тут где-то чел должен быть. Я на крышу лезу. Давай, я пока говорю, давай. Антихае! Они подают на гараже. Сейчас будут выходить. Смотрите, парни, выходят. Один.
You see him there, he was like, third party, just stared at his feet. He's like, no. Switch to FVP. Let's figure out how can I get that angle.
Oh, all the esports like, oh yeah, communication in esports is so intricate, so precise.
Hey, sometimes that's what you need to do, baby, right? To get that chicken dinner, and good for them. I'm glad they got it because these teams at the top are soaking up a ton of points.
Well, with this win right here, they should be able to jump up even more because of what happened during that match. I think it was in Circle 6, we had second place all the way down to 7th or 8th place eliminated.
Yes.
So it should give them a big buffer to just jump up and close that gap to top 4. If not, maybe
Massive
be in top
opportunity.
4.
Yeah, massive opportunity for Boost here as our game MVP. It's not going to be from Goat Team. No. It's going to be Win, which, to be honest, truly deserved. They went for a really good rotation. It's really interesting looking at the playstyle of Flash because sometimes it feels like they're making a mistake going for the wrong position, but they pivot so quickly. I think they were going for Northern Rotate. I was like, please don't go up there. It's not the right entry point. And they go up there, scout it. It's not worth it. Reposition and instead go to the ridgeline right next to Nigma Galaxy. So Flash, the IGLing for me is just absolutely S tier. deserving to be at this global event.
It really is. The use of utility too, the timing of this squad, the way that they were able to get that close to go was insane. Now, something that I do want to notate here for top 4 players is we're finally seeing some action from Loops, and it's none other than V-Team. We saw them being able to win some fights. They won the fight against T2K. That was impressive because so far today, this squad has just been struggling to win fights. They've been able to get points, but struggling to win fights.
Yeah, for a moment there, they were actually in 5th position, so breaching top 4 is possible for the side of Loops. And actually here we're going to look at how all of these teams rotated. And Yasnai Poliana, we saw this circle, and it was instantly like, go to heaven, and Flash didn't have to wait, instant rotation, taking that spot. And actually, one thing you did spot yourself, Seven, at one point they went for a 3-1 position, keeping 1 on top of heaven, which is just a great macro decision.
And this is what we keep talking about this squad. It feels like a completely different squad than what we saw in groups. Their macro is currently on point. Their timing for everything, honestly, I gotta say it again. The timing that they were able to kind of push up on GOAT, making sure that they both work with each other, considering that they were going up against 4 people, was what was so impressive to me.
Yeah, I mean, first place of the survival stage, locked and loaded. That's done, right? And the fact that, you know, we had that 2nd through 8th place go out early, that means pretty much all the top teams had an opportunity, were out, and I gave a lot of squads an opportunity to put up points. Loops, I was really hopeful there for a hot second, right? Because they had about 7 eliminations. They were still alive, moving. They end up with 9, not a single placement point, though, right? So we're going to have to see some magic happen in Miramar for a lot of teams here.
I'm happy with those 9. Honestly, for this squad, I'm happy to see them being able to win fights and win fights without losing players. That's the big factor for them because, as I said, they've been getting points, but just keeping your 4 players alive allows you to maybe get even more points later down the road.
Yeah, that was my main issue with Ulf, and the moment they get 4 players on the line until the very end, actually 3 players, right, and they do get himself that win on Miramar, so it is a very important factor going into this. Though looking at the second half of our game rankings, I was a little bit hopeful for Foot, and you know what, you did put me on the spot earlier, you're right, talking about it, Seven, and this 4-pointer, they were already very low in the rankings. I think that potential comeback of Foot, unless they pull it literally in S2G, is looking out of the question.
To give Foot some credit, though, they were taking the fight. I think they know what's at stake. They're trying to go for that fight. They actually won the fight against Wolves, which Wolves is going to be knocked out of the first page.
Wow. Completely out of the first page, and there's your cutoff, folks. 4th place, Alula, 33 points total. Gold, though, are now in the running with that chicken dinner. Only 1 point separated from that golden ticket.
And you were talking about it earlier, right, Hodrix, about a team in the top 4. Could there be one without a single chicken dinner? So far, we've got 7-2-1 and Alula up there without a single win for themselves. Actually, Alula, only 7 placement points over the course of 4 games. Not looking too good, not reaching that late game too often. So that's something they do need to work on if they want to try and remain in this position. But Loops, 27 points. Again, the storyline of taking down Alpha 7. Loops, the amount of pressure, like when we have that pressure meter coming up, it should be an absolute 100% because there's so much on the line on these last 2 Miramar games.
Yeah, when you saw some of the other squads there as well, from Vicious, from Ida, it's good to see them being able to pick it up. But as I mentioned, Wolves, Nigma now fall far behind those top 8. And you gotta hope that you start reacting here, especially going into Miramar. You need to start reacting. If not, those 2 teams at the top might take it away. Although for 4 Thrives, they really didn't have one of the best performances there, but it was a tough match for them.
Yeah, it's going to get a little bit dicey going into Miramar, as you said, but 7-2-1 Alula. I would say right now, it is clearly a race for like the bottom 2 spot of the top 4. 4 Thrives, if they get 2 0-pointers back-to-back, technically could also fall out of contention.
Sure.
But at this point, I'm looking at 2 teams to realistically be able to make it to that final stage of PMGO Season 1.
For 7-1, I'm hoping that they clean fights quick. This fight, they were able to take a fight with Vicious, but they ended up getting third-party by a Loops.
What if you chase down Ball like they did in the group stage, right? There were some weird fights happening in Miramar.
And honestly, with what we've seen so far, we saw them hot drop earlier, back-to-back, even though one of them wasn't rehosted. Anything can happen with this squad. I don't really think they are too worried about it, which is crazy to say.
Yeah, they're not scared of early fights, which I feel like to some extent you might want to be, because if you go out early, even if you win the hot drop, you lose a player, you lose 2 players, your chances of a massive game are pretty much hot streaks, just straight up down the drain.
That's right. Yeah, doing a little bit of math right here, guys, okay? So we're going into Miramar. 4th place, going all the way down to 9th, right? That's going to be the Wolves and Enigma Galaxy that are going to be tied with 22 points. That's an 11-point gap, right, to be able to make it into there. Boar's a 16-point gap going into Miramar. if those, you know, third, fourth place teams do well here, I mean, it could be almost a wrap. So, like, I think for these squads in particular, this game is just so critical.
It is. It is. They have to put themselves at least within 5 points.
Okay.
Of top 4.
5 points.
If you have anything more than 5 points away from top 4, I think your chances are just going to be pretty much gone. Because now you have some of the other squads that are towards the bottom that they have 0 chance of trying to get to the top 4. And I always love talking about that madness because it does end up coming into play. Teams really just start playing different because they got nothing to lose.
Yep.
I mean, especially like Ball, right? We looked at them. Hot dropping Pandem back in Hacienda. They're back on the last game on Miramar. Actually, that's the team. You say normally 5 points away, you should be good to go. For Ball, they're 15 points away. I'll be like, hey, could happen.
Oh, really?
Wow. I mean, that is crazy because, you know, you're right. I mean, there is that big craziness, and I'm expecting to see it right here, right now. From these teams at the bottom, I want to see them just go straight crazy here. They need that 20-point game to give them a chance to extend their tournament life.
And you're talking about teams there towards the bottom going crazy. I'm going to be looking at team there in the top 4. 7-2-1. No hot drops, no craziness. You don't need to early fight right now, okay? Number 5th place, GOAT is just 4 points away from you. Play it safe.
Yeah, just one thing on the last game. We had so many airdrop weapons, P90s, MG3s. You also want to look at the loot trucks here. One team that loves to play with the loot truck is GOAT team.
That's right.
And they usually drop Puerto Pariso, and that's an instant spawn for loot truck. If they get another one of those airdrop weapons, man, GOAT can maybe make the back-to-back happen.
Not only that, the confidence is going to be high.
That's right. Well, we definitely saw GOAT put that crate weapon to work right from that loot truck in the last game. Let's see if they can make it happen here in this one. We got an Eastern play path. Let's take it on over to our casters for some desert action.
Oh, it's do or die in the dry, dry desert sun. These teams are going to be parched and ready to slurp up any points that head their way. An Eastern plane path does make things a little bit dicey, though. I think, what have you spotted there, Blank?
Well, I mean, RA's dropping Hacienda, right? But that's where Boars would have liked to have dropped. And I think that any other world, Boars might have gone for the instant hot drop. But I think they're worried. They're extremely worried. There is no second chances here. Enigma Galaxy Lord will be starting things off with First Blood over towards Ida right at the start of the game. Luckily, circles over towards that eastern side for teams like Foot.
What? Uh-oh. He didn't want to see it. Over on the desk, I hear the exclamations. 721 embroiled in an early game engagement. This north side, Blank, is really just jam-packed full of teams. This East Plane path has given everybody, it seems, too much to think about.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, for 721, talked about earlier, these are teams that are very capable of pulling up very minimal points, both them and Alula. And I think that, again, they are very close, but it's getting into these early engagements is just not a good idea. There's a very big possibility here with Truck Stop being open. El Azahar was very, very exposed. Foot's basically the only team that kind of dropped in this area of the map, and the plane path was directly over it.
It definitely allowed them to get down nice and early. GOAT team in Puerto Pariso as well, as Max was highlighting. Getting that loot truck on as well. See what they are able to snag from that. Ooh, okay. Was that a double line up there on the spray down? Swain doing a lot of damage to Enigma Galaxy. After losing one of their players, this is not how Enigma Galaxy wanted to start their penultimate match and potentially end it if they're not careful.
Well, for Enigma Galaxy, completely split off from their teammates. Emre waiting and ready. They know they have to go for this one, but there's a lot of bullets going to be going their way. Ado is sent away from this one. Ida's going to be guarding the flushes. Lord up top of the hill, and for Enigma Galaxy, this is really, really tough stuff for them.
That's that 2-2 split that should have been punished in the last game, Blank. They've lost 2 of their players this time around. Lord does have the LMG on side, though, and that could be trouble for Emre. Neither team has had a lot of time to loot. They got stuck in pretty quickly. Now just looking to finish off these flushes. Enigma Galaxy desperately looking to try and keep this one nice and safe. There is more hot drop action. I think is that Boars and T2K in our picture-in-picture as well. Close to one another, but I think they're extricating. Lord now stepping up, has got the level 2 helmet, which very much might help him indeed, but not to a gut shot from the auto shotty. And that's going to leave Enigma Galaxy down and out. Oh, they go down fully. That is nasty business. And Ida pick up 4 elims.
Ida with 4 elims off the back of that. Enigma Galaxy out is really, really going to cause big tension. And I mean, I respect the shots going off there. Trying to test them in the early game, trying to pick up those points, and they suffer because of it. But yeah, for Enigma Galaxy, now they need a chicken dinner on the last match of the day if they want to have a chance in. I'd say anyone underneath 25 points, you need a chicken dinner on the last game, and it has to be a pretty big one. Right now, if you're under 8th place, this game is your foundation to get into top 4. Last game is where you have to pull out the big guns, and I just think it's so tough. It's so tough to do. Let's run it back towards S2G as well, because both their games, first game was kind of well played, but they still didn't have to move all that much. Second game, I'll be frank with you, very gifted that final game.
Thanks,
so it was a, yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, okay, they made this miraculous run, but still for S2G, a lot of little factors had to come together to make that happen for them.
Yeah, it was a real confluence of serendipity. Right?
All right, guys, I'm back.
Coming through for S2G.
All right, let me check. Wait, Injex is out already?
Will be treated to it. And this is what started it all. Right?
They like hard dropping Paraguay.
Were like, you know what? We're taking that personally. We're not letting you get out of this game. We're not letting you get anything more. You get 1 point, and that is it. That's your lot. Be able to do too much.
Oh.
Low supplies as well on side, so a pretty scrappy fight on all fronts. I thought that the LMG would be.
Wait, who left the TT? Is the King still in TT?
Got a lot of bullets you can just put down range, and especially against unarmored opponents, can be highly effective. But shotguns are just one and done.
100%. Again, for a lot of our squads, it's so stressful at this stage.
I think it's over for RA, right?
Between you making it or not.
Can the miracle? No, never mind. For T2K, I think it's done.
65 points now, and it feels like the #1 team just keeps adding more and more points to that first place.
I think only the top 10 teams would have a shot, honestly. These teams at the bottom,
It is Rondo at the end of the day. It gives
starting with the boar, I don't think they have a shot.
so much more freely.
King left the
That's the
TT?
biggest deal about Rondo. That it just, if you played an Erangel, you get a 14-point game. You've got teams underneath you on.
And Jimmy joined the TT, they're bad. Wait, why? Wait, which team did the King join? Is King still playing competitive?
Yeah.
There's, bro, why would King leave TT though? Like King was making a lot of money just by selling the PEL player cards, you know? Like he's doing these like a card opening stream. And just like, you know, all the fangirls were like going crazy. Oh, I got a golden Paraboy. I got a golden Swan. You know, the like, and King was like, bro, literally. So basically he got a commission every time a fan buys the player card, he will get a certain percentage back, I think. And he can make the commission. And so basically like, he's going to be a father. Bro, dude is still a kid, bro, just like Xifan. There's no way he could be a father. Jimmy got benched today? Bro, honestly, I don't know, bro. I think Jimmy should retire at this point. Like, like Jimmy needs to know that, like, you know, he needs to find the, what do you call it?
721 would need 4 and then 25, so that would be 29.
Jimmy should probably retire 3 years ago, honestly.
Investing like upwards of 60 points just in the top 3.
That's what I'm saying. What are we talking about here? That doesn't happen.
I feel like you wanna, you know, you may wanna retire for all the athletes. Retire after the peak, right after the peak.
About them, T2K. I think they lost a player earlier.
Bro, and also a lot of like Chinese football fans are hating on Ronaldo. By the way, they have a lot of like funny Ronaldo memes. Making fun of Ronaldo like in the Saudi league. Do you guys think Ronaldo should retire or should he keep playing? Like the Chinese fans are saying that, you know, Portugal can only win the World Cup only if they bench Ronaldo.
Because it's just 2 players left and you're at 10 points. It is impossible.
King 7 years married to life already. Oh my, wait, really? King's married for 7 years?
These guys is insane. Win just pops a nade in through the window, and Slayer gets bounced from the house. Last player to stand for T2K. I feel like the nades for Team Flash definitely have been.
Have you watched the horror gameplay, Xifan? No, I have not. Do you guys think I should do a horror reaction video? A lot of videos been asking me to do the horror. Oh no, it's on 40 lose one player. No, not on IQ, bro. Not on IQ. When's my turn? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
They're still not there yet.
Yeah, and last game it didn't go very well.
I'm just not into marriage.
1 point on the tally
Honestly.
for themselves. So for 4 thrives, certainly a scary situation to be in.
Jimmy putting Sting as off angle is the most laughable thing you will see all day.
Still had some pretty pop-off moments.
Yeah, Sting should just put Sting in the front, bro. Dude, they can deliver 1v4 easy.
Have to be careful. Alula also making their way through. Another team in danger. This is all the way on the northern side of the map as well. There is a lot of safety to be had on the southern side.
Check his Weibo, bro. I have not used, as a Chinese, I don't use Weibo. For some reason, I just don't use Weibo. Maybe because I lived in Canada for 8 years. Like, I don't need a Weibo to get all the news and everything. I have YouTube. Why would I use Weibo? It's like Weibo is like full of boosted posts. Like, even if you don't follow some certain like, let's say if you let's say if I follow only Chief, right?
That's gonna be great news.
I would get
But right now, in an extremely
recommended post,
this is a really good
like a several recommended post, like a 10, and
massive
then I can get 1 post from Chief.
So information.
That's how bad Weibo is.
So even if the circle moves away from them, they should have a general idea of where
It's like all boosted ads, these like a brain dead Chinese mini game.
being able to play on this high ground.
Like,
Vantage point.
it's just, oh bro, it's just like, I don't know, bro. I feel like
Looking to defend against Voin Chaikari, who
my brain would go raw if I use Weibo.
blank. I think it's safe to say, playing in that L block, they've just taken enough as well. If this goes down to Alola,
Food has a good compound, but it's gonna be a hard to.
and it looks like they're gonna be able to claim
Actually,
it. Nasty stuff.
I think Food is alright.
Again,
It's just like some team may full stay in the warehouse, you know, right below them.
for Voin Chaikari's position, but they're just gonna lose out on that ground to the pressure.
Xifan, how can you use YouTube in China? Because I already have like a minus 1,000 of social credit.
Ones that were going to be holding them out, so looks like
You know,
the lead
that's
ball
how
is
I can use
behind.
YouTube.
He will be going down. Sacrificial lamb in play there for the guys on Voin Chaikari.
Okay, LX, that's kind of crazy now. That's kind of crazy. All right, we don't talk about that in the stream.
Able to put up 16 points on the day, but that's coming.
PMGO is so boring without
I think if you're
PL
6
team.
points at this
Bro,
point, I think the
you
run is
guys
set.
know what makes the watch party fun?
May well be.
Chinese fans, guys.
Just no- yeah,
Bro,
no-
the only reason PL
on the south of El Azhar
looks fun, looks more fun, simply because we have Chinese fans watching.
by other teams. There's
Guys,
no way that two players
get your priorities straight.
circle literally
You're in Xifan stream.
Yeah.
You know what's up.
gonna happen for them. In the meantime,
Like, what do we get in PMGO? We have no Chinese viewers. We have no female casters. What do we get, bro? We have 3 grandpas casting the tournament. Bro, where are the PUBG Mobile
Big deal for them. I think
English
that right now,
speaking
Flash has just gone
female
into the
casters,
taking
bro?
out teams that they see as a
There's
threat to them.
none.
And I think Boars,
Why didn't they invite Noctora?
in this survival stage, there is still a really strong team that you can take out early.
Why don't they have cosplayers in the audience?
Is a heavy blow.
Bro, this whole tournament, very bad.
Lost one early.
Very bad management, guys. Very bad management.
Pops the sniper shot. Extends that bayonet. There's his fangs. And the tusks plant it deep into the side of Zeus. 2 players now remaining for Team Flash. One of them fairly low, bleeding out. And Boars might just try and cut the head off the Hydra here.
It's 3 points.
Okay, stop
Those
squad.
points. And they
Going
have a
against
general
FL.
idea of where these players they're going.
Can they make the hit?
They're fleeing
You gotta
off
stop
the
moving though, bro.
distance. Why wouldn't
Stoics.
you take shots?
Nobody's
Why wouldn't
shooting you, bro. Why
They
you
can
keep
have
moving like
further
that?
towards the south side of the map as well if they can clear them out. They just need to hit the shots and win stumbles.
You was watching the video I drop about couples? Do you like it? You like my short? Make sure you like and a repost. Yes, bro. PUBG Mobile needs to pay some cosplayers, man, in the audience. Wolf is fighting RA.
As we hop on over to another engagement here, the Wolves again.
Oh no, RA is struggling. RA is officially the last team. Starlight is gonna be mad.
Just about dodging enough damage to stay alive, but they need this res and they need it fast.
Matrix does go down to Amori on a nice little side swipe here. Does find it. Molotov in hand now, looking to burn out the ground underneath them. Wolves sending more nades. It looked like that one kind of ricocheted.
Oh.
Just the trick of the camera there, with Marv charging one of his own.
Amori down. That was a spot by Slonik on the off angle, who now moves into regroup with the forward 2 from his roster. 2 players alive, 4 R8, full stims coming through, the adrenaline shot on for Marth. Dodges out of the way of the fire as it burns the side of his vehicle. Amori flushed away. Marth and SK Ton now trying to hold the angle.
Bro, you know what they should do?
Just get away from it. Marth,
like, I feel like they should low-key.
Tag on the damage. Looks for more as well. The shotgun around the edge not quite good enough. He does find one though.
They should low-key do what PL did, you know. Invite all the, you know, retired pros or something. Invite them, do a live stream together, LAN, right? Trash talking some players, dropping their predictions. You know, that's gonna be fun.
They're done. 11
Just do the Chinese way, bro.
Make a comeback in that last game. Even if they got a big chicken dinner, it's only up to the mid-30s, right? And that is not enough. That is just not enough. For Go, coming off the back of a big game.
Coa's not consistent. I think all aggressive players are not consistent. If you take a risk, and there's a chance that you die early. Like if you're aggressive players and you take chances and you make risky plays, if it worked, it would be really great. And some teams really need it, you know. But like sometimes if, you know, if shit happens, it happens.
For a long time, look to keep control over the storage crates here and win.
Yo, bro, Chinese? Yes, I'm Chinese. What up? What up, I'm Chinese?
Okay, just through out of nowhere, Foot is able to thread the needle and Team Flash go down. That's going to open up a little bit more area in the middle, but Foot still have it under control.
SnowX is better than Koa?
It's the best you could do there, but
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. I think Koa is better.
overall,
I mean, I know both players. I respect both players, but I think Koa is better.
that high ground actually does look down upon them at this point in time, which is a little bit frightening. 7-2-1.
Like Koa,
We're hiding once again.
when I talk to Koa, Koa is like completely different from what I originally imagined.
To try and play this early game a little bit safer.
I originally imagined Koa would be someone who's like really talkative and stuff, but it turns out he's like a shy guy. That makes it like even, I don't know, not better, but like you know
try and go for a lineup here. Robs goes down first.
SnowX has a big off angle here, but the GOAT team not really.
It's just like everything's reversed from my imagination.
They're potentially pushing them further back, but Rob's already in a res position. SnowX goes low. Now they can start to move forward.
How about Radox? What do you guys think about Radox?
Immediately Magnazana falls. Boars are getting churned up here. The dirt beneath their feet is just flying as the bullets.
Speak some Chinese. Chani? No, never mind. That was I can't swearing on stream.
It's only SnowX who has to commiserate himself moving forwards, and it may just be the end of their run. The Vicious wants to try and backfill on this one, but the attention could be turned because they've already handled the Boars.
For Boars, they just gift over Go some really good points.
How do you offer some choke? Ask them. I don't know.
Go is happy to chow down here at the elimination buffet.
Another 4 points. Thank you very much.
Oh no, VCS struggling. No. Doran's the last one. Wait, Doran was like Hipfire was SOR?
GOAT team with a big chicken dinner in the last one. Now look to put the eliminations on the board this time around.
They really have a good chance to make this happen. Wolves playing up on high, trying to find as many players as they can. Boars with their singular player, heads down towards the south side. For Boars right now,
teach you some Chinese slang. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want to know about Chinese?
on the last game, but even that is feeling unlikely at this point in time.
It depends, right, on what 721 can do, but the bubble at the moment sits at 37 points. Need to be within reaching distance of that. At a bare minimum. That's assuming that the bubble doesn't move beyond that. It's real tough going now. But for Wolves, they're kind of in that running. But 721, who, of course, have dropped down now out of the top 4 thanks to GOAT. They're going to be...
Snooks helped the NGX get third place in PMGC and second in PMGO. When Koa joined the Falcon, they have not touched the top 6 since.
Might be able to sneak on through that.
Yeah, I would say for Enigma Galaxy, the Vicious, and upwards, that's where the cutoff lies. It requires a really big game to make it happen, which is why I say Boars need 6 points, because I think anything under like 24, I think 23 is even a stretch for Enigma Galaxy, but for anything under 24, it is so difficult. So we might just be counting Boars out at the end of this game, honestly, which is such a shame. They're a very good squad, but they didn't play up to par here, which is undoubtable.
I want to take a look over on... Ooh, okay, hang on a minute. Wolves do take a knock from 721. Remember, they're a chasing team. Well, both of them are chasing teams. I did want to take a look over towards the west side here, in that truck stop area. Blank, 4 Thrives and RJC have been in there for the longest time. They are now crunched right towards the eastern side. And 4 Thrives, remember we said they...
I mean, I feel like it's a team game. I mean, stats does speak its value, but
if they can win that fight in truck stop,
it doesn't say it all, you know. It could be other players choking.
Minimum, they would get those 4 elim points as well against RJC. That would be enough in my book to see them safe.
Yeah, for 4 Thrives, they just need to live this out. It's been very much a slow last few games here for a lot of the top 4 that made their presence known in the first 3 matches. Foot finds a shot over towards 721. That's one of the 2 final players. Masku does go down. 721 left just as 1 now.
On that north side as well, a little bit cut out by Wolves. But
I feel like this whole PMGO,
next circle comes on through.
it's very RNG. Group stage, 6 days. Survival, no, not 6 days, 6 matches. Survival stage, 6 matches. It's like it's so RNG.
For GOAT, very simple solution here for them. It's just to overwhelm Snowix. They know he's a solo from their fight earlier on. Really easy position to take on the map. Kind does have this little bit of an off angle going through for them.
Here's one more match, chat. We VCS supporters, we still have one more match. If we get a check-in in the last match, they may have a shot. So let's wait and see. I mean, Wolf, 24 points now. 8th place.
This needs to start going because the blue zone's about to push in Blank. It will be painful.
I mean, FL is 100% in. They don't even need to play the last game. And 40 still alive. Oh, wait. Top 2. Top 3. 2 of the teams from top 3 still alive.
Downhill over towards Emre. As the last player to go, Ida do indeed fall out. But this west side truck stop fight is crucial. Nade over the
block.
Second knock found. And 4 Thrives
Holding the close off angle.
Alive here on this hold. Moving out into the open is necessary, and it seems like they're going to be able to make that transition a little bit easier. 2 players now for RJC Blank, and one of them is...
Oh my god, what a nade from Falak. What a nade from Falak.
The question is, how far can 4 Thrives go?
4 Thrives.
Nice play from 40.
T24 with a beautiful wrap out over towards the north side, completely enclosing the guys from RJC who do...
Oh, Wolfie's playing great.
That's 3 points added to the tally. We're 4 off. A safe position on the lobby right now. We're up to top 6. And in that moment, we missed it. But Boars did go down.
They will be locking in 19 points going into the final match. It's just not going to be enough. It would be the most miraculous of miracles for them to be able to find it, but I don't think they can make it here. For 4 Thrives, though, they've already locked in at least 2 placement points. That puts them on 49 points here, Blank. I think we're seeing a Pakistan team in the finals.
I think we are as well. I think this team has played extremely good here at Survival Stage, and we can't really count out Foot right now. This is a big jump up on them. 9 eliminations this game. 4 players still alive. They can go further on this one and sit themselves outside.
Xifan, what do you think about 4T? Go check my 4T reaction video. I just dropped it 3 days ago.
We're still at the booth. We're looking to order one, and they need a bigger game to make that conversation happen.
7-2-1. If they could survive, a couple more placement points would be brilliant. But with the Wolves chasing, they're going to want to take care of that player.
Oh, Falak sneaky.
Nice and quickly. Go team have turned their attention on towards the west side, and Falak is under pressure now. 4 thrives, looking to try and suppress Goat team.
Oh, Falak.
The backline will need to volley.
Playing hard.
Over towards Goat team. It is going to be difficult to find those angles, but Focus manages to peek over the top and bring Falak very, very low. Moxie goes low as well as the trade-off happened. Healing needs to come on through for Falak nice and quickly if he wants to stay alive in this fight. He's relying on his teammates to keep...
Falak is holding pretty well.
Team can't overinvest because they can't push out to this side of the circle.
I feel like they need more in the front, though.
Brings Falak to full HP.
The secret weapon.
Oh, Falak! Oh my god, this guy!
He's revitalized, full HP.
I've seen this in his clip, in the reaction video. They switch to the FPP, and it's getting to the smokes.
The nade will take down Falak. Where's the rest of the team?
Oh no!
Onto this fight, but T24 is down.
T24, buddy!
The Lone Ranger coming through for 4 thrives. They've already done probably...
It's his...
double.
Oh...
Nade might from the grave find them another point. They're on to that 50-point margin, and Goat Team are about to go down too. This is huge. For the teams, look at a chase. You've got
shoot.
Wolves looking to try and push their way in.
The Wolves.
24 as he gets knocked, lobs a nade over the top, and it's the nade that does just the enough amount of damage that the rest
Do you
of the team
think
can all pile in
PUBG
on top
should
of it.
tap into India-Pakistan rivalry? What do you mean?
Wolves, Foot, Void,
Like a Pakistan versus the India, which team's the best or something?
Surviving through to the end game.
This man is a survivor. They will surpass our...
Kujiji is better than Ferg? I don't know about that. I mean, game sense wise, probably yes.
Right now, it is a 4-7-21. This is...
Do you think Ferg is using hack, bro? Guys! It is 2026, bro. Why do people think Ferg is using hacks?
Swain,
oh!
News for them. Foot desperately wants to make this a big game. They've been scouting out. They've been spreading over this match, trying to overwhelm the other squads.
Ferg is up, bro. I don't know why.
On our angle.
I saw some posts on like TikTok also, like saying that Ferg is using hack. Bro, if you play PUBG low enough, you would tell if a guy is using hack or not. And Ferg is definitely not the one using hacks, all right?
Zedwolf needs to be a backstop, and the Wolves will fall. 2 players down for Foot, and they need to res it fast. A 3rd place guaranteed for 7-2-1.
Ferg is not using hacks, guys.
I mean,
Jesus.
He knows exactly where he's playing against, and they have no idea.
Zedwolf, the rest of Foot able to get them up to 3. Frozen with the frostbite over towards the other teams on that side. Wolves just do not have the fangs to bite back. 14 eliminations this game, a gargantuan result which might be spoiled by 1 player here from 7-2-1 with a good angle over towards Zedwolf, takes him down. This is the off angle as well. This is terrible news for Foot. They don't have any way to get towards him.
What
Still
the
3
hell?
players up, though.
This guy's using UMP and S12K?
Mistakes come to bear here. Maybe they just fall over in the face of Foot. We'll wait and see if the boot can be stamped down on them.
With the angles that Void Shaikari have, they've got great position to hold this run out. They can't go towards Rayhan, who can crawl closer to the circle than they can.
Rayhan, again, kept the team alive versus Boz in the second to last Miramar in Group A. Now looking to do the same here.
Sweet timorous beasties.
Water, by the way.
1 elimination
Not wine.
for 7-2-1, no eliminations for Void Jaikari, and 14 for Foot. But they have their back against the wall now, and they need to find a sliver of something, and they might have just spotted the dome at the top of the head of Rayhan, who denies the point. Which could
nice
be
play.
crucial, especially given how far behind Foot are. But now it's up to Void Jaikari. First knock goes in. They're looking to try and flush this one out, but the approach is coming on through. Kine and Swain. moving on in, 4 foot. Foxy on the back line, waiting.
2v2. Good nade. Kine goes incredibly low. Somehow, Void is not able to get it. The hot potato is sent over from Potato, but it's not received the way he would have liked.
Oh, he has the angle. Foxy backs off it though. The healing potentially could come through if Kine's got a first aid kit to play with. Does indeed pop that one off. No more nades in hand, no more utility there for Potato.
We saw some insane clip from VC in the lost to PMGC.
Closer towards the edge, and Foxy's playing for the close of this.
I think it's Zeta. Oh, Zeta's dead. VC has only 1 kill this match.
Looking for the first aid kit, spots the player pushing up the ramp, and the breakout wide is spotted as well, but they're just not taking the shots, and Kine.
Oh shoot.
Look at it at the 15
1v2.
tally. Now in a 2 versus 1 to try and charge up the tables. Foot for Turkey, want to take the top.
Void Chikari is their last chance for Foot. This is just the beginning of a great final 2 games. Once again, here from Turkey, the nade goes in. Foxy's in a lot of trouble, and he goes down. A huge game coming through for
Foot gotta win.
Revitalizing them at the last moment. A refreshing day here on hot, sunny Miramar.
16 eliminations come through from Foot. They dominated from the high ground. They were helped out a little bit by the circle, S2G style, but that's the Turkish special. What are you gonna do? They are gonna have to dominate from that high ground in such a brutal fashion to get that sort of elimination tally. It's more like the first S2G win than the second, definitely.
Absolutely, but again,
Green, welcome back.
A great spot over towards El Azahar. They had plenty of options to take on. Over towards Truck Stop, El Azahar.
Isn't Furta, I mean, they have a lot of branches.
For a lot of teams, it feels like the dreams are beginning to.
What do you think of Hora Esports? I've not done a reaction video on them yet. Do you guys think I should? Are they good? Compared to 4T. Hora versus 4T, which team is better?
That maybe they're able to get into that top 4. I just think it's too little, too late for them now.
No, my VCS player looking a bit down.
To get over there. Also, 45 points on the cards for GOAT team moving in. They just need a 5-pointer to feel very, very safe in this next match. It's only 1 spot that's in flux. Moving in, and Foot have given themselves the outside chance to run in with a back-to-back. Give themselves a spot in those finals. Qualify in those final moments. That's what it's all about.
Hora's better than 4T for sure?
We'll see you guys
Really?
once more.
Really? Sleepy is cracked. Do you think Sleepy is better than Farlock?
Oh my goodness! Foot come out with a
Oh my god!
chicken dinner.
That was a sniper shot?
Right at the buzzer. Are you kidding me, Max? I asked you the question early on, okay? I don't want to hear nothing about this curse nonsense here. I just asked the question, okay, you know, which team do you
No
think
fear is brutal.
could
Just watch
possibly
him.
do
All right,
something
I'm gonna
special in Miramar, huh?
get something out for you guys. Maybe a reaction video later on for Hora. Sky Jiggle, Sleepy,
Were you right?
and No Fear.
I didn't even trust myself fully.
Hora, they always choke on the finals. Next reaction video on Hora. Any suggestion that you guys could give me on the reaction videos that I did on 4T? Which part do you guys don't like? Which part do you guys like? Like what kind of things do you guys want to see more when I'm doing my reaction videos? You guys can drop the comments right now. I'll try to, you know, take some notes from you guys. They have better sprays than the Gunpowder. Bro, honestly, I think nowadays, like, the sprays, like, everyone, like, every comp player be hitting the similar sprays. I'm talking about the top level players. Top level pros are all hitting the same spray. I mean, some pros has a bit shakier spray than others, but overall the sprays are kind of like the similar. the video you reacted to with the old ones, I mean, I didn't really, I don't, you know, it was my first time checking on them, so, you know, I reacted to some like iconic gameplay from them. It's 10 out of 10. Thank you. Thank you. Arrow. Arrow.
Bir kaldı en arkada. Tamam bekle. Beraber. Gel önüne geç. Gördü bırak. Vuracak şuraya arkanda.
React to Horace performance in PMGO South Asia qualifier.
Ne çektim? Tamam çok iyi. Hem at sen neydin? Sakin at sen. Sol dışına cross koydum.
Refus, the 4th time. Wait, Refus.
Nice indeed, boys. Oh, wow. I mean, look at that. Frozen with 8 eliminations all by himself.
Oh, this guy's been an
Xifan, when you look into what they've done this year alone, I think you've been really impressed.
I think sure maybe not as high eliminations.
Okay.
Frozen, but he was really
Sure.
this match 7, keeping
I'll make sure I'm gonna check it out, Horo.
Voin really didn't have even an opportunity to flex out because every off angle was keeping them deeper and deeper in those crate areas.
And when you talk about Voin, I'm gonna have to go a bit on the dark side here because what a disappointment.
Give
Honestly,
more
I
reaction.
expected a lot
I'm just
more
like,
of this squad has just
and
been
that's
so passive.
something. I don't know, bro. I don't think my reactions. Whatever reaction I gave on the reaction video was my pure reaction. I don't really want to fake any like, oh, gee, this react crazy, bro, crazy spray flock, bro. I gotta pee for you. You know, I'm not gonna do that, bro. Obviously, if it's good one, I react accordingly. But like, you know, I'm not gonna go like super crazy to fake some reactions just to hype it up, you know.
You need to be able to steal some of those eliminations. Otherwise, you're going home.
I just give my true opinions, and
they wasted no time.
I just
got out there, they put
well, one thing I could do would probably be, you know,
hey, so
record the videos when
That's
I'm
exactly what I
like,
was gonna say. Go right there. 10 eliminations for this squad, and they finished more as well.
I'm just gonna, I don't know, just like I'll record the videos when I'm in a good shape. I'm talking about
absolutely beautiful.
like I'm feeling fresh, you know, everything's like, you know, it's a good day, feeling fresh to record. I'm not gonna record after a tiring day because the reaction is gonna go, you know.
Total coming out from the side of 4Thrive, so I'm going to say those 8 points is enough. They just overtook the 50-point threshold, so 4Thrive's finals.
That's a reaction you want though, bro. No way, bro. No way.
That is what I'm talking about. That just shows you that there's not going to be a lot of spots left. And look at that. Yeah,
P4U is crazy.
Are a lock.
Just joking, guys. Joking. Chill. Oh, wait. 37, 42.
Yet, boys. They're gonna have to do another great game.
Oh, it's gonna look kind of bad for a Wolf. Wolf needs a chicken. Wolf needs a chicken to get top 4. Last chance is just that crucial.
What placement were there? Weren't there like something along the lines of like,
It's just that cruel.
They were in 14th with 11 points.
That's what we were saying. All it takes, ladies and gentlemen, is one match. So going into this
Freaking
final
28.
I'm gonna be looking at
Wait, 40 elims for FL
I think you gotta carry that.
out of 5 matches played,
Actually, one thing that was really just heartbreaking,
averaging 8 kills per match. This team is absolutely monster.
23 points total, only 4 placement points overall for the entirety of today. It's not impossible.
You already did a crazy glazing for Rosemary. I mean, that was from my original deep in my heart kind of reaction when I saw him do these kind of crazy plays in PMGC 2025.
So I'm gonna be counting out.
It was just like,
teams here from the second page. I'm gonna be focusing instead.
yeah, but the format is just so bad. It's so RNG. Like,
gonna be finished on this this day for them. Same with 4Thrives and go.
like, you know, it's just like if these players, for some odd reasons,
Those are the big questions.
like a goon the other, like yesterday, and they feel a bit down today, they played bad and they're out. Maybe that's why Alpha 7 players, you know, got eliminated, bro. They just let it out and, you know, being too relaxed and absolutely choked the whole tournament.
With Max, and I was looking at his face, And I was like, bro, what were you on with this prediction? And he looks at me and he smiles.
Fallout, Rosemary, who's better?
I didn't believe it, honestly, when I said it. So that's great.
After the reaction video I did, and after the performance I just saw today, I think I'm gonna give it to Fallout, guys. I think I'm gonna give it to Fallout.
Then, right?
Oh, no,
Who
no.
do you not believe in this last game?
No good, no game? Bro.
Alula.
Okay.
Ooh.
You don't believe in Alula.
No, they're going to drop down to 60. Okay, maybe not 60.
Okay. Dang. All right. Well, let's see what Alula could do with this last game. That's going to be super interesting.
Xifan, you missed the 2023 PMGO finals just like that. Bro, you know what?
Contention, one big game.
I think the choke point was on the group stage.
Overtake 71 and maybe go to because
Like we really had a shot in the group stage. We're gonna make history, you know. I was about to make history, like the first NA team in the PMGC Grand Finals. But we choked at that Sandhawk match. We could have won that, getting to and qualify to the Grand Finals of PMGC of 2023 PMGC. Yeah, it was like last chance is just so hard. Last chance is just so hard.
Here we go, baby, into the last game of the survival stage. We're headed to the desert for one last time. Top 4 teams moving straight to the grand finals. Everybody else, their journey ends right here, right now. Let's get it going.
Is that a good playing path that we're seeing?
pretty good.
Oh, you couldn't ask for a better playing path, honestly.
Yeah, it's going to be looking really nice. And 71, like...
Who's gonna chicken this round? I'm rooting for Wolf. Let my NA boys get a win.
But I am wondering, we talked about ball.
I mean, I also hope VCS would get a win, but I think no matter if they get a win or not, they're not gonna qualify. So I'm gonna root for Team Wolf.
With 19 points, top 4. Currently, the cutoff mark is at 42 points. Yeah, go crazy for me, boy. Don't put a point.
Yeah, everybody needs to go crazy. I don't care if you're in the best spot in the circle. Get out there and get some eliminations. And let's get some amazing casting action for this last game as we send it on over to John Allen and Blank for the last time in the survival stage.
It is time to go crazy. According to Hot Jukes and over on the desk, we are ready to pop some cloaks here as plenty of players need to go down before we crown our top 4.
Final match, Deja Vu from Group A. Can they make it happen again?
4 teams will qualify for the finals from the last chance.
Just towards the south side of Bohr. For Max, the Frenchman, he's still got hope. For me, a Western Europe enjoyer, I just don't know anymore. I just don't know.
Ooh, not gonna lie, this is a really good zone for Team Wolf, chat. Really good zone for Team Wolf.
But we're right, you know.
They can take whichever spot they want in this game.
Do or die moment. Seriously, right now.
No, like for real.
But for real.
Like, come on.
But for real,
Lose your mind. Maybe some of your marbles also. It's important.
What do you do for a living besides YouTube? That's what I all do. That's what I do all day long, boys. That's what I do all day
They
long.
were saying 42 points. 7's counting anyone below 8th place out. I might extend that down a little bit further, maybe all the way to the Vicious. I mean, that's what we were talking about during that last match.
25 points.
Yeah, you had that 20. I think that's a very reasonable assessment.
What if
from you.
Wolf loses? Then they lose.
The caveat.
Nothing I can do about it.
That's the problem.
Yeah, the caveat is that you need everybody ahead of you also to have not a great game.
Yeah, that's absolutely true because right now it's a heavy lanyard of responsibility for these teams underneath that 10th mark, right? Where for you, not only do you have to get above that marker of 40 points, but you've also got to worry about these other teams. And do you take that responsibility of hunting down those squads that potentially lie in your way, or do you just play your own game? And I hope that it works out. I think this is going to be really down to the wire here. Foot already starting in a really nice position in Via Demar, so far away from everyone else. This is so free, such a free amount of space for them to play in. This is very nice. It's really easy. And they've already scouted out the entirety of Chumacera foothills too.
Got a lot of info. They got a lot of latitude. They got a lot of options, which can sometimes be a little bit of a mental overload, right? You're given the pick of the list.
Xifan, if Wolf
I think
loses,
the
you
most
have to take some bet.
example is when Alpha 7
Bro.
had that big opportunity to choose a
You want me to take some
position
bet on
around
Wolf?
Korea.
You hesitate though. You do hesitate.
I mean, I'm rooting for
There's so many
them,
choices.
but,
There's
you
so
know,
many choices and
not hard enough
made
to, for
right
me
there
to
was
bet
trying
on
to
them.
get eliminations on the outside as opposed to going in towards La Cobreria, which didn't make sense at the time. And I felt bad for him, honestly, because they take the tougher of the two choices, which is just to try and fight
YouTube
it
is
out on the
banned.
edge.
How can you earn from YouTube? I have 1,000
I was fairly sad alongside
points
with them when
minus
they did
social
go down.
credit points.
They're
That's how I
incredible team.
make money on
I don't
YouTube.
think anyone can take that away from them. And they should
My
realize that.
my mic arm is broken, bro. It's
Even
kind
if
of
they do
annoying.
go home this tournament, there's always future tournaments. For a team that has been chasing for the longest time, I think for Alpha 7, you can have an off day.
This way.
That's true. And in that final decision,
That side is broken. Let's do this way.
back to thinking about what our foot's going to do, right? Because they have so many options. Will they stumble? Will they falter? Or will they be decisive and take the correct action to move forward into this circle? A lot of teams actually pushing down the western road pretty quickly towards La Guerra, so could potentially have some pretty noisy neighbors soon enough on the northern side.
For Loops, 30 points. Not that far out. We're looking at a 20-point game, which would secure them happily towards that top 4. But it could be lower than that. It could easily be lower than that with how
Bro, like someone get
stacked
Pydaking
these teams have come
suspended
through, how hard
because he
these
insulted
teams
China on
have
his live
fought
stream?
for
Bro,
the last
really?
game from
There's no way.
14th
How?
to
What he
5th
said?
now.
What did he say after you got suspended? That's crazy, bro. Why? What is bro doing, man?
A lot of these teams out.
This is literally going live on Chinese social platforms. Like the censorship in China is very strong.
51 points now. No doubt
I
in my
seriously
mind
don't know
that
why
these
he
guys
did.
are not going through.
They can be forward thinking. But there is so much opportunity here, Blank, to sort of pick and choose who you might want to fight in the finals. When you're talking about teams towards the top, so certainly for Team Flash and very likely for Four Thrives, they could take one of these rosters out. Maybe they want 7-2-1 to get in towards those finals. Maybe they want GOAT Team to be against them in the finals. They'd much prefer it to a Foot or to a Wolves or a Loops beneath them. Could potentially be an opportunity to control the enemy that you face. Change things around that way. It could be pretty nasty stuff, but that's easier said than done, I think. I think it's safe to say. Foot do have a central position.
I thought it was China
A
team.
lot of
Guys, do you
players
have
move into the area.
do you guys have problem
Galaxy,
counting
and over
stars?
to our bubble team, 7-2-1.
There are 5 stars on the Chinese flag.
I'm gonna be real. I think 7-2-1's been fairly lucky in quite a few of their games.
And the flag that FL, Team FL has only 1 star on it.
From where they came to where they are now.
So that's the difference between 1 and the 5.
It's a huge deal. Losing one player at this stage of the game can be nightmarish. Wolves also finding Rahan from 7-2-1. They're dropping the 4th place.
If
lead
Wolf
now
lose,
early.
you have to
That is a
introduce your
really big
girlfriend.
deal.
If you
14
don't have
points,
one
that's not that
live,
difficult to jump over.
what do you mean,
We
bro?
have
I don't have a
teams
girlfriend.
vying for that 4th place here.
And GOAT Team aren't fully secure yet either. If they lose players early on, it could be 2 spots up for grabs potentially, depending on where these points go.
The dating
Right
game?
now,
Bro,
the
what kind
story
of what do we have any
could
popular
draw
dating
to a
game?
close. They've played on with 2
We can play
now,
some days,
multiple
honestly.
games now, Blank.
Yep.
They know how to
And
do
I'm
it,
gonna be the
evidently,
master in those
even
dating
though,
games, just saying.
Granted, they have been lucky.
Professional
They know
di-
how to play with that luck when they're given to it.
Oh, nice setup.
Catch 'em on the pass. The Enigma Galaxy. For
Dating
Fulham,
master,
I think that
Xifan.
they're suffering from exactly what you're talking about, but maybe not for the same reasons. For Four Thrives, I think that this team is just so happy and so ecstatic that they're in the top 4, they're secured in the top 4. They make a direct send over towards Chumasara Foothills. That is maybe a misguided decision where sometimes you can get caught off on the rotate, there'll be teams watching you. And
Only
you
a
might
chicken
struggle
could have
because of
saved
that.
VCS.
Four
As
Thrives,
much as
they
I
don't care
want
at this
VCS to
point.
get
They'll
into the
take
grand
risk any
finals,
day of the week.
it's gonna be really, really hard.
A lot of ground on that southwest edge, up and into those
You
hills.
can't take Xifan doing
Clearing
dating
out
games.
against Foot.
Is it because these awesome decisions that I make all the time bring? That's why you couldn't watch?
Ooh, okay. Zed Wolf is still
Green
there.
be like, bro, Xifan is too pro in this, bro. What the hell?
Going at loggerheads in the longhouse. Neither team currently on the backup, but both are sending in the cavalry. Looks like Four Thrives don't want to get stuck in, so Falak's playing sensibly here. He's not
Girlfriend AI? Bro, what the heck is that? Is that a game?
I mean, Four Thrives, there's plenty more teams.
What are we talking about here, chat?
Squads to take down. As we go through, the circle was diabolical.
Xifan, are you forced to use DeepSeek or over ChatGPT? Oh, I use ChatGPT all the time, bro. I've never touched the DeepSeek in my whole life. I'm a ChatGPT user my whole life.
I think that this might just be the terminus for Boar here. This is the end of the road.
You know, I'm that kind of guy. If my poop is purple, I would ask ChatGPT, why is my poop purple? And ChatGPT would give me some, you know, medicines or like, you know, perfect cure. You fix my purple poops. That's how I use ChatGPT.
Ida, who have got 4 players alive, but are being backed off the angle. Everybody having to shunt all the way west.
Awesome, yeah, awesome, great.
Fire them up, and the hills to the north of it.
A lot of water in this one too. Like down towards the south side, it's a bunch of water still in play. You've got
minus 1 billion social credit points.
Play too, so we're kind of looking at like 70% of the zone, which is currently.
What do you think about RGC? I barely watched them play, so I cannot comment.
In terms of the
I cannot comment how good they are. Thank you, Amaya. Bro, what the? Huh? Is that a 1v? Is that a 1v3? Just like that, Boar, go back to home.
2 points for it. That is
The team of subs went back to home, and all the disappointment on their face. I feel it. I feel it all the way.
Trying to jump up on over. 39 is where they currently stand, with a position that overlooks a lot of Ayademad. A lot of pressure are on the surrounding teams. Potential to earn points.
RJC got themselves in nice and early here. Down towards that south side, but they are just far too far away from the bubble. They'll play it out. Dignity to the end. The Vicious moving through now as well. Trying to find a position in the circle to play in. You've got Voin Chaikeri. You pointed this out earlier, John.
Bro, I hate that compound. I remember in PMGC, there's one time we were in PMGC and we full sent that compound. And after that, there was like freaking 5 teams third party on us. And with the team watching us over the top. Like there's like no way to move out of that compound in certain zones.
As we head over closer towards Bahia de Mar, but it gives Foot a central location yet again. Playing as 3, they do have to worry about Team Flash though, who have inserted on that eastern side.
An incredible amount of squads moving around this location, peppering themselves inwards. 7-2-1 are spotted on the sidelines, but it's Flash finding a shot over towards Kane to start things off, and Foot suffering more and more here. Can they get the res off? T24 finds Voin Chaikeri. Kane is down. 2 players for Foot. It might be too little too late at this point.
What year do you boy? I was born in 2006. Just turned 20 this year.
A 1v4 hold might be able to do it, but Zedwall falls, and now Foot are on 1
Oh,
player
no.
alive. Loops have 3 elims to their name. They do have an outside chance, remember, of pushing all the way up, but with Foot on
No,
1
this is gonna
player
go
now,
out.
it may not be enough. They are 2 points behind.
I think it's impossible. I think it's so hard. I think with the way the 7-2-1 is extremely.
What the Falak? Falak!
Will fly on by.
What are you doing there, Falak? In this classics, Falak.
The victory lap now for
In this classics, dude is going for clip, guys. Dude is going for clips.
Be pleased around the world to see them get in.
Knocks them for 6 on a double spray down backseat swapperoo. Falak stunting on him. Right now under pressure from Wolves. Wolves looking to chase that boundary as well, remember? That opening knock.
Which year PMGC you talking about? I played the 2023.
The backline will
I played the 2023 PMGC.
Mori may be able to get up yet. Elementrix under pressure from nades, but backs off into the building.
But I was like,
more lobbed his way, but that lands on the teammate. Marth not happy about that one.
I was like semi-retired, honestly. I was semi-retired in that years of PMGC.
Again, RA on 11 points.
It was just like it was kind of like the last call moment that I gotta play.
Long before they get there.
So
Right,
what the fuck?
Wolves, a little bit more possibility for them. 33.
Bro, do
now.
this.
32, sorry. On the board.
They already know they're in.
Pushed even further towards
So
that top
they're
side.
really
It's
chilling,
not
you know.
that big of
I
an
think
ask.
4T plays the best when there's no pressure. Oh my god.
Everywhere. Necessary
Oh
does
my
over
god.
towards
Wolf,
Amario.
Wolf, Wolf, I
Showing
see
some A
you.
little bit more space. Necessary on a disgusting northern angle.
Getting the technical re-knock over towards Amore.
Where's Fates? Fates is gooning right now.
Split player on the off angle, and that is known about as well. Mars tries to find Elementrix, but he can't.
Oh, they're pushing Ari on this?
Can't get too bold with it. Doesn't tag on the spray quick enough. And now underneath him, Prestige has Slonik to deal with. A nade being cooked in hand, but he spots an elbow, forces it back upstairs, and the pin goes back in the nade. They're stepping forwards. 2, 3 players for Wolves. Move on in. Where's the nade? Will it be there? No, it won't. As they're able to find yet another. The Wolves look to charge on through. They want an NA representative in those finals.
Slonik hits the elbow, and it looks like they might be hitting.
No
the
better.
elbow
Oh
here,
my god,
but
no.
it looks like they're not laughing at all.
Bruh, why would Battern full
Down. Wolves.
solo standing there?
about
Why?
this one.
What is Battern doing? What was Battern doing there?
Well, they've got 3
Like his whole 3 other teammates were pushing one guy,
It's definitely doable.
and Battern is like doing weird solo play. I don't understand, buddy.
In the midst of it all, looks like they're trying to hold down their building. Loops as well, under pressure. They've lost one player
Bro,
already.
facing the chat?
But with Zeus a win in your building, you are never going to sleep easy.
No way, bro.
Yes.
Fates has been spying on us,
Naeem
chat.
at
Fates
the
has
start
been
of the
spying
day
on us.
On the Rondo, an incredible game from him, and continue to put the performance up from there. And not only him, but Win, Bozy, Tops, all doing incredible work for the squad. A backstab comes through from Zeus. Never saw it coming.
What year were you born? I just answered. 2006.
Law keeping this alive.
Just turned 20.
Just about in control. Loops do manage to get the res.
Young-
on the
younger than Fate.
Will do in a matter of time. Loops playing on 5 elims now, in a position inside by Adamar.
Root for T2K. I think you're you're trolling.
The route out is almost impossible.
Super difficult for Fries. They're trying to live it out here versus Ida. T2K will swap him by.
Wait,
Not
Fates.
happy at the
Is
previous
this
performance
FL
of
team?
Fries where they just took
Is
them
this
down
FL
so
the
easily.
team that we faced often in Asia Ultimate Royale? Is this a team? Is this a team where like it's different players?
The third rocks on in, and all 4 of them are here to party now. A back off on the angle for Ida, not getting involved there. Rules hops out.
Is it the same FL?
The flush on the far like and finds it. 4 tries, remember they have very likely done enough, but D24 wants to do more. He's gonna find another around the door frame. Doesn't have any ammo.
Oh!
He doesn't have any ammo.
Oh my god.
Runs dry.
Bro, I swear
And
T2K
doesn't
misclick
realize
because of his weird controls, bro.
Click on the DBS
I swear.
is gonna ring raucous in his ears. 4 tries full, but we will be seeing them again.
Man, imagine if he did have ammo. I mean, he'd shoot the feet off that guy any day of the week.
Bro, Global Souk?
Performance.
Is this the Global
Got
Souk?
the explosive bow in game here. Really see that too much.
Brother, there's no way he's 20.
Out of his
You think
speciality.
I'm like 18 or
Still
something?
utilized.
Blank? Is that what you're thinking?
Waiting
Is that what
for
you're
the next
thinking?
circle to pop here. Does he go down towards Vaidemar? Or do these teams need to think about
Oh,
the
Wolf got 5 ilms. Loop's got 5 ilms too.
For all our chasing teams, right?
4T's out.
Have dregs of teams playing inside.
4T is in there 100%. There's no freaking way 4T's like out.
And you just can't guarantee that they aren't going to get in towards a top 4, a top 5, that sort of area where placement points will kick in and be very, very important. I'm thinking specifically about 721, who as a duo are in a building inside by Adamar. And they have...
So what happened on Linkopedia was,
No one's pushing
so basically
through.
Fates
Move on
paid the
towards them.
Linkopedia editors
Real question, if you get a south
to
shoot,
edit my
it's probably the
year of
worst
birth
before
on
7-2
purpose
happen. But this is way
and
better.
calling
We do
me
go down
aunts
towards
in his
Vaidemar. We're having
videos.
a fun time on this
That's
one.
why,
But
guys.
more importantly, John, look at that water. Look at
Fates
that beautiful
sent
blue.
a
There is so
big chunk of
much
money to the
involved,
Wikipedia
making life
editors
hard for these squads.
to change my
Have a nice setup on
date
the
of
bridge. I
birth.
mean, it might be difficult to push out of it.
That's
but right
why.
now, they are fairly protected from the teams inside the settlement. The main worry for them is the team.
Oh, by the way, they said the Coops is benched. Grain, do you know that? They said the Coops is benched.
Where the difficulty lies, but for Vicious,
And he's not even in this like lane.
back of the queue when it comes to teams trying to push in towards that level. And now they are at the back of the queue moving forward. I think that is an accurate representation for the pressure meter, showing, oh, it's just ticked up as well.
Oh,
it's even.
It's maxed out. It's maxed out.
Someone getting 105% on that one.
Pressure level,
To
bro. That's
adjust
funny.
Percentages. Maths needs to change to display how this is going.
RA, bro. Dead last.
And if it makes sense, perfect
Sheesh.
time to bring it out here because the pressure is phenomenal on this team. Further they get into this game.
Coops not
more
benched. He
pressure
didn't
will
join
build.
NGX in Indonesia. That means he's benched.
Try and not get
Because
crushed
like,
here.
if he's not benched, he would be in Indonesia, right? He would have played with alongside these teams.
Wolves on our screen, over towards the north side, a chaser, a chance. 5 points on the game so far, up to 36, doable.
Did the Coops play? Wait, did the Coops play any like matches like in this year while he's in NGX, or like he's like a sub or something the whole time?
I don't see them not being able to get enough out of this game to make it safe and secure into these finals. Potentially push up and jump up over.
He needs it.
Thrives.
I guess NGX still want to win.
Any more shots he can get through, but he's running with some pretty poor utility, some pretty poor weaponry as well. Swain locks out the nade. There's damage happening throughout the window. It's a good nade. Looks for the
Oh.
Emre doesn't go down though. There's one more, but all the flushes are getting stolen away. Swain at least able to confirm one.
Swain now in a 1v1 when it looked like
Nade
it might
battle.
just get crashed and evaporated. Foot has a point to their tally as well, Blank. If they can find those. Oh, did the flush get stolen? I think it might have done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty. They would have been 1 point, but they'll take survival over the point at this stage. They'll take anything they can get. Jumping up will be so important. And Swain out the door has another nade. Can the muscles do it? Emre, look at a lift heavy for Ida right now.
Swain, it's a difficult one, right? He has to guess where this player is. There's no window on the backside of this building, which what makes it so good to crash. Now he goes through, it's on target, not enough damage. One more nade is in the hand of Swain. Immediately with the first aid kit round the side, tries to pop it. It doesn't get far enough and is not cooked long enough. He's so desperate for these points. In the meantime, 7-2-1, pick up one for their own.
A moving goalpost, and the two players on the east still in the circle.
Happy
Team
birthday,
UK
Furry.
Potentially to push through them, but who else is going to go that way? Wolves, maybe, but they just
Where's
lost
Wolf?
Sonic. They are very, very low on that forward position. I don't think that the Wolves are going to be able to make this one forwards. 7-2-1. I mean, you said it before.
Oh
They
no,
have
bro,
been
they're in the
up
shift
time and
spot.
time again here,
What?
Blank.
Why
And
didn't
with
they force
two
into the
players
city?
so early on, they are just keeping their heads down, and everybody else around.
They should just like force into the city.
Thing about it.
Again, extraordinary.
Is it because their buggies like toasted or what?
Relatively unknown as a squad. To get into a top 4 would be a crazy result for them, but we
Coops
do
while
have to
playing
say
PMWC?
This is not what wins you championships, right? The way they're playing right now will not get them a first place later.
I mean,
on.
I
Might be the 16th, though.
But it
I don't
is
know
impressive.
why
It
did
is
Coops
impressive
join
nonetheless.
NGX.
I would agree.
Didn't like Coops playstyle not match Roth's playstyle? That's why they like broke up in the first place. I don't know what happened, but
to pick up points towards Malik.
Kinda strange.
Nice healthy armor. The helmet not looking so hot though. Federer. Ooh. Able to
back that one
just
off.
about duck back behind the cover.
Yeah, the level 1 helmet really not helping him here. Any headshot that comes through over towards him is devastating.
definitely not. Wolfie
And
dead.
it's
Wolfie's
just
dead.
about on the barest amount of HP before it breaks. T2K need to make their way through Bose.
Why's
Bose
NA
is
best
still
team
alive on the
Korean?
south side of Flash. Could get involved if he
I don't
wants
know,
to.
bro. We
But
don't
the
have any good
RJC
NA players left, bro.
Go looking to secure their
Ever since
position in the
Xifan
top
stopped
4
playing
right now,
comp,
very, very central.
we don't have any good NA
Loops
players
also
left.
on for the run of their lives. Loops, a team that we
Facts,
thought would make
facts,
it through in their
chat,
group,
fact.
but fell very
That's
short.
why our best NA team All
They've
from
been in the top
Ukraine.
four, they've tasted victory, but they crash into the building, and Swain's there. Emre's there as well. This could be troublesome.
Oh,
He's
shit.
he's gonna get
Surprise!
away
What
here.
the fuck?
Maybe able to snaffle that away. No, I think that goes over to Enigma Galaxy, and Swain's still alive on the top
don't
floor.
know about
the
it, though.
Turkish split duo. The bounce on the nade takes Emre down. And
No
Swain steps
way!
forward, but he's out.
Oh.
He did so much damage, but Alula able to weather it, and Foot cannot go the distance. They are denied entry.
I think it's a whiff nade.
I don't even know
It's
if
a
there's
whiff
like
nade
any
that gets
scrims
thrown,
running for
bounces back
NA,
onto
bro.
the stairs and takes
It's
him down.
like-
They had no way of knowing.
NA is like
Still
completely
couldn't put the
dead.
pin on it
I
for the
think
player on the outside,
from a
and then
completely
just
dead
quickly
region,
flicks over.
and they reached like what, 8th
39
place
points.
in PMGO survival
Can't
stage?
believe that
I
it
think
is
that's already
between
something, honestly.
7-2-1 and Alula chasing down fourth.
I mean,
Like even
you've
back
also
in
got
my
Vicious,
time,
you've also got Vicious, Blank.
I was not
Vicious
playing
were our most
in the
outside
scrims.
of
We were
outside
playing
players.
some like
Four
EU
players alive,
scrims,
super
tournaments.
high
Like we don't really play NA.
Everybody's starting to get cramped in.
Like we only play
down
NA
towards
scrims
these
for fun.
buildings, and they can
Because
start
everything is
to
like so random.
unravel the
Teams just
whole
are like full
building.
sending.
Sides have had
You
all
would
the
see like
losses.
5 players in the, you know, only like 5 players
So
left
high ground, looking
when there's
good.
like still like 3
Opponents
zones
better in
left.
front of them. Enigma Galaxy
So-
still up as 4-2. Everyone make their final attempt at victory. The circle sends us up over towards it. The bridge in play.
Honestly,
The
this
Vicious
bridge
in
position I like.
control. Can they
What?
get the points? Can they brutalize the competition?
At this point, I just don't know. I don't think you can.
Like I
get
got
super
like
elim
in the
games from
I
this match,
got
though,
the
like.
ESL champion, like the NA one.
Teams are gonna take chunks out of each other.
This exact zone we were on the bridge,
Goats are gonna take one.
and we got a
They've
chicken in the
already
last
managed
match,
to
and we
get
got the
They're up to 50 points now.
like the champion in the
Very, very secure, but they do want
ESL.
to go further if they can. 51,
North America.
52, 53. That's when you're going to start to wipe the sweat off your brow and feel it not getting replaced by more.
Like I said, John, they just don't have the vision right now. They just do not have the vision. And it's so crucial for them to grab that. 7-2-1 looking over towards Alula. Mastu yet
40
again takes
secured,
more
40
damage.
secured, guys.
Icy
Don't you
trying
worry.
to find Ado as he makes his insane cross. But they do need to get rid of Enigma Galaxy because then they will be the one Western team to take shots towards everyone on this eastern side. Alula outside the circle. They have to drop the smoke train and keep this train chugging at this point.
But where did Enigma Galaxy go from here, right? They are really penned in. They can stay here for the time being, and it may be profitable to do so, indeed. But from here, they can't get across because the Vicious
Wait,
will
what the-
line them up and not
Dude is
protect
having,
them.
bro,
Send them
dude
back
is
to
having
the
touch issues in the last match of
After
PMGO.
Alula make this move, which they are
Survival
desperately
stage.
trying to go for. Last player alive.
7-2-1.
And they
Dude's
move
hack
in.
just turned off.
7-2-1. You're right, they are still alive, and they are racking up another point from the eastern side. And Vicious, okay, they've taken more hurt than I thought they would. Enigma Galaxy, okay, they can get over the top of this one.
Good shots over towards Doran. Really just about getting those bullets through. Enigma Galaxy still on us 3. 7-2-1 starting to make their cross. Malik gets himself to the
Oh my
drone,
God, this
and
player
then
is fighting for the-
through. Doesn't tag him on.
fighting for his
He's
life.
on the right-hand side.
He
He's
cannot
not.
They know he's
get taken
there.
out right now.
Another name.
Oh,
in
that
the
name
right
looks
place.
good.
It's all done and dusted.
That name looks good. Oh,
Final
shoot.
Bubble position.
Oh.
He barely is.
So close to the blue
You
zone.
must be joking
He
me
can
at this
smell it.
point.
There it
Oh,
goes. So they are on
no.
45. That is a locked in
45?
bubble for Alula to chase, for Lutz to chase, for
It's
maybe
enough.
Vicious to try.
Is 45
That's the
enough,
goal, but they
guys?
just
Is
lost
45
the
enough?
For Lewis, it's chicken dinner. They're done. They just need to get the 10-pointer here.
It's water,
They are on
guys,
the
water.
outside edge. The blue
Water.
is starting to push them.
Pure water.
Go down towards their south side. RJC on their west. Fearless still this member of 2TK. T2K who could cause a big problem for them in the future. Lord keeps hitting nasty shots. They've got such minimal count on ammo.
It is looking real bare on the cupboards for Enigma Galaxy. They have managed to get all their players back up and alive though, and already a lot of damage done towards the Vicious. They've taken a player out already. Doran fell before, and ore is pouring through. These are high-value rounds.
Oh,
They're
whoa,
sitting
what?
in range, but they are
What the
paying
hell?
Dividends. Icy starting to get chunked through. Redox not able to survive for too much longer. Lord able to
Oh,
layer it
no.
down. I think that's a weapon swap coming through for Ralph to swap back over to the UMP. The ammo just wasn't there.
Wait,
for
could
them.
it potentially
They are
get
doing
on the
so much
bridge?
to punish the Vicious. In the meantime, T2K fall and GOAT team get another point and crucially deny that point.
Wait, could
to the
NGX
teams looking to chase?
Go to the right side
Desperately
and get on
bandaging,
top of the bridge and
licking
wipe
their wounds
VCS
on the
there.
other side of this bridge.
Will he
But
get
forces
shot?
come
I don't
through
think
from
so.
Lord. He might have no ammo, but he has the accuracy to boom.
Oh my
I
god.
see the last player alive for Vicious. They're trying to stick
Give-
this red
give them a
death
break.
foot to get their players back up in an action. But where do they move?
Can they get
I
up?
thought Nick McGalaxy were
I feel like they could get up.
They've
Can they?
turned the tables and now Lord's starting
I feel
to
like they
creep
can.
up on the girders there. And
Oh
Gets
my
spotted
god.
From the side angle that has been on this flank for so long, a thorn in their side that just gets gangrenous for Vicious at the top. Icy still trying to keep it together, and the nades. Oh, the
Oh
nades.
my
It
god.
is
Oh
nasty.
my
It
god.
is a
Oh
brutal
my
way to
god.
finish things. They might go long. and
Oh,
he steps
no.
out, burning beneath his feet, and the Vicious fall.
The Vicious down.
Wait.
Their run ends.
NGX. Wait, if NGX get a win here. No, they wouldn't. Can they?
Further, but there's not many
They might.
eliminations left.
NGX may
For
qualify.
Loot, They just need to close out the game.
NGX might qualify.
But Nick McGalaxy have such a great position now. They are free on this edge, and Loops are taking damage. Loops are going down,
They're out.
and Loops are out. It's only Alula now who can reach the distance, but they are only a one player. Goat are falling in the meantime. RJC have managed to find the game, and Goat charge on in.
I don't think it's
And
enough.
survive up and into
Did they have
second
enough
place.
points
Might do
to
it on the
overtake
flank. Alula have a chance to top
7-3-1 for
one.
NGX?
And take this
Push
one
up,
home.
NGX.
It depends
This is
how
your last
many it
chance.
gets, though. And Nick
Last
McGalaxy
chance.
Still have all 4 players alive.
Nick McGalaxy were flying in to try and assist on this one. They knew they needed the points. They knew they needed a bit more action on this
They
game.
need the points
They've
so
only
bad.
got 7 elims though, and I don't think there's enough remaining for them.
Oh.
Nick McGalaxy play a blinder at the end, but it is just surely not enough.
Goat team now with 3 players alive.
Oh.
With a need to seal
Is it enough?
the deal. Nick McGalaxy
Is it
could
enough?
not quite make that margin. I think Alula went down just in time. And I think the 7-2-1 have stayed in that 4th spot. But it is so close.
It is really unknowable at this point in time until we head over towards the desk. But honestly, for 7-2-1, what a survival.
It's not enough, I feel like, from
We
from
felt
Rolf.
like they would be going out
Look,
this
it
last
was
game,
not enough.
but they just lived this one through. They saw it to the end, and they made it happen. Are they in that top 4? We'll just have to find out.
A spectre that haunted the lobby right until the last. 7-2-1 would not give up the ghost. And they find their way. I'm pretty sure they found their way into the 4th place.
Now the question is, who threw the flashbang into the room? Because everyone is dizzy. And it will be hopefully another dizzying performance over towards the final.
No, Uncroft. I'm about to cry, guys. I'm about to cry, bro. This is so sad to watch. Like, if they didn't get a win in the last match, bro, they wouldn't be this sad. Like, the saddest moment would be you get the last win and you missed it by maybe a few points. You know what I'm saying? And then you go back in the previous matches thinking, oh, if I can secure this Ilum, if I push this spot, we would have qualified. But, you know, I know exactly what they're thinking right now. Jesus. So hard to watch. So hard to watch. It's fucking sad. Of course it's fucking sad.
The question is, John, who is at the bottom?
Dope promo though. They could have definitely found a girlfriends in PUBG Mobile with that promo.
Action-packed all the way until the last second. The survival stage did not disappoint one bit. Enigma Galaxy.
I don't know. I don't know why they put it like only 1 day only. Like there's like, you know, a lot of like a random, like just like a randomness, and I don't know. So, I don't know why would they come out with a format like this.
I would say no, but
I think we have not seen this kind of like bad format in a while, right? Like 1 day semi, like a 1 day survival. Typical is like 2 days or 3, and this time is only 1 day. It's kind of like weird.
Vicious still had smokes, and I'm surprised they didn't try and use it earlier to keep themselves alive, Series 7. And I think that unfortunately the lack of smokes usage mainly is what caused Vicious to go out.
Oh, dude, that's a nasty shot. That's a nasty shot.
Galaxy, I think one of the things that hurts them in their group stage might end up hurting them here in this final match. And that
Ooh, that's satisfying. That's a satisfying triple headshot.
When they needed to go for those fights, they were playing that late game for too long and just totally forgot about the eliminations to be able to catch up to that top
The toes,
four.
the toes, the toes.
Would have been enough. Make it work out.
Honestly, I think it would have made a big difference for that team in this tournament. I think if he would have been here.
Hey, this moment.
Wait, what was the reason that Coops didn't play for NGX this tourney? What's the reason? What was the reason?
We will. Wait, what's going on here? 7-2-1.
Does that mean?
Yeah, they look pretty happy. That's a good sign when you're throwing up the #1. I'll tell you that right now.
That Flash is #1.
Imagine it didn't qualify.
I guess that's
Imagine it didn't qualify,
I think that does.
and they made the pose.
Let's see. Winner, chicken dinner to the okay, Enigma Galaxy. We'll wait until we see the exact overalls, right? But that is definitely a good sign. But
Roth
I think you
stole
see
one.
something here.
Typical
I just want
Uncroft.
to give props.
Stole one.
I want to
Ilum.
give props to Satan. This is a player that's been playing PUBG Mobile for a very long time. One of the
Wait, which team was
superstars in
Satan
the
playing
region.
for?
And today,
Is Satan
he was
a
actually able
sub?
to put the team on his
I
back
think
from
the
first game
starting four should be
able to clutch
Coops,
up multiple
Lord,
times, clutch it
4YDO,
up a
and
1 versus
Rolf.
3 early in the
Isn't
day
it?
as well. So it's good to see him being back in form, and I can't wait to see what he's
Visa
going to do for the
issue?
rest of the year with this squad.
Oh, hello,
What?
Satan, right? Able to
Yep.
get himself some good
I mean, we
runs
have
throughout the entirety of that game.
better.
But especially able to get rid of
We have
Vicious,
Baton.
key moment. But
Better. I call him
eliminations
better.
by
I'm not sure
Ghost
why
there.
they call him
Don't
Baton.
get as many frags
Like
as
better
and eliminations is
has US
really
passport
what
and
Ghost
traveled to
needed if they
Indonesia.
wanted to go the
I don't know
entire way
why
to get
Coops
top
wouldn't
four,
get a
but
visa in time or
eliminations
something,
were
you know,
incredibly low.
or
And
got
on the
his
opposite
visa
side,
rejected
too,
or something.
This is one thing that disappoints me. Diego on the final match. Then we finally end up seeing the potential there for the frag.
Coops doesn't play for NGX anymore. He's with the Wolves, but it was not in the team. Wait, what?
Within the top 4.
Yeah, it's just
Which
not-
team is
and
Coops
how
actually
you
playing for?
this crazy of a
I'm
circle.
gonna pull up
And
Wikipedia
all the teams that were competing
and check
for
it
the top
out.
four there. Al-Ula, Solo, 721 trying to survive. Loops, Vicious on top of the mountain. Enigma Galaxy trying to chase it down for the win. So many storylines colliding in Valle del Mar. But the top 4, man, is going to be close. We could literally be a tiebreaker.
According
Make a difference
to
between you going home today
Wikipedia,
and making it to the
Coops
sorry,
is
the
with
top 5 there,
NGX.
making it straight to the grand final.
That's right. I mean, we just saw it before, right, in the earlier groups where, you know, a team had to go home by one singular point, and that could totally happen here. This circle, I mean, I'll tell you what, when it comes to these massive moments, the circle for some reason decides to not disappoint. We get a bridge
Bro,
via
not gonna lie, Xifan has a stunning resume
This is the hard part.
on
You wanna get
the
that chicken dinner, you want to get that win.
on the
Sometimes, though, you
Wikipedia, bro.
have to just make a
First
crazy
place, A
advantage
tier.
play, and
Second place, third, second, third. Bro, chat. I actually have
unfortunately,
an amazing resume
It
here.
seemed like the spark was there towards the end, especially when they ended up taking the fight there to Vicious on the bridge.
yeah.
But that fight took too long for my liking.
17
with what
points,
they
that's
needed
not
to do
enough.
max. They should have taken advantage.
That's not
They
enough.
should have been more aware of where all the other teams were. If you could get maybe a chance to third party from far away, still.
Who's making these like
You just need
I don't
to
know,
be
like
more
who's
proactive
keeping
when
track
you
of
know
all
you
these
need the
tournaments and
eliminations
everything,
to
bro?
catch up to top 4.
Because looking at their
For
reactions, you know they
for
made it
Wikipedia,
during the game.
is it like a fan page
How
or
many
there's
they need to
actually
get? And they
a
got
group
desperate
of
again. At
people
the start,
handling
they
all the
dropped from
esports
down.
side of things?
Valle del Mar to try and get involved. But the thing is, everyone's getting pushed by the blue and fighting each other. I
You
think
knew
especially
it?
Go,
Dude always look at his
that
own
building.
profile every
So
time he
enough
visits
eliminations to
Wikipedia?
make it almost
Bro, that's my
exactly
old time, bro. I can't skip. I just can't skip.
into top 4. So But GOAT team, by the way, very impressive day.
So I was
Really
first
stepped
in
up.
HQA. It was like
So gotta be careful that
Chinese
is a threat going into that final.
non-pro
Absolutely. They
team.
showed here today that we can
And then there's like a
play,
Chinese,
finish
like
top
a
four
rich guy
in a 6
formed a
match
clan
day
called
with
ADP,
all these squads.
and it said, "Hey guys,
All they got.
join my
Not
join my
easy. You
clan.
know what? We definitely can
Make
do
a team."
it as we take a look at the overall
Oh my god, they didn't make it.
and a
1 point. ULA's 1 point away.
Point.
Look how close everything was. 1 point once again. Enigma Galaxy falls short. 5 points. Foot, I gotta give them props for what they were able to do to even try to make it a chance, especially after that 5th game. But look at the leaderboard at the top 4. GOAT does end up passing 4 Thrives.
Yeah, massive jump up for all of the boys of GOAT. So congratulations, able to take
69, bro. Talking about
in that
69.
final game. But Foot, you know what? You give him props. I'm going to take the props away because they only got 10 placement points. You take that.
That's the
win away,
number.
They will be right at the bottom.
69 is better than 67, guys.
Learning experience for them in the next global event they get involved into, which actually might be PMWC checking out how many points they get for that leaderboard.
I really thought it was S2G all over again.
Look at 40 skills. 42, impressive, impressive, aggressive gameplay. As I said, as I said in the 40 reaction video, they are a really aggressive team.
Close, man. I mean, they almost.
I checked out some of their gameplay in the South Asia finals, bro. The 40 is really aggressive. Once they get comfortable, and luckily this time they get really comfortable after like first 2 games or first 3, and they just turn their kill switch on and kill everyone.
3 days that we've been able to work together is how close the margins have been.
How do you know 69 is better?
It's because of the format. So for everybody currently watching at home, keep in mind.
I don't know, Chief
in
told me.
finals,
Chief told
we
me 69 is
could
better.
go 12 games, or we could go 8 games based on the smash rule, because it's gonna be super tight. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up coming down by just 1
Zeus?
point. By the way, MVP.
How do you guys say his name? Zeus?
I mean, it could be anyone from
Zeus?
that, really. The entire squad has been an absolute menace from start to finish, but Zeus will be
14 may not even have made it if it was 2
the
days.
hot jukes and becoming your survival stage MVP. Definitely very deserving. And good to see Vietnam back because Xavier disbanding, players retiring, but no, the torch has been passed on to Team Flash.
Oh, it breaks my heart. I
You're
can't see
enjoying
it.
watching Horror, Sky, and No Fear?
But, man,
All right, next video, next the Xifan reaction video on Horror, on Team Horror. Who are the best players? The best players in Horror are Sky and No Fear.
Lock down that slot off the rip.
And by the way, this is the 2nd time ever that we have a Pakistani team, 7, making it to a global finals.
And it's no surprise.
Bro, I think it's confirmed now. 40 is the best Pakistani teams, right?
Themselves there. Go
Let's check the
through
finals.
Grand finals, and there you have it.
Horror,
All the teams that are going to be
EAP, and
participating.
DM.
Let us know in the comments on social media. Use the
G-Star.
hashtag PMGO.
G-Star.
Who you think is
Oh,
going
it's
to be the
from
champion,
Turkey.
because there's so many options. And with the craziness,
Boom.
with the margins of points that we've been seeing, the champion could come down to either
Wait.
a tiebreaker. a
Why do I
smash,
feel like this whole grand
point.
final lineup is not really stacked?
All right, boys.
Is it stacked or no?
Looking at these participating teams,
I mean, a lot of
two that you're
not
most
new
excited to
names,
see in
but
the grand finals.
a lot of like
I'll start with you.
med pack
One
teams.
has to be
Like
Bigatron, because
we have a
what
lot of
they
mech
were
pack
able
teams
to do during
from the
Group B, that
past
consistency was
in the
amazing.
past days,
The
but
second
they
one
may get stronger now. I don't know,
game.
but
That
it
is
does
what
not
makes
seem
you actually
like
become the champion.
a stack lobby.
I'm looking at Horror, right?
I'm looking out. It's we're missing out a lot of.
It was the group of
Wait.
death in that stage, and they get number 1 by
Where's team?
the main third party.
Where's
squad
Doc's
as well,
team?
so very excited about them. And
Where's
I would
Doc's
say,
team,
well,
chat?
Sure, they didn't show their true potential.
Where
in
is
my opinion,
Doc?
but I feel like that ceiling is incredibly high, and if they get back
Where
to
is
that,
Doc?
their old day, well, old days, not that old, that long ago.
Where's
but
Doc,
PMGC
chat?
2025
Did they
style,
not qualify?
Wolf could be a contender for that number 1 position.
Absolutely right.
Where's Top?
Smash ruling that is going to be taking effect into those grand finals. So remember, at the end,
They
of
better
the
set the
first
match point
stage
low
is
though
going
to make
set
this interesting
what
to
that
watch.
threshold will be, right?
Plus 10 points.
Yes, yes. So whatever that point is, we go 10 points more once that threshold is met, and the next
At the end of the
player
match.
will be able to smash, and that is the tournament over.
So you know how we said Rondo Really
Wait, did they change it? Wait, they changed it, I think.
An extra layer with a smash
So
rolling.
right now it's like once you
Into the
played
Smash Zone 7,
6
that
matches.
second rondo of the finals is gonna be mental.
Did they change this format to make it a bit like more intense?
So far, it could be multiple teams getting into the smash zone on that first rondo. And team
Second with the sure, they didn't show their true potential in my opinion.
Oh,
but
they're in. I saw.
Smash
Okay.
Zone 7, that second
I was like,
rondo of the
where are
finals
they?
is gonna be mental.
how big is the gap going to be? Honestly, how tight is it going to be? Because what we've seen so far, it could be multiple teams getting into the smash zone on that first rondo, and then we could end up putting out absolutely insane to watch. We see so many different teams already. Use that back when we get there.
Here it is, final guys. All right. I think this is it. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I need to fix my broken camera that I've been using it for how many years now? I've used this camera for 7 years.
But you know what? That last
I never turn it off.
playing very bad.
And it finally
Bigatron, I am so
broken
This is
down.
the first time I believe
that was my bad. I just like keep the camera open after every time I end my live. I just like go to bed or something, you know. I just left my camera running all night. I guess that would be the cause.
Of course, that Infinix GT50 Pro.
Infinix GT60 Pro. By the way, guys, I'm gonna do a review video on the GT60 Pro,
20 FPS, just
and
like
let's wait for that. And I'll also be doing a reaction video on not a reaction video, the review video for the Red Magic, their new phone, and we're gonna do a review video on this also. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we're gonna do the horror video as you guys requested on stream. Let's see how good is horror playing. All right, how good are these like horror players? I mean, we're gonna find out either way tomorrow.
If we end up getting surprised by just a random team in this lobby, because
Yeah, I need to book an appointment or something to fix my Sony cameras. It's kind of sad, bro. This camera is broken. It was acting weird like a week ago, but I didn't expect I couldn't use this at all. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Xifan, did you see the leak of new Astra? No, I have not, but I'll do the review video on that also. So thank you guys so much for watching. By the way, I'm gonna do the unboxing of the Red Magic phone live. I'm gonna do the unboxing for this phone live. So making sure you guys, you know, stay tuned for that. We're gonna do a live stream test, you know, right out of the box. All right, so no edit, pure performance out of the box. So you guys would know how this device perform in real time. Their newest gaming phone from Red Magic. By the way, these phones come out really fast, bro. I feel like it was like yesterday they dropped their 11 Pro, and now we have a new 11S Pro. Anyway, GG guys, had a lot of fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? And have a good night and good day. Peace.